Donovan, what is your favorite piece of NBA propaganda? All time, ever.
That the NBA draft lottery is 100% rigged every single year. It is very fun.
Mo, what is your favorite piece?
I'm not gonna lie, it's that right there.
Same thing?
I've made so much money off of that. Talking about how the draft lottery is rigged.
What money have you made off of the draft lottery?
It's on YouTube in the past. It bites every single time.
With that being said, as you guys see by the title, we are here today to talk about one lie that is told and believed about your favorite NBA team. We're going to go through all 30 teams in the league and give you a lie that we think is commonly accepted by the masses about that team. Now, this is going to be half modern day conversations, half about today, 2026 teams, and half all time. So some of these teams that aren't very interesting today, there's no real lies. We're going to go towards an all-time debate, some kind of old 90s propaganda that people still believe. But as many as we can, we're going to talk about this year's team. Should be a nice mix.
Don't want me to sit here and lie about the Washington Wizards. There are no lies. You are who you are.
Everybody knows exactly who the 2026 Bulls are. Nobody's ever told a lie. Now, with that being said, cue the intro music. Let's talk about some lies. We're throwing it back.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He was bragging.
The cranium is crazy. Oh my God.
Crown eaters rejoice.
B-Souls. What team should we start with? You pick.
Let's start with the LA Flippers. The LA Clippers.
You want to start with hate?
Yes.
Donovan, you have the Clippers, right?
I do.
I can only imagine the hate that you led with.
No hate.
No hate?
No hate.
Okay, well, what is one lie told about the Los Angeles Clippers?
That Kawhi Leonard currently is not a top 5 player.
Currently.
Okay.
I think, listen, sometimes you got to put the hate to the side, and you gotta look at what's happening on a nightly basis, and you got to see that Kawhi Leonard still right now, he's that guy. He's that guy. And like every single night. Now, is it gonna matter that he's a top 5 player? No. Like they ultimately will probably lose either in the play-in or in the first round. But he every single night is going out and getting buckets at an astronomical rate. He is still playing very solid. Obviously, it's not like peak Kawhi Leonard defense, but it is still really, really good defense. And even after they traded James Harden, they traded Zubac, Kawhi is still out here leading the Clippers to wins against teams that they should not have wins against, or in games that they should not be in. And he just gave Ant and the Wizards 41 the other day. He just walked down the Rockets last night, had a game winner. Every single night, every other game, Kawhi Leonard is either going for 30 or hitting a game winner. And you look around, and I think that Kawhi is now elevating himself back into those conversations of being top 5.
Yeah, that's such like a tough pill to swallow, and something that I don't want to tell myself. But then every night, you're right. Like going back to what you said, he just shot 41 against the Minnesota Timberwolves, gave the Houston Rockets and KD a game winner last second, and now like I have to sit here and be like, damn, bro, like, do I have to put Anthony Edwards down? Because there's like a clear level between those two. And when it comes to the Wemby conversation, there are just certain things that I look at Wemby, I'm like, you're not fully there yet. But Kawhi is just like here. I don't know if I want to do it because I constantly get burned, but then the product every single night tells me that I have no choice.
I know. And obviously the injury stuff and the unreliability of Kawhi is always something that is hanging in the balance. And there are several players, even with Kawhi, that have done before and will continue to do and be like, listen, like if you don't play games, I can't really put you at that level. But I think part of it is that like Kawhi's been in the league for a long time, and so he has this benefit of consistency over the years, as opposed to a younger player like Wemby, like Ant. But when Kawhi has the ball with 10 seconds left and he puts up a shot, I think the shot's going in. Where if I'm talking about Ant or I'm talking about Wemby, I'm like hoping the shot goes in. But there's an expectation with Kawhi because of everything that he's done, where I think he is at that point right now.
27.9 points at this point is so crazy. Like just that part alone, obviously he's still a well-rounded player, incredibly efficient this season. But the fact that he can still have the scoring volume despite starting the season injured. Actually, no, he started healthy, got injured a few games in the season, missed a decent amount of time. And we know the kind of state he's been in the last 3 years where it feels like it's a constant effort to rehab and stay at 100% health. And most of the time in past years, he hasn't been able to do that. He's either been hampered while on the court or completely off the court. The fact that we can even get a stretch like this where he's playing as good as he's ever played is crazy. And you said it's a tough pill to swallow. Not really for me. Like, if he's just going to be fully healthy, it's easy as fuck to admit Kawhi is still Kawhi. Because the only reason we had dinged him and no longer considered him in the top 10 conversations is because of those issues. It was never really a matter of he doesn't got it anymore, he lost a step. There's never a point where we thought that. It was just like, wake me up when he plays 30 straight games. And now he's doing it. Okay, I guess he's still Kawhi.
Yeah, I guess the top 4 is solidified in terms of Jokic, Shea, Giannis, Luka.
Yes.
And then that 5 is rotating. In the past, I would have said Tatum. He's obviously not here right now. But so that 5 spot is
Fly high, sweet king.
Yeah. that 5 spot, even when Tatum does come back, now it's rotating between Tatum, Wemby, and Kawhi. Yeah, and that's where it's at right now.
It's so crazy what winning does, because at the start of the year, or for the first like 20 so games, we all put him, like, at least me specifically, put him towards the bottom of the top 40. I don't know where you guys put him, but I think I put him right next to James Harden. Maybe you did the same thing too, Isaac.
Yeah, but I had them both like 25, 26, I think.
He's been pretty much the same exact player since the start of the year. He just has a lot more wins next to his name.
Yeah, well, by the time we ranked the players, he had played less than half the games because he had missed those 10 games in the middle. So that was kind of the big thing. And because, like we said, for years prior, he was just never healthy. So we'd hit the point where we just can't judge him only on what he's done on the court because he's never on the court. It's such a unique circumstance where we know he has this degenerative knee issue that is a constant state of affecting him in some way that he's just judged differently.
And it's going to be super interesting now because they are, again, like if they go and they make the play-in and they end up in the playoffs, they're going to play the Thunder in the first round. They're going to play the Spurs in the first round, a team that is going to beat them, right? They are not going to win that series. But I still want to see how Kawhi is going to perform because now we're trending towards having back-to-back years for the first time in forever of like actual playoff sample size stuff with Kawhi. And so I'm interested to see how the playoffs go. Obviously, I don't think he's gonna like fail and piss down his leg or anything like that. But it's interesting to see if he's gonna, or if the Clippers are gonna like go out extremely sad, or if it's gonna feel a little bit different because of the level that Kawhi's playing at.
Yep. Okay, so first lie being told around the league right now is that Kawhi Leonard is no longer in his prime when he very clearly still is. Let's move over to the Lakers, staying in the Pacific Division. I feel like we have to skew towards an all-time conversation for the Lakers. They're so talked about right now. There's not really a lie being told, right? Outside of unless you're like a Rob Pelinka believer, and the lie is that they should have saved all their cap space and not done anything. We can have a debate there, but it's not really a lie. There's just like recognition of incompetence.
Yeah,
He's actually good.
that's tough.
He just played a lot better than Gabe Vincent was playing. He just played one game. He's killing in the G League.
That may actually be.
Oh, that actually is a lie that he's not deserving of the 55th overall pick in the draft. That's certainly a lie. Like he is just as good as most 55th overall picks. So yeah, the Bronny hate is definitely a lie to some extent, but nuanced conversation. I put the biggest lie ever believed against the Lakers is that Kobe Bryant can't pass. That's the flaw that's exasperated the most. That obviously I agree that Kobe is a flawed player whose all-time placement requires some nuance, and that he's probably closer to 10 than he is like top 3, like a lot of people believe. That's not necessarily because of the passing, though. I think the idea that he is incapable of passing and was not a good playmaker for the time is mostly just because people watched a lot of LeBron James growing up and saw that type of playmaking and everything that he has inspired since then from these wing players who have become these heliocentric main playmaker types, that people just kind of forget what type of playmaking was required for 2,000 spacing from a score-first guard. Kobe Bryant's playmaking is a sign of the times, and he's a lot more similar to how Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a playmaker today. And I think that aspect of his game is super overlooked.
Yeah, I agree. Because I think in the early part of his career, you're still in the early 2000s, and you still have a designated point guard.
Yeah.
You still have somebody, it's like, he has to get the ball right here and take the ball up the floor. We are going to have him, throw the entry pass, do all that stuff, right? Like that is the point guard's job. And then even once we get into the mid 2000s, where it's just Kobe, and like Bezos, you have the basketball reference pages up. Please pull up the roster for 2005, 2006 for that version of Kobe. And for anybody else, we're looking at this roster and saying, who's he going to pass to? Like Lamar Odom, Smush Parker, Kwame Brown, like Chris Mims. This is not a team where you're saying, yeah, the potential assists are going to be very, very high here. Like he's doing exactly what.
Well, this is the worst year to point out, in my opinion, from all this. This is the year he was actually having a chuck. And if you're ever going to point to a year and say Kobe Bryant doesn't pass, I think people what they mean by that is more mental. This would be the year to point to. Only 4.5 assists, like you said, is pretty bad. But to your point, he had to. So I get it.
You have to do it, and that's why I think like the can't passes for the things that you said. One, it's a product of the times. And it's a product of the teams. And I think that whenever you've seen, and also it's a product of mentality, and you can have that, conversation how you will in terms of, what you want in a player or something like that. But in the moments and in teams where around him, Kobe felt like people, deserved to have the ball passed to him, he could do it. It wasn't a skill that he lacked.
Yeah. Look at this. As a wing, every year of his career, you look at his assist percentage, what percentage of his teammates made shots that the player assist on. He's in the 95th or plus percentile every single time. Amongst his peers that played his position, he was one of the highest playmaking usage type of players. And here you see assist to usage, still pretty good. Now, it's not top 10 percentile because, again, compared to his usage, he's not LeBron, right? And that's the thing. But this is about what it is for like Shea in today's league. Obviously, the numbers are different. Shea has more assists because the game is played a little differently. But this idea of having these score-first guys who, especially in this era, operate out of isolation on the wing and are forced for their main playmaking to be recognized on a double team and keeping the ball moving, making dump-off passes, kicking out the shooters when available, just obviously available a lot less in today's game. He was high level at those skills.
Yeah.
That 05-06 season is hilarious.
I know. You pointed this out. I'm like, don't point out that season. That's the year he actually didn't pass.
It's hilarious.
I said Kobe Bryant passes, and you immediately said, let's look at the one where he absolutely did what all the haters said he did.
That's
because
fucking hilarious.
no, but it's like because you think that it's like a skill, and not you specifically, but like people say that as like it's a tool that he doesn't have in his bag. He's always had it in his bag. It's whether or not he legitimately felt like he needed to use that tool in his bag.
Yeah. And I know, and I think those times are when he was the worst player, when he felt like I may take it upon myself and ignore this and like purposely be the scorer douchebag on the court. Like, that's the type of thing where I think the haters have a point. But in the later years, when he got Pau Gasol and stuff, the usage is more evenly dispersed. He's a better playmaker. Obviously, he was playmaking a lot when Shaq was there. That the best versions of Kobe, the passing was masterful for the time in terms of what you need from a score-first type of player.
The only two things is, of course, one, it ruins the whole like mystique about Kobe and what he is, Black Mamba, killer mentality and all that. And also, two, there's been one specific interview where he talks about how sometimes his offense and his team is better off taking a shot while he's double teamed or being smothered because it gives someone else an opportunity on his team to get an offensive rebound. So he's added to these conversations a tad bit before, but nonetheless, overall, like I agree with you. But still, I'm gonna deject this and say this is fucking true because this is what Kobe Bryant is about.
Yeah. If you look at this year, though, you just mentioned the end of Mike D'Antoni, his last year when he tore his Achilles and in 2013. This is the year that he still had the highest points per shot attempt, which is PSA here, 114. So still a highly effective scorer while having a 28% assist percentage, which is higher than all the years prior. So yeah, to Biso's point, if he stayed with these modern coaches in this modern era, he would look a lot different than he did in the different era.
Wow.
That's 34-year-old Kobe.
Yeah, tough. And then obviously from there on out, the scoring plummets because he has one Achilles and he's 35 years old. But yeah, he would look a lot different if he played today, and passing wouldn't be a criticism the way it is now.
Yeah.
What is the next team in the Pacific Division you want to stick to, Mo?
I have no teams in this division, I believe.
Damn, sit tight,
Where?
buddy. I have the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah.
The Sabonis trade was a win-win and made sense in the moment. Is the biggest lie told in the last 5 years about the Sacramento Kings.
Really?
From the second it happened, the Sabonis trade was dumb as fuck. And I think immediate results made us... dumb as fuck is harsh. It was a trade that I think everybody knew they were going to lose because Tyrese Halliburton was clearly that good of a prospect. It was not a coincidence that he became a star. Whenever they traded him, there was many, many smart people out there that would have told you that Tyrese Halliburton was the better prospect than De'Aaron Fox, that you make it work whatever means necessary because Tyrese Halliburton can be that special. He was a diamond in the rough waiting to blossom, and we all knew it. In the time, they traded him to rebalance the roster, get a big to guard composition with the roster because we knew the Tyrese and De'Aaron thing had a limited ceiling, right? immediate results come in, they make a playoff run, they find mediocrity for the first time, they find success for the first time, getting that 3 seed and making that playoff run. For King standards, it was exceptional, right? That was a win.
Mhm.
It gets praised in the moment to saying, "Ha, we told you we won the Domantas Sabonis trade. The slander you gave us day one wasn't necessary." You can't let 3 seed be that it'll be all. I understood why we thought that in the moment because, like I said, they are the Kings and we're desperate for a playoff run. Much time has passed now, and Tyrese Halliburton is one of the best players in the NBA. This was a foolish trade when it happened. We can ignore year 1 and year 2 where it looked decent. This was a terrible trade.
They let Domantas Sabonis get in between them and a decade of prosperity.
Yes. And at the end of the day, they kind of chose De'Aaron Fox over Tyrese Halliburton, which was understandable because De'Aaron Fox was better at the time. And I suppose it wasn't a guarantee that Tyrese Halliburton becomes a top 12 player in the league. It was pretty apparent he was going to become a great player in the league. I don't know if I necessarily saw the run they had last year coming, but the idea of him becoming an all-star was not a surprise to anyone paying attention.
Yeah, man, this is one of the tougher pills to swallow because this is just a team that needed it going back to what you said. And yeah, like going back forward, I'm sure they would rather not do this trade and they would probably like get even more value off of someone like De'Aaron Fox. But as a Kings fan, I don't honestly think you can feel too bad about it because you got to feel something for the first time in 17 years or so.
Hey man, what you're feeling now is way worse than how good it was in 2023. You can be mad as fuck, especially because you could trade Tyrese Halliburton. It's not insane to split up that guard duo. That made sense. And at the time, to choose De'Aaron Fox wasn't outlandish.
Smart.
To do it for Domantas Sabonis was outlandish. Domantas Sabonis was limited at the moment, and I know he had good years with the Kings and showed that he could handle more usage than he had before. There was years where he was a legitimate top 25 player in the world and put up regular season numbers. It was always clear what the limitations were. It was always clear how hard it was going to be to win with that style of play. Then you go out and get DeMar DeRozan and all the other things they did to make that situation worse. That's neither here nor there. From the jump, we could have told you Domantas Sabonis does not have a ceiling that is worthy of giving up on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, and I think that like for the Kings, like you you could also just run 2 guard lineups and it would have been fine. You could have did that. Sometimes championships don't have as much staying power as like the 23 light the beam season. How long are we supposed to hang on to that as the justification?
I think the mystique is dead now. I think they're so down bad right now that I feel like most of that goodwill is gone. I see some Kings fans on TikTok that make a song after every single game. They're hilarious. They don't seem too happy. I don't see them talking about the beam too often after all these losses. Their songs are like death and despair. It's like Mac Miller songs.
Tough.
At least he got Dylan Carbo, man. At least he got someone happy with the crowd. That's about it.
You know what's tough? So many stars become available every year these days. If they just waited and not traded Tyrese Halliburton for Sabonis, they could have gone like any of those stars with Tyrese Halliburton. Like, that's a chip that you can dangle and get most players. Like, when did D-Mitch get traded? Was it after? I can't remember the exact timeline.
21.
so he's before.
It was after 21.
So he's before.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay, so maybe that's not the example to pull out. But think about all the stars who have been traded since then. You could have gotten a better one than Sabonis with Tyrese Halliburton.
This is
I don't know, actually,
It's really worst case scenario.
Yeah, because Halliburton's value wasn't like absurdly high, and was Sabonis an all-star before he was an all-star. So I don't know if there was like a much better deal or package, but needless to say, like you're right, they could have explored better options. Most definitely could have.
The Kings fans, they don't deserve this, man. They really don't.
They good people, man.
That's what I'm saying. And I think like for Halliburton, it's extremely hard. Because I do think it's like obviously much lower stakes of this, but like Steph Curry versus Monte Ellis, and anytime that you have these like 2 players that do play the same positions, one old and one is young, if you bet on the young guy and the young guy fails you, then it's like, dang, we really just wasted 2 careers, we wasted 2 eras that we could have had by doing this. So I understand the desperation from the Kings, but you got to be smart and desperate. But very rarely, if you are moving in desperation, are you going to be smart?
Exactly. So we can all understand why they did it, why it made sense in the moment, but there was always doubters, and now the doubt is all you can focus on.
Exactly.
Do you have another team in the division?
I have the Golden State Warriors, and my lie is that Steph Curry is not a point guard. I hate this more so. Okay, maybe not more so than people saying that KD was better, but it's it's so antiquated, it's so old, and it's so like diminishing for Steph Curry because just because you change the position, like, does not mean that that thing is not what it is anymore.
You know how great you have to be in order for someone to call out all the weaknesses in your game, be like, yeah, he's not a true point guard. That's ridiculous.
I hate the idea of a true point guard. Every
Yeah.
time we do the clash shoes for HOH and we have anything related to Steph Curry, he's not a point guard. He's not a point guard. Draymond's a point guard. What does that mean? Why do we have to feel like what a true point guard is what a point guard was in 1992? Like, the idea of a true point guard is so silly. We don't do that with anything else. Of like this one specific version of it, in which it's always been a variety of play styles, but this one idea I had of it 30 years ago, that's the real version of it. That's the pure ethical version of it. Like, that doesn't exist in any other position I can think of
Yeah, it doesn't make sense
in any
And-
sport,
and it really
besides some racist QB conversations. But that's been put to rest. That's largely been put to rest.
fair, but like it just bothers me so much because it's like it for this specific position, even for 2 guards, for 3s, for 4s, and for 5s, we can all look around the league and acknowledge some type of evolution in the play style in a specific position and still say, oh yeah, but that guy's a 4. Okay, that guy's a 5. But because Steph Curry is now like changing things and even changing things and also not really changing things because nobody can play the exact same way that he can. Nobody can run around the same way that Steph can and have all that volume and be that accurate. It is not fair to Steph Curry to have him have a unique play style and then say you are not a point guard and then use that to discredit him and not put him in the conversations of all the other great point guards to still hold on to Magic Johnson being the number 1. Now, I think I have Magic as the number 1 point guard. I understand the conversations. If you put Steph at 1, that's cool. That's a conversation. It's fun. I like it. But the other thing is, even if you acknowledge, okay, Steph's not a point guard, guys, he's still like a top 3 shooter. Right? like he's still up there. So either way that you say that Steph is not this, Steph is not that, 1, he is all of those things, and 2, even by your definition, he is at the top of whatever position that you want to put him at. So now what? Now what? Where do we go from here? Yeah. Now what are we actually discussing? And like and this is also nerd man, his gravity legitimately is different than anybody that we've ever seen. And his off ball movement is playmaking. And because again, nobody else can do that, you have nothing else to reference about it. And so that's why you are looking at him and saying that he's not a point guard.
Yeah, it's obviously an old, antiquated, ridiculous conversation. He sets people up to create easier shots better than almost everybody you can think of that is a high assist caliber player. Trae Young gets twice the assists he gets. Do you think Trae Young creates a better shot quality for his teammates when he's on the court than Steph Curry does?
Nope.
Not necessarily.
I don't think anybody
Exactly.
in NBA history can with Steph.
Yeah, like at worst case scenario, you can say it's a tie because Trae Young is a great passer, but the assist numbers do not indicate, like the on the court impact is not twice as much by any means.
For sure. I agree.
Yeah.
It's different levels of playmaking.
Yeah. Okay, next team in this division, the Phoenix Suns. This is a fun one. This is a very all-time based division talking about here today. The biggest lie told about the Phoenix Suns is that Steve Nash did not deserve his MVPs.
Clock it.
By far.
Clock it. Yeah.
By far, the
I rock with
silliest.
that take, Isaac.
See, the Lakers one I had to defend Kobe. The silliest shit ever happen in discourse is to say that Steve Nash stole Kobe Bryant's MVP in 2005, 2006.
I know you're mad
Stupidest shit
against
to ever be accepted as a reality. Steve Nash clearly deserved his MVPs. The first one is best player, best team, leading the best offense. It makes total sense. We've seen many like it before. The second one, don't even want to entertain the Kobe shit because Kobe wasn't even second place. He is one of the most misunderstood players in hindsight, in the same way like Chris Paul will be, or in the same way that Draymond Green will be, or whoever else you can think of in this era that doesn't have enormous box score stats, and everything you talk about what makes him special goes beyond the box score. That if you look at like, you go to some advanced stuff, you will see that impact, but most of it is you have to watch him and understand for his era how special he was. There's a reason that every offense he touched in his prime was one of the best in the league.
The second one, right? Because obviously Kobe was third. Who was second?
LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron got robbed.
Okay, that's different conversation. If you want to go there, all right.
He just don't like Steve Nash.
I know.
That's
Who's number 2? Yeah, he got robbed.
exactly. I'm always stand up for Kobe in that specific year, just because I would like if Kobe had another one. But it is what it is. I do think that you can make the argument that LeBron should have won it.
Sure,
that-
he was
that-
second place
that
for a
year.
reason. There's an argument to be
And-
made, but the
and-
argument isn't somebody else also deserved MVP. The argument typically is Steve Nash is overrated and didn't deserve his MVPs, and specifically Rob Kobe and Rob Shaq. Those are the talking points. Rob 2005 Shaq, in which he was still really good, averaged 23 points per game, had Dwayne Wade. Robbed 2006 Kobe, in which, come on, that's really the argument and the lie is that he stole those guys' MVPs and those guys' legacy should be better. But Steve Nash had to get those MVPs because people just wanted him to for whatever reason.
Yeah, I'm on the train of fighting for LeBron in this. That's really what this is
I'll
about.
move the goalpost wherever needed to shit on Steve Nash.
That's really what we're arguing about at this point. It's fair, and this is a bigger. I don't know. There's a feeling that I have with MVPs where even with Kobe and Shaq, like it's fun to just be like they were robbed and this and that.
Yeah.
Obviously, Steve Nash, amazing player, deserves all of them. I will say, and I do think we use the term, "Oh, he deserved an MVP" a lot. Honestly, not really. Like people don't really like deserve it in that way.
Yeah.
Of like, oh, he should have 2, he should have 3, and then now you start giving MVPs kind of retroactively based on what you think should happen. If those guys were at that level to win MVP, I do feel like the general consensus would give them the MVP. And so like we do a lot of mental math for players who have MVPs and deserve 2 or 3. There's only so many awards that can go around.
That's the point I think I'm really trying to get at is this especially happens in hindsight whenever the arguments in the moment are lost to time because like how could we know how people in the media were talking about the 2005 Phoenix Suns versus the 2005 Miami Heat. There's a lot of minutia that goes into it that we're aware of today that we forget about over time because we either don't remember or weren't there. That, yeah, a lot of that virtue signaling and my player deserved X amount gets assigned into it. I think more often than not, especially in the modern era, I can't speak for the 80s and 90s back when the media environment was completely different, but I think more often than not today, the players who win the MVP would deserve it. Like I can't remember one that was truly robbed. We talk about the Jokic and Embiid thing. That's like half joking, half not because we know Jokic is better. Embiid was still very clearly MVP caliber, and there were small differences that went towards Embiid. Close vote could have went the other way. It wasn't a robbery. I don't feel like robberies happen these days.
That's the only one that I actually do feel like a robbery is that one, just because the turn was so drastic of where the conversation was. And I can't remember in recent memory like having a race where it felt very, very pro Jokic. And then you have obviously that moment. And then after that, it's like, oh, actually, we probably should think this other way. That's the only reason why I think that the Embiid one is quote unquote robbed. But other than that, I do agree with you. But because like people have MVP ladders from day one. Like we are tracking this thing every single game, every single week. And the progression of what the MVP and who gets it is very consistent and like omnipresent. So I do agree that like whoever gets it kind of deserves it. That's the only one.
Yeah,
where it's like,
most of the time
it's
people are
weird.
upset about it. They probably just weren't paying enough attention.
Yeah.
Mhm.
2020, they almost tried to do it. I don't know if y'all remember. Like Giannis was in unanimous MVP conversations.
Yeah.
And then that one LeBron Laker weekend, man. And then the league shut down.
Yeah.
And everyone forgot about that Giannis year. But Giannis I think he should have been unanimous MVP that year.
That's fair. That's the year he was DPOY as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. It's tough. 2020 LeBron was special, and they were the one seed
No,
in
he
the West.
was. He was.
And there was like a defensive slanted team while he carried the offense. So I get why he received votes, but that probably is one of the years that there was never a scenario where I think he was going to win over Giannis. It was always a like cute second place thing.
Yeah.
So that probably is the closest to unanimous I can think of too.
I will say that weekend is one of the most memorable weekends of my life.
Yeah.
Locked up Giannis.
beating the Bucks on a Friday night and then beating the Clippers on Sunday and then the world shutting down the next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Iconic.
There's not a lot of regular season weekends that just stick like that.
Yeah.
That's probably the only one that I'm just like, yeah, this weekend, I don't like. I'm never gonna forget this weekend.
You know,
Regular
what the
season
closest thing
basketball.
was in recent years?
Huh?
The Spurs mollywopping the Thunder twice.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
That was
another
up
one.
there.
Yeah.
That's another one.
And
But
last
yeah,
year,
those don't happen often though.
and wasn't last year Christmas incredible too? Remember Wemby had like 45 or something?
Yeah, he
Versus
had-
the Knicks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a 40 and 20 game.
And there's something else. I don't remember exactly the games off the top of my head. Wasn't there like 4 really great Christmas games last year?
Probably.
So Christmas can have that staying
Yeah,
power, but
yeah.
that's about it.
That's crazy. But a random game in early March,
Yeah.
late
Yeah.
February, crazy.
Yeah. All right, well, that's the Pacific Division. Mo, you haven't had a chance to talk at all. what division you want to do next?
Man,
Give us your favorite team you got.
God damn. I thought this mic was dead for a second. Let's go ahead and talk about the Atlantic Division.
Okay.
And I want to start off with the New York Knicks.
I'm gonna smack them.
One of the biggest lies told in NBA history, constantly. I think as of late, it probably like tempered down a little bit because of insane embarrassments that happen. But one of the biggest lies told in NBA history is that stars want to play in New York. That's never been the fucking case. There's been no actual evidence to point that to be as the case. I think people
That's fair.
get confused and they see people like Jordan, Kobe, Steph Curry as of late, even Wemby. We just talked about it 2 seconds ago. They come into New York, they drop their dick off, they give you fucking 40, 50 or whatever, and they throw you into that rag in that corner or that sock in the corner, however you like to do your business, bro. Superstars like to have one night stands in New York. No one likes to stay there. Who are your biggest free agent signings? Julius Randle, Allen Houston.
This is true.
Shout out to Tyson Chandler. He was like a DPOY.
Tyler Chandler.
Yeah.
Hey,
But outside of that, Jalen Brunson, of course. But it's like, where's the real evidence to allude to that? This is where people want to play.
would you like to combine our two teams in this division?
Let's do it.
Would you like to come together and our takes together for one moment with me?
All right, let's do it.
I have the Brooklyn Nets.
Okay.
The biggest lie told about the Brooklyn Nets is that they're the little brothers in New York. Since 2000, they've been more successful than the Knicks and have been the best team in New York
Wait, what?
in the last 25 years. In the quarter century, they have more regular season wins, more playoff wins, more All-Star appearances, more finals appearances, more conference finals appearances.
Oh my
and have been head and shoulders the better team for a quarter of a century, our entire lives.
Oh my God.
You lied. You didn't. What you said is 100% true, and that is why Carmelo Anthony holds such a dear place in my heart, because he was one of the only stars who actually was like, yes, I want to do this. You did not tell a lie. You are straight up lying.
The only reason
You are straight
the
up
only thing
lying.
the Knicks have is
You are
clout.
straight up lying.
Is screaming New Yorkers in orange hats.
That is not-
care
Wait, you
about the
said
Nets.
since 2000?
Since 2000.
Now,
yeah, Brooklyn definitely got
hold
it.
on.
It's
now,
not a conversation.
You're right.
Question: where were the Nets in 2000?
2 finals appearances.
No. Geographically, where were they?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Okay, those are very two different things.
Nope.
They are
Nope.
different things.
Not gonna accept that answer.
They are. Why? They are.
Because it's irrelevant.
But is it like the New Jersey that's like 20 minutes away
Yes.
from Madison Square?
Yes.
Oh,
It's
that?
different.
It's not even much further than
I
Brooklyn
get it.
is.
Oh my
It's
God, bro.
different.
Brooklyn's not much further. Not much closer.
It is different.
Is it closer? Is Brooklyn closer to Madison Square Garden than
It
the
is.
New Jersey team
I'm
was?
saying.
I don't
I'm
know.
saying
It's
they
damn
are.
close.
They are
I'm not sure where they
legitimately
used to play.
in
Gotta be
a
the same
different
distance.
state
Yeah.
with different laws, a different
Now
governing
he's
body,
bringing laws to
a
this.
different
He's
governing
bringing
body.
state lines to this conversation.
Because first of all, he tried to cross state lines and try to do everything. Since they moved to Brooklyn, they have not been on anything. They have not been on anything. And the fact that you move into the city, into Manhattan, and you try to be, this little brother, whatever, that is proof that like you can't do it. And to even prove that they are a little brother even more, even if you do say, oh yeah, we are more successful. Nobody gives a damn. You are not the eldest son. You don't get the clout like that. The Knicks do. So either way you spin it, the Nets are the little brother in this relationship. So stop lying. Because you're making me upset. I don't like it.
Oh man.
All I'm hearing is Richard Jefferson's legacy clears Carmelo Anthony's, clears Jalen Brunson's, clears everybody everywhere in
Man,
form in your
Mo, sing
lifetime.
I'm crying, man. Okay, what's the next team in this division?
Donovan, you have one?
I have the Philadelphia 76ers.
Let it rip.
Okay, go ahead.
And it is a topical thing. The process was a good thing.
That's a lie.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was a lie. I think obviously the process allowed other NBA teams to look at themselves and say, yes, we can degrade ourselves just as bad to do what you guys did. We can bust it down and throw it back for draft picks years in and years out.
Damn. Showing you ass you never seen before in your life. You don't know what to do all that.
They listen. The Sixers didn't know what to do all that. The Jazz don't know what to do. Every team in the league. The point that we are at today in terms of the Jazz actively pulling people in the fourth quarter. Obviously, people tanked before the 76ers. It's been a thing. We've had slogans. Nobody popularized it.
Multi-year tanks is a
Yes.
big difference.
The way that the Sixers did, and for Sam Hinkie to come in and say, this is the plan. Like, we are going to lose, and this is the objective. Is obviously it turned out to be a somewhat good thing for the Sixers that you got a star, you got an MVP in Joel Embiid. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing, and it's not something that should be. Yeah,
So you're saying the
that.
process clearly worked. They got 2 All-Stars and another number 1 pick in Markelle Fultz, who should have been really, really good, but got fucked by injuries. It worked in terms of being good for the Sixers, but you're saying that is completely outweighed by the impact it has larger.
Completely outweighed.
So we don't even need to talk about Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons because they're but drops in a bucket of a larger issue that this team completely started. The avalanche that came after them is worse for the league than anything that could be good for the 76ers.
Exactly.
I can understand that because I think we've never seen this level of tanking so far this season, so early into the year with what Utah's doing, considering how actually good this team is. Like Keontae George, no one's calling him an all-star, but we clearly see him going towards that trajectory. Larry Markin already been an all-star. He has a reputation on this league. And Jaren Jackson Jr. was just DPOY a couple years ago. They can actually compete. So I haven't seen a team this like good ever pull their players to refrain. And for that, I ain't gonna lie, if I'm Adam Silver, I'm making that call. And the night the NBA draft lottery starts, I'm having, what's his name, Mark Tatum, go ahead and rig the lottery. Call the Utah Jazz at 13-14 and look the camera dead in their eyes slowly as possible, and
wink,
as menacing as possible too.
No, acknowledge it. Just look.
Yes, the Utah
14.
Jazz, 14.
Yeah, and
Dead
even,
sounds for 5 seconds.
and even aside from the tanking, or not aside from it, but another part of it is you have ruined so many players' careers. I do think that on one hand, I think that if you are good, you're going to be good anywhere. And that like you have an opportunity to develop. A majority though of like mid-level guys, you do need some other mid-level guys around you
Who
to
got
try
the ruined here. You're losing me there. You're losing me there.
There's like 60. Listen, they had a lot of people play.
I think if
You're
you're
losing me
there,
there.
like, I ain't gonna lie, you kind of lost me. So I think if you're there,
No, because you're setting people up for failure.
No, come on. These are grown men. These are men that got they
No,
probably got
that's
opportunities
true.
after or before.
That
I'm
is
not going to
true.
go there. That if you can't get buckets and show your skills there, when the coach doesn't even want you to win, he wants you to go out there and do the best you can.
There's nobody there to help you.
I
And
think
so,
if you were
again,
there in the first place, your career is probably
superstars.
already down the wind.
I'm not saying like that. Oh, some potential superstars were ruined. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like regular role player guys who obviously are not going to be like max level guys. But
I'm sure anybody who deserved another chance got one after this.
Yeah, if you're a productive player,
people need like actual good situations to develop.
Yeah, these players,
regardless,
they're
of
not
what
just out the
level
league
you're
the
at.
next year. If you're good enough, you're gonna get more chances. You're
Yeah.
gonna go through the G League system is exhaustive now. You're gonna go in the G League. You're gonna get another chance, another team on a 2-way contract.
Yeah,
Like,
keep waiting now, not like in 2010 and in 2011.
well, they weren't tanking. This really,
You know.
it was really 14, 15, 16 when this was happening. And I think in
I'm saying
2016 you could have got a chance.
Even in that time, the G League,
I don't know.
League hasn't been great for like. We're not acting like the G League is some amazing league that like.
I think
no one's saying it's an amazing league.
amazing developmental league, but
It is pretty good. It is. It is a very good tool at getting yourself another chance at getting a low level contract and proving yourself.
I do think that like people, especially if you are not like amazing.
Can you name any?
Huh?
Can you name any?
No,
I have to look.
dude,
look
something
to,
that
look to the roster
you
specifically.
can't. I don't think you actually can. Maybe there's like a few players specifically who already had like a poor reputation and they already like got tossed aside of the way, and they were just already on the whims in their career. But someone like, I don't know, Jordan Poole, he was on the Washington Wizards for a couple of years. No one gave a damn. People actually thought less of him, and that like actually ruined his reputation. He's on the New Orleans Pelicans. Even with his reputation
Still
intact,
not on nothing.
He's still not on nothing, but that's a lot of it's because of him. A lot of it's because of the lack of defense he's playing. A lot of it because he just simply can't get buckets like he used to. He's not efficient at all. And he has better players around him. He just isn't good. Meanwhile, there's someone like, I don't know, Kyle Anderson, who was on the Utah Jazz. He was actively not playing minutes for like 4 or 5 game stretches, and he'd come in, play 20 minutes, and then he'll be super productive. They had to trade us away to the Memphis Grizzlies. And someone like Kyle Anderson, he's a good NBA player. He's gonna get minutes. He's been getting minutes. He's additive. So that's why I disagree with that, because I think it's solely on the player.
But even
There are
like
grown men.
even Jordan Poole right now is 26. Like he's still like a fairly obviously like in NBA that's kind of like middle age, whatever. But like that's still like a young age. And what you're saying is Jordan Poole was on this trajectory, got shipped to Washington where they weren't on anything. Now he's in New Orleans where they're not on anything.
That's his fault, though.
I do. No, yes, it is. It is like on him. I'm not going to put it 100% on him. I do think that guys.
1,000% on him.
I'm not going to put it 1,000% on him.
It's 1,000,000%
Dude,
on
you
him.
have better players around you.
Jordan
I'm-
Poole. Okay, I understand your point. Jordan Poole is a terrible example. It's 1,000,000% on Jordan Poole.
There are players that if they were in better situations, they could be solid role players.
Sure, but that's not what you posed. You said the process ruined players' careers. Jordan Poole will get another opportunity with another team at some point.
Yeah.
And if he can prove when he goes to Team X that he still got it a year from now or whenever it may be, he'll have that opportunity. The plenty of opportunities will be awarded to Jordan Poole. His career isn't over yet. And I just think that's more likely to happen.
I mean, but
for most players.
now you're asking for those certain guys who have been in these like loser franchises.
I think someone
on these
who
loser
could
teams for
fit
like 3
that
years to like
role
instantly flip the switch.
is-
And it is hard. Like it is hard for
Yeah.
guys to go from playing one style of basketball to another. Obviously, there are people who can do it, and those people do rise above. I think that there is a class though that does suffer from, hey, everybody in this building sucks at their job and nobody's going to be here in 5 years, and we're all intentionally trying to lose. I do think that everybody loses from that.
I know your point.
Yeah.
It is like something to overcome. I think if you're good enough, like it's not impossible to overcome. There are many things that are hard to overcome in sports, and that's the job. That's what the money's for. That's what the hard work is for. So I don't think it's nowhere near enough of a death sentence to a career that I'm going to point to it as part of the thing.
I still think that it is part of tanking, of like we're just building a factory of guys who
Sure, but
who
there's
don't-
also
who don't
opportunity awarding
you know?
teams when you have no like predetermined star players in your team. Like there's pros and cons to it. Like there's pros and cons to everything.
Yeah, like someone like Bruce Brown, who was obviously super impactful with Nikola Jokic. And we can talk about whether his value with Jokic is inflated or not. That's not the conversation here. He's a good player. But the second that he got a big bag from, I think it was the Indiana Pacers, no one cared about him anymore at all. He was not he wasn't viewed the same at all. And now that he's outside of that conversation, and now he's back with Jokic and all that, and even after that, like I think, did he go back to the Brooklyn Nets?
No,
No, he was he was traded to the.
he went to the Pacers.
Yeah, he was straight to he went to the Pacers, and then he was a Toronto Raptor.
Mhm.
Played a little bit there, and overall, like he's a player where I view him. That website's been down all day, also by the way. But he's also been he's one of those players where it's just like you're good, you're just in like a terrible situation.
All right, next team, Boston Celtics. I'm going to go towards a current day conversation for the Boston Celtics.
Mm.
The one lie being told right now.
Mm-hmm.
Jaylen Brown is the only reason they're still good, and he's an MVP candidate because of it.
Mm.
I think this is the most outlandish crock of shit I've heard from a media push in a long time, because the Boston Celtics media ecosystem is extremely strong and can push awards like no other. This is so much bigger than Jaylen Brown. And not to point to basic on-off numbers, because basic on-off numbers don't tell the whole story. They're worse with him on the court than without. And that's not because Jaylen Brown makes the team worse. You watch the games, you can see he makes their half-court offense much, much better. But they're just that goddamn good at so many lineups that the data can be skewed because they have so many bench lineups that are murdering other teams' benches. This is a Joe Mazzulla, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, Jordan Walsh, everybody else you can name on this roster up and down. This is a collective effort that is remarkable. And I think the award push that needs to be happening is Joe Mazzulla for Coach of the Year. The idea that Jaylen Brown is the only reason, or even a reason that's bigger than the sum of the other smaller reasons, is outlandish to me.
I agree. I thought you was gonna hate like crazy. That's valid. That's valid.
Yeah, no.
Can't even disagree.
I'm hating on the MVP conversation for Jaylen Brown. That shit is ridiculous. If that would be one of the most hilarious top 2 MVP votes I've ever seen. if
I think it's
Jaylen Brown
kind of
got-
dead though now.
Good. Stupendous. All I'm hearing is reality is coming to work. Great player, having a great year. Top 15 player in the world this current season. Top 25 any other year. Like he's always going to be in this upper echelon of all-star level players that deserves props for scaling up in usage and having such a great shot making season. So it's not to take away from Jaylen Brown. It's just to say that Boston media will glaze harder than anybody's ever glazed in the world and take everything too far. It is a great season. Push to All-NBA if you'd like. If that becomes second or third team All-NBA for Jaylen Brown, awesome. The MVP shit was crazy.
He should definitely be All NBA.
Yeah.
Like he's on my All NBA team. He's tied with Wemby right now for the 4th best odds
To win MVP?
Yeah, to win MVP.
Well, usually there's not 4 real
And
candidates, so I guess
now-
that's fine.
Now there's 6 guys that, because there's 2 guys tied for 3rd, and then Wemby and Jaylen Brown are tied for 4th. So he's right now basically, on the ballot, can get a top 5 vote and basically be that. I'm with that. Yeah, I don't think that's crazy.
Yeah, if you give him 5th place in your vote just because somebody has to get it, or 4th place even, okay. But like, if anybody were to give him a 1st place vote, you're wasting your vote. That's outlandish. Like, that's crazy to give him a 1st place vote when Shea is alive. Obviously, Jokic has missed a lot of games. He'll probably come back and start playing better when he gets healthy and be Jokic as we know to be and make the threshold. When those two players are alive, to even talk about Jaylen Brown as an MVP is just pure make a wish.
So you're saying that?
Yeah.
You're saying that Tracy McGrady is throwing away his hypothetical vote?
Oh, 100. Yes. Yeah, he's throwing it in the goddamn dumpster.
And you know what? Every year you need some Make-A-Wish votes to at least like show a level of
Appreciation.
salutation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, you don't.
It's the Justin Herbert.
We're
Time
low. It's
out.
gonna go.
That is one of the biggest lies of all time. That you need to give people 1st place votes to show your admiration. No, you do.
You see what
not.
I'm talking about?
No,
don't.
you do not. Giving somebody a 1st place vote means that you think that they should win the award.
Exactly.
And you can give them the admiration by saying you are on the ballot. You can put them 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Exactly. That's fine.
But the number 1 vote, 1st place votes, now you're messing with the awards. Now you're messing with history. People like you, people with that mindset, mess up everything. That's one of the biggest lies.
He's looking at him like
That's one of the
I'm
biggest
destroying
lies.
society.
That's one of the biggest lies that people have convinced themselves to believe, that they have to do this in order to give Jaylen Brown some credit. Put him on All NBA and call it a day. Like, you don't have to vote for him to win MVP.
But let me clarify. You wouldn't have a problem if they truly believed it, though. They
If
just
you-
shouldn't.
No,
Okay,
if you believe it, you're
truly-
insane.
Yeah, if you truly
I have a
believe
problem with
it,
you.
if you truly believe it, then I do not have a problem with you giving him your vote. However, I will judge you because you believe
Because
it.
you're a casual.
Yeah, yes, but I respect the principle of you voting
Right,
on what
right,
you
right.
believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That makes
agreed.
sense. That makes
Agreed. Yeah, vote with your heart, vote with your mind, whatever it means. But if your conclusion that you draw at the end of this season is that Jaylen Brown is the most deserving MVP candidate in the NBA, I will no longer be asking you your opinion on deserving MVP candidates in the NBA.
Yeah, that's obviously insane. But long term, looking at it like through like an NBA history standpoint, unanimous, not unanimous MVP. As long as the actual player, like deserving player, gets it, that's all that matters at the end of the day. 1st place, 2nd place votes, I don't care. But I think for like the average fan and through NBA history, it's good to see those subtle reminders, like, oh shit, like this dude did have like a very good specific.
Nah, I know.
year.
I do care because people like you that'll be like, Paul George, 3rd best player in the world forever, 2018. I hate that we give people those stamps.
So that's just like highlighting the peak of his career. That's all it is.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. But the Paul George part. But
Yeah, not too much.
I hate
man.
the incessant need to like give people make a wish MVP conversation votes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I wouldn't hate that if Paul George himself didn't say my MVP year.
True. Maybe he made a wish.
That's
Wait,
the,
when did he say
that's
that?
yes.
On his podcast, he said that. He said, back in my MVP year, I was so and so and so
Well,
and so.
he said my MVP.
Yes,
year.
that's the only reason why I hate on 2018 Paul George is because he said
Wow.
my MVP year.
Wow.
Fair.
That's
Toronto
crazy.
Raptors, last team in this division. I don't have much for them. I really struggled.
They don't have much
We,
for themselves.
we
either.
never have anything for the Raptors.
And it's just because like lies is hard for the Raptors specifically. They are a young team that's people just don't be lying on them like really at all.
I got an all-time question for you.
Go
A little
for
bit
it.
All-time.
Tell me.
2019 Kawhi, was that the best player in the world?
At that point in
Because a
time,
lot of Raptors fans do believe that at that time, I remember a lot of people were
Yeah.
calling him the best player in the world.
And if you want to hate on Kawhi, that could be a good lie because people were pushing that into the summer when he went to the Clippers.
yeah.
That was a thing. I think it was a fine nod.
Okay.
What he did, like LeBron was still better, Curry was still better. So like he wasn't if I'm doing the rankings, but for how best in the world is talked about and that history he made, I was okay with it. It's
Okay.
whatever. But if you want to point to that as being a lie, I can understand that.
I think 2019 was one of those moments where because LeBron got hurt and missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
And so that's normally where like best in the world gets stamped.
And KD
Yeah.
was out with an Achilles.
Yeah. So you have those two things. So if there was like a physical belt, it was vacant. And so I guess Kawhi filled it for that year.
Yeah.
And anytime somebody wins the title, wins final MVP, and they are like a top 10 guy, in my opinion, listen, you can have it for the summer. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all you. And then the moment October hits, hey man, get right back to your place in line.
Yeah, that was my viewpoint too. Was like, okay, just say it for the summer, whatever. Like, I don't
Yeah.
talk about best in the world in this way. Like, I'm not gonna say he's dethroned LeBron until he's really fallen off, but I get it. If I was gonna go the other way, I would say one of the bigger lies is that the 2019 Raptors weren't a championship caliber team because some haters that were like Raptors are boring, yawn, will point to the injuries of Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant in that final series and be like they're frauds. But that's not pervasive enough for me to really pick that on here. That's just like a couple haters.
Yeah.
I think most people respect the 2019 Raptors.
Okay.
So I put the biggest lie is that Evan Mobley lapped Scotty Barnes and it's no longer a conversation.
Oh, you're trying to go right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I went to right now. And to expand that, I think one of the biggest lies is that after last year, Scotty Barnes fell off of being someone that's talked about as like a young future superstar or like one of the best power forwards in the league. All that was proven to be a lie this year, and he's right back to being extremely, extremely good.
Okay.
And in conversation for second best player in draft class after Cade.
Wow. Yeah.
You've always been a
Second
very
player.
big Scotty guy, so it doesn't shock me. But also, it's true because Evan Mobley hasn't lapped anybody. Like,
Fair.
you know,
So maybe you can call it more about Evan Mobley, but I'm going to point to is more about Scotty Barnes having a bounce back year when he's no longer playing the worst offensive system I could ever imagine for him.
yeah, that's fair. Also, that's not where I thought you were gonna go with this lie. I thought you were gonna go with the lie that you believe that DeRozan was better than Lowry all time.
Oh, well, that's just not even worth
Who the
punching
hell
down anymore.
believes that?
That's just not even worth punching down. I mean, it is what it is. Actually, I think history's remembering DeMar a little better than it was in the moment because I think people were forgetting. I think people that weren't around for 2015 through 18 just think about like, oh, LeBron beat everybody up in that era. It's fine, right? That just is what it is.
It's like, no, he beat them.
And like, that guy played fucking awful every time. And then, like he would get the heat for being a playoff choker if anybody gave a fuck about him, if anybody cared about his legacy. But people stopped talking about him because the King stuff has gone so poorly that he's out of mind now. So people don't bother to talk down on DeMar because like, why would you? He's just a swell, awesome professional. No one's comparing him to anybody, so there's no need to be mean.
Yeah.
So to me, that argument just kind of is what it is.
He said they got LeBron, y'all.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, what do you want me to do? They got LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron,
What?
we would have won too.
Get a bucket.
he ended the conversation himself. I'm like, okay, well, I just don't got to compare you to anybody anymore. You're no longer in Paul George conversations.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Damn.
That is the end of the Atlantic Division. Moving on, Mo, pick the next one.
Let's do the Central Division.
Okay.
So I think I got 2 teams here, or is it 3? Got 3 teams here. Holy shit. All right. First one, let's start with the Chicago Bulls. My biggest lie is more all-time skewed. And it is that Michael Jordan, back in the year 1988, did not deserve his Defensive Player of the Year award.
That's a lie, or you're saying he didn't deserve it?
He didn't deserve it. People saying that he deserved it, that's a lie. He did not deserve it at all. He did not deserve that award at all because some of the injuries that I saw, we've seen it over the last few years. I think it happens more often than not across like all superstars. So it's not like singular to him, but it stands out like a motherfucker because it's like some of the most egregious stat inflation that we've seen in NBA history. The last time we've seen like people call out stat inflation was just a couple years ago when Jaren Jackson Jr. won his DPOY. People were pointing to his block numbers and also like pointed out that his block numbers are kind of crazy whenever he's at home in Memphis versus when he's away. And the same thing points to Michael Jordan in an even more disgusting way. When he was at home back in 1988, he averaged 2 blocks and 4 steals a game. When he's away, those numbers are literally cut in half.
He was comfortable.
That is disgusting. Now, I will say, he's easily like one of the greatest shot blocking guards of all time. That's fine. One of the better defenders of all time, too. That is perfectly fine. But we all know when it comes to just how like the natural format of the game is and what levels of defenders are important and who's most impactful on the court, it's always going to be the bigger guys. It's always going to be the center. It's always going to be probably the 4 or whatever. Never the fucking guard. Easily one of the biggest lies in history.
Who should have won it?
Anyone else but him. Anyone else but him. You know where I lie.
pure agenda pushing. Donovan, do you have a team in the Central Division?
I do. I have the Detroit Pistons. The lie is that Isaiah Stewart deserves to be locked up for the fight. We are next. So this episode's coming out today. Tomorrow at All-Star Weekend in LA, we are putting together a beef stew walkout. We are
Free
hitting,
beef stew.
we are hitting up the NBA Celebrity All-Star Game. We are meeting there. That's the meet point, and we will protest.
How are we
Isaiah-
protesting? We throwing hands?
Isaiah,
At each other?
Yes.
Bunch of fists?
Just a brawl outside.
it will not be a peaceful protest. We are
gonna go fuck shit up.
we are fighting for the right for Isaiah Stewart. He got suspended 7 games. I'm on his side. I think he should be free. I think that everything he did, listen, it was right. It was for the people. It was for his teammates. And he said it himself. He said, "Why was I drafted to Detroit then?" Exactly. He's just a man doing his job. NBA Players Association, please get on this. Make sure that he does not pay a dime in fines. Isaiah Stewart You are a hero, and I stand with you. You do not deserve to be locked up, sir. Free him.
Cade covered, man.
Exactly. Cade, cover it.
Yeah.
Free
Everybody
him.
cover it. Everyone
what?
tag team that fight. It's like 700K he's gonna be missing.
Oh shit.
Free him.
700K.
It's a lot of money. I know it's like nothing to them, relatively speaking.
Nah.
That's
Even to
700K,
them, that's
dog.
like that's a lot, man.
That hurts.
Even to them,
Yeah.
that's a
He's
lot.
not on a supermax contract now. 700K. That hurts. That's a 7 games. That's almost a tenth of his yearly salary.
Jeez, damn, bro.
That's what 1/9 of his yearly salary.
That's
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Cade, cover that, man. Cover that, man.
All right, my next team here. We can talk about the Milwaukee Bucks. My biggest lie told about them is people are saying that this duo didn't work. It did. They're just easily one of the more unfortunate duos in NBA history because of injury issues. Every single time they were on the court, of course, like it never idealized in the way which we wanted and how everyone like romanticized and fantasized how this pick and roll duo between Giannis and Dame was going to be unstoppable and all that. It wasn't that, but in terms of them actually being productive on the court, they were. They just never got the opportunity to because 2024 comes around. By the way, 2023, Giannis is out for the entire playoff run against the Miami Heat, or basically the entire playoff run because of back contusions. 2024 comes around, he's hurt again because of, I think it is like Achilles soreness. Dame also, he's there, but Chris Middleton's there as well. So they're never healthy for that. And then 2025 comes around. Of course, we all know what happens. Giannis is there, but Dame has to battle back through into the playoffs with dealing, I think it was blood clots. And then he came back into it just to blow out his Achilles again. This team was productive. Whenever it was him and Giannis, they were like a +9 on the court. That was their best lineups routinely. And even on top of that, when it was him, Giannis, and Chris Middleton, which was really just for only 1 year, they were fucking +15. These guys never sniffed a minute in the playoffs together at all because someone's always out. It's easily one of the more unfortunate stories.
So do you think that people, especially when you have people as talented as Giannis and Dame, can you be underwhelming and still successful?
I think
Because I don't
Giannis
think
is
so.
like all time. I think like that level of underwhelming to where like you don't even like sniff a conference finals at all. No, but to say I think you could be underwhelming, but it also could work. But the result is underwhelming. Yes.
I see. They fired Adrian Griffin. They were 30-13.
Yeah.
They went 17-19 under Doc Rivers, under 500.
Yeah.
Even if they went 2-1 under the interim, still puts them a game under 500.
And I think throughout that same season too, I think that's the moment where they decided to get off of Chris Middleton as well, which is like whatever he was at his last legs, and you traded for Kuzma for more just juice, athleticism, rebounding, and all that. But that clearly didn't work.
Do you think they worked?
I don't know. We talked about it so much. No, they weren't amazing together. But you're right. They weren't as. They're probably talked about as being a complete whiff and it being a total mistake and so forth. When that's not the case. It's not the biggest deal in the world that it didn't work because injuries were the main reason why they got absolutely nothing done in the playoffs. And I think they would have won a playoff series. They would have made some type of run if they stayed healthy. I don't know if we ever saw it be quite dynamic enough between the two for me to believe that they would have had the championship caliber teams that we would have hoped they could get to when we saw the trade happen. That's where I'm kind of, to me, the measure of success would have been winning another ring. And I don't feel like I saw enough to feel good enough about their duo that I could tell myself if they stayed healthy, they would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. More so, this is just about like these two in general, like not working together. Whenever we hear, I feel like whenever I hear them talked about today, people talk about them as if it's Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. They're just like zero chemistry or synergy. There's a little bit there. There's not as much as you wanted, but
Yeah, there's more nuance to it than that.
yeah, exactly.
Question. Obviously, you're gonna lose either way, right? You are not winning a championship.
Mhm.
Would you rather have the unsuccessfulness of the Bucks and have like 2 years of that where you can hang on to that, or have this super like flash in the pan and then fleeting moment of the Nets?
Do I want to get punched in the face or punched in the gut? I don't know.
Which one?
Both suck. I don't want either.
Yeah, you're I think probably the Brooklyn Nets, because whenever these guys were healthy, you could clearly see how they're like actually unstoppable on the court versus when it comes to Giannis. There's just so many like other flaws and holes into that team.
I'm gonna take the net situation because I got to trade all three versus one guy who tore his Achilles and one guy who refuses to let the trade happen.
Fair.
I'll go the one that I can sell my way out of. Who has the Indiana Pacers.
I do.
What do you have for them?
My biggest lie for them pertains to something that happened, I think, a year ago now. Yes, correct, a year ago. Biggest lie for the Pacers is that Pascal Siakam deserved the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Now, of course, that doesn't really matter. No one's ever like going through the list of Eastern Conference or Western Conference Finals MVPs at all.
I am.
But to go ahead and push that propaganda and believe that Pascal Siakam was the best player, who they face off in the Eastern Conference Finals with?
The Knicks.
The Knicks. To go ahead and say that.
He knew that.
To go ahead and say that is disgusting work, and I think this season, let alone, shows you how just important and impactful Tyrese Halliburton is. Should never got that award.
Yeah, that was some hate. In the moment, it was some hate. It was because Tyrese Halliburton had some pretty bad scoring games, if I remember correctly. And I think in that series, Siakam had a pretty efficient, like 22 points per game or something like that. And was obviously defending well. But it was more about some Tyrese Halliburton stinkers, I believe.
You're correct. You're correct to us. But I think he's one of the few players in the league where, like, you don't have to average like an efficient 18 points a game for us to necessarily win at all because of how much he just keeps the soldiers in line and how he just keeps the offense just constantly revolving and moving and gets people easier looks.
Yeah. Okay. Who has the Cleveland Cavaliers?
I think I do too. Now, honestly, I had one conversation that I want to talk about, which was just like the whole Evan Mobley thing and how everyone shits on him entirely too much. My biggest lie was that, 18-8 man is still elite no matter what context you want to put him. I'm going to loosely say this. I think over the last 10 drafts, he would still easily be not necessarily, I don't know if I would say like a top 3 pick because this specific draft class is stacked, but he would easily still be like without a doubt a top 4 pick. He's a routine all-star. He's a capable offensive
In
big.
the last 10?
Last 10 years. I can
He's saying in every specific draft class, not overall.
Yeah, in the last 10 drafts.
Okay.
He would
Yeah,
at
that was
least
worded
be-
poorly. He made it sound like it was
I
a
was
pool
like,
of 10
what?
draft classes. Something like that's
That would be
ridiculous.
crazy.
No.
Redrafted 10 draft classes in a row.
Number 4, Evan Mobley.
It's like 30 Hall of Famers.
No, that's crazy. Yeah. I misspoke. 30 Hall of Famers.
I was like,
is
Wemby
nuts.
flag just went. That's 1 and 2 gone.
No. Yeah, I misspoke. But over the last
Tatum, go
10
fuck yourself. Anthony Edwards, die slow.
No, that's ridiculous.
Wemby,
Shea, take a hike.
Jeez.
you
That's
know, redraft too.
Luka.
I'm not killing Shea either, man. That's ridiculous.
But no, to your point, yes, it is a lie
That's
that Evan
nasty
Mobley's some
work.
scrub or that it's like Evan Mobley's disappointment now, all this stuff. It has been strangely exaggerated. I don't really
I was
understand
about to
why.
say, you're a muncher, bro.
Bro, he tried to throw
For
love
Mobley?
at Evan Mobley and it ended up being hate.
I'm trying to defend him. I can't anymore.
Completely missed the assignment. Oh my god.
No, I really don't understand why Evan
Way
Mobley's got
off.
this treatment. It's so weird how Evan Mobley's been treated like a bum because he didn't make a year 4 leap. Like,
He's
I
Cavs Bam.
I can't remember this happening.
He's better than Kaz Bam.
I really can't remember this happening to another player that's so uncontroversial. Like, there's some players that go number 1 overall and like scorers that play poorly, and you're gonna get shit on. Like, it comes to territory like Zion now, who's still like or maybe Zion last year, I should say, because he's pretty bad right now. Who's still a good player that's getting criticized for not being one of the best in the world, like we thought, and so forth. Evan Mobley just existing, being an elite defender and a decent scorer, and people are acting like he all of a sudden got way worse. Who else has this happened to? It's so weird.
Yeah, it's not a lot of people. It is frustrating though, because I think
Sure.
you got taken with the 3rd overall pick in the draft. Like these are
That's a great
these
pick.
are franchise altering picks, and obviously he
He's a
is.
DPOY.
I
Yeah.
understand. Like he's a franchise player. Like he is somebody where even if the Cavs blew it up today, they're keeping Evan Mobley. They're trading D-Mitch, they're trading Jared Allen, see what they can get for Harden again. But like
So I think so. By that
That's what
definition,
it is.
he's still like a franchise altering pick. Now, like he's not franchise altering in a way where he's like the superstar, but he definitely like makes you think about how differently you want to make your moves in the future.
Yeah, it's weird. It comes and goes. Just narratives, reputations.
I think the problem is when you look at Evan Mobley, it's like, okay,
Oh my gosh.
18 points a game. Cool, solid. And then you look at the list of guys who are scoring 20 a game, and it's like, can you get to 20? Especially in this league. Like right now, bro, Dylan Brooks is averaging 20. Nikhil Alexander Walker is averaging 20. Cooper Flagg, like there are
Anybody can average 20.
there are
He can do that.
33 guys in the league right now averaging 20 points a game.
Well, I mean, they're not playing next to Donovan Mitchell.
There
another
are
big.
45 players in the league right now averaging more points per game than Evan Mobley. That's the frustrating part.
Yeah.
That's where it is.
But you see why that's silly, like in practicality. That is a frustrating part for people. But that's kind of ridiculous. Who cares? Evan Mobley's the 45th best scorer. Like, to be the 45th best scorer and the 5th best defender is a pretty great player.
Yeah, no one drafted him to be like this. Like when he was drafted, bro, he was getting Chris Bosh comparisons. Chris Bosh, of course,
Chris
he
Bosh
averaged
averaged
20.
20.
I get it. I know.
Chris Bosh
I get
averaged
it.
20
That
and 10.
didn't help your case.
I get it. I get it.
That was a bad
Here
But
we go
more
again.
so, he was compared to like a late
He
career
stayed
Chris
trying to help
Paul.
him. This is not going to work today.
Maybe they're
You
You
wrong.
will
It's
not
not
be his
doing it.
lawyer, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's go.
Even Cavs Bam. Bam Adebayo's averaging more points than Evan
Yeah.
Mobley right now.
Is he?
Yes.
How many averaging?
Bam is at 18.4.
Why are we accepting this framework like he's not playing with Donovan Mitchell?
Because it's funny.
He's not joking.
No, because you're acting like, because don't act like, okay, just because you have one good player, now nobody else can eat, nobody else can get buckets because D Mitch is here.
Well, there was also Garland pre-injury.
Nobody else can eat.
Jared Allen. Now
Yeah,
You
like
have-
he's averaging 12
okay,
points. I'm
James
crying.
Harden. Like, there's a lot of people over there.
But that could be him. That's the point. Why not
Exactly.
him?
Darius Garland has 8 toes. Jared Allen is not a scorer. Why are you not averaging 20? Why are you not doing this? It's annoying. It's annoying.
I told you he wasn't joking.
I'm not joking. He's still great. Is it unfair for me to say you're great? You should still average 20 when your entire team is in shambles.
Yes, it's unfair for that to be the difference between being a bum and being the next top 10 player.
Bro, you act like he's scoring 12 points. That's why I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
it's
unfair.
a 2 points difference.
It's unfair for 2 points per game to be the difference.
I just saw Jared Allen score 40 last week, bro. You got to get your game up, man.
Oh my God.
I'm with Donovan on this one, man. Step a game of Evan Mobley. God.
Northwest
It was
Division.
easy for Allen too, man. It was easy.
What, they playing the Wizards or something?
I forgot who they played. No, they played the
They played the
Blazers.
Ki-
Bro, he gave Donovan Clingan buckets. Oh my goodness.
Who?
Allen.
Jared Allen
Oh, okay.
killed him.
That's what happened. James Harden changed Big's life.
Pump fakes. Big. No, it was pre James.
No, he dropped 40 with James, I thought.
No, they didn't
He
play
dropped
the
40
Blazers yet.
again?
They didn't. They
Yeah.
didn't
Maybe
play the
it wasn't
Blazers.
40. Maybe I'm mistaking that. He just had a monster game with James Harden.
Yes.
The second game, he went crazy.
Yes.
Maybe I'm mistaking the 40-point game you're talking about. But he did just have another crazy game.
He's lit.
But also, Jared Allen's just dope as fuck.
No, he is nice.
Jared Allen's so underrated.
He is
Yeah,
nice.
so Harden. I think Harden's only played 2 games with them so far, and it was against the Wizards, and then the first game was against the Kings. Going off.
Yeah. I mean, I saw his stat. He changed Jared Allen's life in these 2 games.
He is.
Jared Allen had, he had 22, 21, 29 his last 3 games.
Jesus.
So why can't that be Evan Mobley?
Come on, man. He hasn't played.
That's my point.
He hasn't played any of these
That's
games
my
yet.
point.
That's a stupid fucking point. That's
That's my point. How many times this year has Evan Mobley scored 30?
How many times he played center next to James Harden?
Nah, time out. How many times has he scored 30? this
0.
year?
2.
0.
What does that mean?
It
I
hasn't
will say,
happened.
in the 24 playoffs, I think when Jared Allen went down and Evan Mobley played the 5, he did look better. So maybe Jared Allen is holding
That's 100%. If
Yeah.
Evan Mobley was playing center full time, I promise you he'd average 20. Like that literally is the difference between 20 and 18.
Nah,
He's
bro.
giving you like 24 a game minimum.
Well, okay, calm down.
That's what he did against the series against the Boston Celtics when Jared Allen was out.
Minimum though.
Yes. Yeah, I've seen that
Why are
happen.
you doing this to Evan Mobley, dog?
I'm not lying. I've seen this happen with my own 2
You're right.
eyes.
It has. And you're
He
right.
might be a top 4 pick in the last 10 years. My God.
You're right. He did
We
do
are
that.
not lying
He did
right
do
now.
that. But for an 82 game season, I'm not saying minimum 24.
24-10 DPOY college. That's Wemby. That's baby Wemby.
It's
I'm not.
legit
Okay.
Wemby.
That's
Wemby-
Anthony Davis.
Right now,
The Wemby thing's crazy.
Keontae George is averaging 23.8 points per game. Wemby is averaging 24.4. You're saying
Come on
24 being the floor means that he should be Wemby.
If he played with
Wemby
James
says-
Harden for an entire season, I think he would average
I don't
20.
care about none of this. Just go get
24,
buckets.
whatever it is,
I don't
he's getting
care
more
who's
buckets.
buying
He
you.
could touch 24. And if it was no Donovan
I
Mitchell
don't
and it was him and
care.
James Harden, but
Sure.
minimum is where you lose me.
Sure.
Because minimum implies a maximum that has to be meaningfully better.
There may be a year where he gets 30. I don't know.
Okay, Northwest Division finally. Utah Jazz, first team. I'm trying. The biggest lie told about Utah Jazz in the last 15 years is that Rudy Gobert couldn't defend on the perimeter and got played out of the playoffs every year. That's one of the most successful lies ever told in sports because everybody believes it. Every casual fan believes to their bones that Rudy Gobert is a bitch that could not defend in the playoffs. And it's outlandish because he's one of the best perimeter defending big men for his size of all time. He's truly great for a 7'2" player at defending on the perimeter. And somehow he gets known as a guy who can't do it at all.
Yeah, man, I lost the war, but I won that battle.
Did you lose the war really? People still you got
believe it.
soldiers.
Oh,
You didn't really-
Bro, you'll never
You
lose.
didn't
still
win.
in it. I'm still in it.
It's an
you're still-
ongoing
No,
thing.
it's over. You won. He will never shake this reputation. He forever has no feet, can't move, can't do anything, no skill,
Bet.
terrible DPOI, should have went to Draymond. All of this will forever be said about Rudy Gobert.
And
He
you know
can't-
what? If you're telling me that, listen, perception is reality. That's the truth thing.
But like, people don't know. This is one of the best pick and roll defenders of all time because he couldn't guard prime James Harden, can't be on the perimeter. Couldn't guard prime Steph Curry, can't defend on the
Couldn't
perimeter.
guard prime Terrence, man. Get out of here.
Bro, you know
Prime
what kills me?
Terrence
They
Mann.
keep showing that clip of Luca with the step back there, and I'm like, oh, he can't guard Luca.
Hard
Oh shit, fucking Luca.
Difficult shot. He's right there. Crazy shot to hit. Like Luka's one of the best shot makers of all time.
Look at him stumbling.
Of course he did. He's Luka.
He should have put a Paul George, man. He should have put the Paul George. That's a bad shot.
No, that would make things a million times.
Yeah, it's not perplexing because I get it. He's unlikable and like social media age is social media age. But it is going to be one of the worst reputations of all time because he truly is one of the 10 to 15 greatest defenders of all time.
He's gonna get it. I mean, he has the DPOIs to back it. I do think there's gonna be, once we get a little bit removed from it, and because again, like you said, he is a little bit unlikable. Once we stop seeing Rudy Gobert like all the time, and you start looking back, it's like, oh, this guy was.
I don't
amazing.
know though because they're not. That only happens when you have like highlights to go to or like numbers to go to. Yeah. And be like,
Yeah.
he was a bucket. No one's fit to unsurface some
damn sure
information
not that.
about Rudy Gobert.
Oh, I miss Rudy Gobert. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
There's not going to be a nostalgia push.
Yeah.
He's a player that his reputation when he retires will last forever. I guarantee it.
Nah, I think Wemby might change that. He might change it for the French all around.
Okay, he might
Nah.
put on. Everybody gets roasted and glasses
Yeah.
to the French. Probably not though. Rudy Gobert, you're probably never going to want to go on the internet as long as you live.
What universe are you
That's
on?
tough.
Who has the Minnesota Timberwolves?
I got the Timberwolves. The biggest lie told. Remember when the Karl-Anthony Towns trade happened a couple years ago, and for the most part, the majority was like, kind of puzzling move. You had the most success on your for your team, like history basically, and you made the East Conference Finals or West Conference Finals for the first time in a long ass time. We all didn't like it. Biggest lie told was that was a bad trade. Obviously, hindsight now and seeing how things have been progressing for both teams, Minnesota Timberwolves and the New York Knicks, and seeing how the league overall has a specific scope on Karl-Anthony Towns and how far you can get with him. Clearly, the Minnesota Timberwolves sold as high as possible at that point in time, and they got Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo, who are way more additive to consistent playoff basketball than what Karl-Anthony Towns, let alone, can do for you. So that was a magnificent trade back then, and now I'm looking at it right now. He's even better.
Magnificent. I'm gonna calm down on that part, but you are right. It's certainly
Magnificent, especially when you talk about like the contract that he's in made and how it's
Yeah.
like basically immovable.
yeah. They certainly didn't lose the trade like it was thought day one. So yeah, that was definitely a lie told.
So easy one right there.
OKC Thunder. Who was them?
That's me.
What is the biggest lie told about the OKC Thunder?
That they are still the overwhelming favorite to win the title this year. I don't think that they should be looked at.
You say
as-
that, but like everybody in the Nuggets keeps dying. We keep talking about them as a sleeping giant. When they get healthy, they're never healthy. Jokic is coming back from injury. Does not look good for Jokic standards. Every 2 weeks, a new player tears their hamstring. It feels like if we're gonna criticize OKC for not putting it together, same thing for the Nuggets. So if we're gonna ignore that too, who else really scares you?
I think
No one in the West for real.
There's really nobody in the East either.
then everybody's at the same place, and I think that's kind of that.
And if everyone's the same place and there's a lot of caveats, then I'm still going with the Thunder.
I think and that's for you because you are believing the lie. They like, I think for the J-Dub injury and the J-Dub just season as a whole, I think is one of the more scary things that I'm looking at for them, just because his wrist, it's probably going to be cooked for a while.
Hold on.
It's the wrist. He's had hamstring injuries. Like it's so much going on with him There's Shea that has the ab strain. That should be fine. But there's ways where it can be a very quick injury, or this could be something that lingers. I just feel like with them, there's a lot more injury stuff to their top two guys to go along with the fact that their shooters are not shooters. And in the playoffs, like, you do need a lot from them right now. Chet's also, like, we just had that whole Evan Mobley conversation.
Yeah.
Chet is like a diet kind of version of that where, you know, there is some idealized version of Chet where he's averaging like 25 and doing all this other stuff. That's not like going to happen this year, but to be that level of a scorer and doing all that leap isn't necessary. That leap isn't necessary.
You said this year, it's never going to happen. It's the same thing with Mobley. These bigs are not Kevin Durant. They're never going to average 25. That's not their game.
Now, I'm not saying, also, not everybody has to get Hezzy tween cross to score 25. You can get 25s in different ways.
Oh my gosh. How many centers right now are averaging 25?
Not
Probably
many.
just 2. And I don't even know Wemby's averaging 25 right now.
I'm just saying, I do think for these people who are great talents,
Nah.
I don't think it's unfair to say like you can be a better scorer and to push back on the idea of, oh, you are not this like ball dominant KD type player. It is okay.
Let me make this clear. It's the definition of unfair to say just because you're good, you should average 25. Just because you're a talented top player, that you should automatically be this level of scorer. That is the definition of unfair. These are defensive first big men who are not great ball handlers. They're never going to average lead ball handler type of scoring averages.
I'm not going to lie.
Unbelievably
Nah,
unfair.
bro.
The day I see someone like Chet Holmgren averaging 25, his team's probably not like a top 4 or 5 seed in any conference.
Like these guys should never
Mind
be
you-
asked to average 25.
Mind you, for both of those guys, we're just trying to get to 20.
And that's fine. So what-
We're just trying to get to 20.
At this point in time, we are just trying to get to 20. If Chet went from what he was doing last year to 25, he's most improved player. Like,
Yeah, like-
that's. And so I understand that. I'm just throwing out 25 because that's a big number. Just
Yeah.
in my head represents.
But
score,
even
right?
outside
Like
of
that.
just 25, to your point, the idea these guys need to be elite scorers is unbelievably unfair. That's just not their games.
I'm saying for the Thunder specifically this year, you do, even if you are not an elite scorer, I would like to see just a little bit more production offensively from Chet.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Given the rest of the roster construction, knowing that you are a defense oriented team and Shea is your bucket getter. You have a AJ Mitchell. You just got Jeremy McCain for some ball handling, for some shooting, all that stuff. But now that if we're gonna go into the playoffs and think that we're gonna play into June and Jalen Williams and everything in his body just might be cooked for this year and it might just be a next year thing. Other people are gonna have to step up. Obviously, you don't have to score 25 like Shea. Shea's gonna score 33 a night. It's gonna be like that. But everybody is gonna have to score a little bit more. Casey Wallace, you're going to have to score 9 instead of 8, right? Like Isaiah Joe, you're going to have to hit one more 3. Everybody's going to have to pitch in a little bit more. And so because of that, and because I'm looking at the Thunder this year, and because I'm looking at Chet, and I'm not seeing that, I'm looking at OKC, and I'm looking at everything that they provide, and I see them as one of the teams that can compete at the top. And I look at Denver, and obviously they have injury concerns of themselves. They also have the best player in the world, and I'm more likely to believe that once we get to the playoffs, Jokic is going to be fine, and he's going to be Jokic. And if Jokic is not Jokic and he's still having off games and all this stuff for the entire playoffs, I will be shocked.
Yeah, well,
So
same thing you
surprise.
said about Shea.
Surprise.
And to the J-Dub point, he just missed 3 weeks with a hamstring. He said his wrist is better now, that 3 weeks was really important for him because that's the first time he actually was able to spend time rehabbing the wrist, because before, it was just waiting for it to heal. Couldn't do a whole lot. That's why he was so bad. He said in those 3 weeks he missed with the hamstring, he really got his shooting back. And in 2 games since he came back, he's been shooting goddamn lights out, scoring better, closer to J-Dub. Now, with that being said, in his last game, he went out with a hamstring injury again. Looked like a slight tweak, but we don't know that was like a serious thing. It was just precaution. So to be determined there. All-Star break is coming up. I hopefully the hamstring remains well with this tweak, but that's always going to be lingering, and that's going to be a real thing. But if we were to believe the wrist injury was healed in that 3 weeks, like he said, he does feel better. That's a step in the right direction. Getting Jerry McCain, that's a step in the right direction for the shooting. AJ Mitchell getting healthy again, that's a step in the right direction for their playmaking. Yes, they're not infallible by any means, but I'm especially with the state of Denver, which I think is not a guarantee at all that they ever get going at the right time with how many players have been missing. They probably still should be the presumed favorite just because there's no clear. If somebody out east was dominant, if last year's Celtics were still a thing, then I could say for sure we shouldn't put them above the pack. But nobody moves me yet for me to dethrone OKC when we thought coming into the season that they should be the favorite, just because we're seeing J-Dub trend in the right direction a little bit.
I just think compared to how they started, those undefeated talks, like juggernaut talks,
Yeah,
completely over.
when you're 25-1, of course you can get those talks,
Yeah.
so it's tough. Yeah, that's definitely gone. But
yeah. So like I think they're in the same tier as the Nuggets, the Spurs. After that, it does.
Spurs
The
is tough because they're so
Spurs,
matchup based.
yeah,
Like they could,
yeah.
they show they can clearly beat the OKC Thunder, but like
That's all
the
I
guard
need.
play is so
That's all I need to
inconsistent.
see.
Mhm.
So we're either going to see in this playoff run that Wemby is just truly a game-breaking playoff nightmare, and they're going to be like ahead of schedule in the finals out of nowhere. Maybe that's the case. Maybe it's ascended to that level. But with how inconsistent their guard play has been, I feel like they also could, like, they very easily could lose to the Nuggets and get pretty beat down. You know?
Yeah.
I don't really know what to feel about the Spurs yet.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But
Also, biggest lie of all time for the OKC Thunder is that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the worst free throw merchant in NBA history.
Not even. I wouldn't say not even close, but I agree.
No, not even close. Again, we were there for James Harden.
Yeah, we were there for James Harden. Joel Embiid was like 2 years ago, y'all.
Denny's this year. Like, Paolo Banchero past 2 years is way more reliant on free throws. Like,
D Wade used to give me nightmares, y'all. that pump fake.
there's so many worse ones.
that is true, man.
That's another one, kind of the Rudy Gobert thing, where he got that like reputation as the free throw guy because of aesthetic things. People just don't like the funny faces he makes, and like they were so good at the right time that like for some reason it irritated people more with Shea, but like it was never reality.
I
that
mean,
he
the
was
reason is
actually
because
worse.
they're so damn good, and it's like an all-time thing that we're witnessing.
Yeah.
We've never seen foul baiting lead to this amount of success.
It
Foul
is that,
baiting.
but also I feel like there's something else to it though. There is something to the fact that his brand of doing it is more annoying to people for some reason, and it's just because he's like flamboyant with it because he's Canadian.
Because he's
just goes,
Canadian.
"Ah!"
He'd be rapping on Instagram after the game and all that.
Yeah, his general
he's
demeanor.
very hateable.
People aren't willing to give him the pass they would some
Yeah.
other people.
I'm not gonna say I understand it, but I can see how they hate it.
Yeah. I don't condone it,
agree
but I
with
understand
but
it.
It's like, yeah.
I know why. You know why.
What is it? Canadian?
Nah, they saw them TikTok dances he was doing 2 years ago. They said, oh no.
I love how those are resurfacing now.
They said, oh no. This guy
No,
can't,
these are the
this guy
people
can't be the
right now.
most physical driver in the league. This guy can't be averaging 33 on this.
I really hope the Nuggets get healthy because everything you're saying should be true about like the Nuggets being a real threat to beat them. They are so unbelievably injured. Like it's crazy how injured they've been this season.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay.
There's no guarantee it'll be okay. Like,
No, but it's not. Nothing's ever a guarantee. But
There's
they,
faith,
they're
though.
gonna be okay.
There's reason to have faith.
They're gonna be.
there
okay.
is the same. Yeah, of course, for sure. Like if they're healthy, they could obviously beat the Thunder. But they feel more cursed this year than Thunder do from an injury perspective. Like
Oh yeah, for sure.
they're getting ran through.
Yeah.
And I think most of the media is talking about them like, yeah, man, obviously they're waiting to beat the Thunder. And then Nuggets fans are like, do you see our roster? Everybody's dead and they haven't come back to life yet.
It's just been a season full of unfortunate circumstances with them. Like first, who went out first? I think was it Aaron Gordon or Cam Johnson? It was probably Aaron AG because he was hooping like at the start of the year. And then
Yeah,
Cam
all
Johnson
three.
went
Then
out.
plus Christian Brown also got
And
hurt. All
Christian
three of
Brown
them.
went out. Yeah, and then Jokic went out for that period of time. Then all of a sudden, Peyton Watson's out now, who was like the breakout star for your team this year.
Valanciunas got hurt at some point, I think. Everybody's in and out besides Jamal Murray.
Sick.
Which
Sick.
has he gotten hurt too? I can't even remember. There's such a
I think
laundry
he's
list.
been relatively healthy.
Yeah, well, yeah, compared to everybody else, he damn sure. He's
Yeah.
been an Iron Man.
Nah, he's been here. He hasn't been hurt.
Yeah, okay. Portland Trailblazers. I have them, and I could not think of a single fucking thing for the Trailblazers. I struggled mightily to think of a lie I told about them. So I wrote, the lie is that Kyrie Irving was ever better than Damian Lillard. That's the lie that people believe. I think we've kind of put this to bed. I think people kind of realize now that Damian Lillard is and always was better. So that kind of got shut down mostly because people started slandering Kyrie when he like was proven not to be a first option on a team. But it was still a pervasive narrative at some point, and I'm sure there's still people out there that believe that. Lillard is clearly better than Kyrie Irving.
Yeah. Once every franchise that you go to ends up, in flames, we kind of like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you might be the problem here.
So, not to slander Kyrie or anything, but that is a debate that will probably be remembered.
Not to slander, but we're against slander.
Yeah, well, it's more about Glaze and Damian Lillard because I do feel like in the wake of him tearing his Achilles and kind of being forgotten about, I do feel like he'll probably go down as the most forgotten or underrated player of this era because he never accomplished jack shit on the Trailblazers because the rosters had never had a single ounce of hope compared to the Golden State Warriors of that
Yeah.
era. That he'll probably get overlooked and talked about as like just another guy.
Yeah, you're right. I think it'll be even worse than what CP3 has gone, because with Chris Paul, at least everyone like gives him like everyone overly glazes him. I don't think it's over, but they glaze him and they give him like the proper acknowledgement for how good he was back in the early 2010s and all that, versus with someone like Damian Lillard. He's never been to that amount. Obviously, there was times where people were clamoring for him to make the All-Star team, and then the very next year, when he missed it, the very next year he played in every single fucking event for like the first time in NBA history. So I can see a world where like people just wash him away in NBA.
Yeah,
history.
it's different. CP3 gets hated on more than Damian Lillard by far, and called overrated more by far. But at least we talk about him.
Exactly.
Damian Lillard won't be hated on, won't be praised, might just be forgotten. And that's unfortunate because it's that same age-old argument. You swap him out with the best player on so-and-so championship team. He is so capable of being the best player on a lot of these champions that some people got the opportunity to. Like, obviously Shea's a lot better than Damian Lillard, but if Damian Lillard had a type of team like this with elite defenders around him, Chet, Jalen Williams around him, players like that, this archetype of team, he could also get them the 1 seed. Like, he could also be good enough to win championships with the 2024 Celtics. You saw him with Jason Tatum or whatever.
What a stray. What a stray. God.
Like,
You're not wrong, though.
if he had a
But
stacked
what
roster as
stray.
well, he could also win a championship. And I think he'll more likely be thought about as a fitting other team, Clyde Drexler type player, who's always just a tier below, or a DeMar DeRozan type player, or even a Paul George type player. And maybe Paul George is a better comparison. I shouldn't have said his name. But I do think he very clearly could have been the best player on a championship team.
Yeah, that's okay. He's he's also the best out of those guys.
Yeah, everybody better than Paul George.
Yes.
That's a hard one because of the defense, but I don't know.
What?
Like 2018
It's a
Paul
close
George?
conversation.
That's a
The
close
amount of
conversation.
offense Dame was generating out.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're right.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
No, I don't.
I mean, I really respect Pete Paul George, so I don't think that's a slight.
No,
I
I
don't
just don't think it's close. I think what Dame was doing like for years. I think that was one of the more frustrating parts about him not requesting the trade earlier. It's like had he requested that trade 2 years prior, he probably could have gotten to a situation where we could have legitimately seen him compete for championships. But we saw him make, like, he had a run to the conference finals. We've seen him win playoff series. Like, he's always been super clutch. We've seen him average 30, the deep shooting, like all of it. He's a better playmaker than people give him credit for. I think he's much better than Paul George.
Okay. 2 divisions left. Southwest Division, where do you want to start?
This is me. I have like 3 teams in this division.
Let's write them off. I got
Um,
one team, I think.
with the New Orleans Pelicans, they did the right thing choosing a pelican as their mascot. I think I think it's terrible. I think it's a disgrace to have a pelican as a mascot in professional sports. I feel like it should be a little bit better, and they should find a way to change that. I obviously everybody goes through like rebrands and stuff like that. They have to figure out a way to get the pelican out of their mascot.
Damn.
Okay.
That is a terrible choice.
What's her Pelican name?
I have no idea.
What's their Pelican name?
I have no idea. But there's just so much. I just feel like there's so many other
That could help
things
their case, maybe.
in New Orleans.
Like Benny the Bull is cool. So okay, you valid.
It is cool, but there's just so many other cool
Let
things
me find out for
like
you.
in New Orleans and from New Orleans and the color scheme. While some of the jerseys I don't like, I do generally like the colors that they work with.
Bro,
I-
guess the name of the Pelican. Sorry.
Perry. Perry the Pelican. I
Paul?
don't know.
Peter?
No. Pierre. Pierre the Pelican. They get real French.
It's not bad.
it's not terrible, but we got to do better. The pelican has to get
I
removed.
guarantee you, no one knew that.
Now you know. Breaking news.
Pierre the Pelican. Okay.
We're here to inform.
Perfect.
Pierre the Pelican needs to die.
It's nasty work.
Oh, I thought there was actually breaking news. Shams bomb. Post
Nope.
trade deadline.
Memphis Grizzlies. Biggest lie told right now, currently, is that letting Dylan Brooks walk ruined this team. That was the one catalyst of why they are where they are now, blowing it up, trading Jaren, trading Desmond Bain, trying to trade Job, and nobody motherfucking wants him. It's because they let Dylan Brooks walk.
You can't say that. That ruins all Dylan Brooks propaganda this year.
Sorry, Dylan Brooks propaganda. That is a lie. That is not why they failed. They failed because the initial sin is they hitched their wagon to a star trio of max contracts that just never worked good enough to be a big three on a team. And you add on the fact that the main reason that big three, the team crumbled around them, injuries. This is not talked about enough. This is one of the most unfortunate injury teams of the last 10 years. Steven Adams got hurt when they brought him in to replace Jonas Valanciunas. Missed out. That didn't really bring them any value at all. They had Brandon Clark, who was a big part of their team when they were good, as a mobile big that can do a lot of good things defensively, playmaker at the short roll. Career got completely ruined by injuries.
He tore his Achilles, goddammit.
Completely ruined by injuries. Up and down the roster. When they got rid of Dylan Brooks, they brought in Marcus Smart to replace him, who was seemingly an upgrade. Didn't do a single lick of anything good or profitable for this franchise because of injuries. Then obviously John Morant missed the whole season because of injuries. Up and down the roster, injuries ruined any ability for this team to make any type of run. Dylan Brooks or no Dylan Brooks, that big three was never going to be good enough to do anything.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So really the biggest lie is that this is a disappointment.
Is
That
there-
big three just never was good
No,
enough.
it is a disappointment.
Yeah,
It is.
100%.
I understand why you're saying that, but it shouldn't be because they just weren't like that enough. They just weren't talented enough to ever like make a championship run or anything.
It's disappointing the way that they won one playoff series.
For sure. But I just mean like ultimately they were never good enough. And the hope when they were really young was that they keep getting better in some unlimited degree because they're so young we can assign anything. John Morant just never became that, and they just never were good enough. That it really didn't matter. Dylan Brooks or not, Brandon Clark or not, this nucleus wasn't good enough.
You don't think the videos and all of that had another like factor?
For sure.
The videos?
aside of just injuries.
I think
The
the
videos?
videos
Yeah.
helped like
What videos?
Instagram Live John Morant.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, didn't help certainly.
Yeah, but I think
Talk
we
about
got.
the intro dance.
Me too.
Oh no!
Hey, I didn't really mean my videos. I thought it was Dylan Brooks propaganda. I
What videos?
was like, what? Yeah.
The neon clips.
Yeah, the Totem Guns didn't help for sure. But I think the bigger deal was he missed 70 games with a shoulder injury and hasn't been the same since.
Yeah, man.
He missed 25 games for Totem Guns.
Pales in comparison to the impact of his shoulders.
He missed 33 games, I think, because he had gotten suspended and then missed time before.
Yeah.
He missed half the time.
That's sick, man.
Hey, man. That's on you.
Tough.
Tough.
That's sick, man.
Next team in this division, who has the San Antonio Spurs?
That's me.
You're feasting.
The lie that we are telling is that Wemby is not in the MVP conversation. Like top three.
Top three.
Top
Okay.
three.
Top three.
So who are you assuming are ahead of him as of now?
Right now, Shane Jokic are
Okay.
in that conversation. Wemby's 3.
Wow.
Over Jaylen Brown?
Over Jaylen Brown.
Unbelievable.
Over Jaylen Brown, over Dylan Brooks, over Denny, like all these guys.
The big three.
you don't have. I'm surprised you don't have like Cade for like.
I think
In
Wemby,
that
for
conversation.
them being in the West, them being a 2 seed, with the guard play being like dropping back down to the level that it's at right now, every single night he's 20. He's a big who scores 24 and gets 12 rebounds.
He's one of the.
Best defender in the world by far.
Yeah.
Does not make a or like no makes that level of impact. Anybody else any other time, this is an MVP candidate. This is one of the best players in the world right now. And when he's playing against bums, he just goes and has like 25-point quarters, scores whatever. Wemby at this moment, like we're gonna see in the playoffs what happens, and if you truly elevate to get to that level. But in terms of a regular season award and the things that he's doing right now, he is a top 3 MVP candidate.
Yeah, I think the only reason it's not thought about in that way yet is because he missed time earlier in the season. So he has that like games played thing dinging him right now. But yeah, if everything you just said maintains throughout the rest of the season, by the time we get to April, I think he'll certainly be on that ballot in the same way you're describing.
Yeah, I can see it.
I still think he's in the best in the world conversations, but
You think he's in it?
I still think so.
Yeah,
I just think
I think if you're top
being
five,
Off of
you're-
clearly
talent, yeah.
the best defender, like no even questions asked about it, and still having 24 on the other side, like efficient too. That's a crazy thing you can just say. Like that's insane. But
Yeah. He's probably number 5 in the world right now, behind all the MVP guys and Luka. If you say he's in that same tier as Luka to you, that's not crazy at all.
If he has a super
100%
dominant
is, yeah.
if he has a super dominant playoff run, he's gonna be, obviously like Luka always plays well, but I can see it where if he gets stamped there, we go into next year, he's over Luka. Depending on how dominant it is, how far the Spurs go, we might start talking about top 3 conversations. That's what the ceiling is for him right now. But I think even he's in a very interesting place where is so good right now and the floor is so high, but he's obviously still so young that the ceiling is still immense. And we always just look at him and it's like, yeah, he's the future goal, he's baby goal, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Last night, 26-9, calm. Like he's still getting blocks. Came back, whooped the Warriors. Like he is an MVP candidate.
Okay. Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, I have them. I almost forgot I had them. Mine is very, very simple. All right. The biggest lie told was that Nico Harrison was the devil. I fear he's not the devil. I don't think he's a devil completely at all. I think he's a devil worshiper, meaning he is not like the actual. Hey, Blue. He's not the actual like guy leading to evilness happening. That's simply because of what Cooper Flag is doing is special, man. He's having a rookie year that's arguably like better than what Luka has been doing, and he's like surpassed every ounce of expectation that I had of him and with the level player that he could be coming into the league. And for me, I didn't even think he was going to be like bad at all. I have high expectations. I expected him to be like a top 12 player in the world, but that was probably my ceiling. Now I view him in his rookie year being what I think he's still like the youngest player in the NBA. Putting up these numbers, showing this level of creation, being this efficient, this like level of insane touch, I think he could be like top 5, 6 player in the world at his peak. And that just makes me look at Nico Harrison a little bit less worse.
Got your
Just
fucking mind.
A little bit.
Should have got nothing to do with Nico Harrison.
Yeah, Nico Harrison is proof that good things happen to bad people.
I know. No, the biggest lie is that Cooper Flag being good validates Nico Harrison's dumbass thoughts. And that is the biggest lie I've ever heard. Because once again, everybody keeps talking about it was part of the plan. Because that's what he said. When he traded for Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving was healthy, and Anthony Davis was healthy. They did not want to be in the lottery at all. This idea that he had a good, even part of his brain, that part of year one was to get a top pick is fucking outlandish and some of the best propaganda anybody has ever done for one man.
To get the number 1 pick?
Crazy
For
work.
any lottery pick. He wanted to win the finals last year because he thought he had a star duo of healthy AD and Kyrie. It's fucking ridiculous that people call him this bail.
Crazy work, man.
Yeah,
Crazy
bro.
work.
That's a lie.
Now, mind you, I'm still not calling him Bell. I'm just not calling him the devil anymore.
Nope, he's the devil. Houston Rockets.
Do you want to go contemporary or all time?
All time.
That they would have lost to Jordan's Bulls. They beat Michael Jordan. They beat the Bulls if Jordan stays in 94 and 95. And they beat them maybe not back to back years, and maybe they don't get back to back chips. They get them for one.
Which one?
Either one. You could pick on the front end.
Probably the one that Jordan was there for and we pretend he wasn't.
The one end or the back end. I'll even give you grace of saying if Jordan was there for a full season, that's fine. Okay. If he's there for 94 from day one all the way up into the playoffs, that's cool. The Rockets are beating them. They are beating them. And this idea that really this is also a Bulls all-time take. 8 straight is never happening. it was never going to happen. And that's part of the reason why I also think this. I also think this because Hakeem was so filthy. And this last week, Hakeem and KD, they had like an interview on one of KD's podcasts. And so I just took some time, went back. I was just watching Hakeem highlights. It's different.
Yeah.
The way he was moving was different. The way that he could attack the defenses from different spots on the floor was different. And I don't think that anybody on the Bulls had anything for him. And it was so unique and so clear that at this point, outside of obviously Michael Jordan, there's nobody in the league who can stop him. And the one person that you think has all of the physical tools to do it would be a young Shaq. But then again, he's young Shaq. Even then, Shaq is getting pieced up. Shaq is getting fadeaways, cashed on him from the baseline. He's getting post moves put on him. I think Hakeem was just so dominant that they were going to get one. So that's the lie.
Okay. Fair.
Move.
Last division, Southeast Atlanta Hawks. What is the biggest lie told about this irrelevant ass team that we told ourselves we won't talk about anymore? But here we are.
Timer.
Obligated.
Timer.
Oh, man. Biggest lie about the Atlanta Hawks was that Trae Young was the issue. He was never the issue. Can you guys guess what our defensive rating is currently as we speak?
Bad.
Give me a number.
1
2 out of 100.
Okay, top 2.
121.
Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. We're like over the last 15 games since he's been like completely out of the equation, we are like the 21st best defense in the entire NBA. Same level of defense. It was never his fucking fault. Overall, team small, bad rebounding, bad everything around this team. Same conversations continue.
It's like that when you have no fucking value and you tank your value completely. So we got to trade you for bullshit where we can't get something good for our all-star player to come back. So naturally, we're going to be terrible without him. So tough. Maybe you should have maintained some value over the last 3 years.
Without him, we're ass, bro. I can't
And
find
what
a
were
way
you with
out.
him?
I can't find a way
Cheeks.
Y'all really got the number one pick in the worst draft.
No, they didn't. They didn't have to have that type of bad number one pick. They chose that route. They could have just taken Alex Sarr.
out. Because Alex Sarr was like, yeah, bro, I don't want him. And his camp was like, yeah, bro, I don't want to be Hawk.
And
I'm
you
not
let
playing
him
there.
run your organization.
Embarrassing.
Bums. Tell him he'll come play. This is a draft. Pick him anyways.
Embarrassing, man.
Pick him anyways.
Honestly, yeah.
It's
In the
ridiculous.
draft class, like in the draft era of number one picks, where it's like, damn, I see Cade, I see Ant, I see Cooper Flag. Oh yeah, don't forget there's Wemby there too. Then you just see Zachary Ricochet.
You know what's crazy? I remember seeing a report during that draft where the Atlanta Hawks front office was talking about Reed Shepherd, and they were like, "Yeah, this is NBA Patrick Mahomes."
Yep. This is a Mahomes type prospect. And then, one, to believe that, all right, neither here nor there. To believe that and not pick him, hilarious.
Yeah, who'd you think Zachary Ricochet was? Tom Brady. All right, dog.
Fuck, man.
That's a good point. Who they think he was? It was a Tim Duncan type prospect.
Fuck, man. They never thought he was that specifically. They
Apparently
knew he
they
was going to
did.
be an all right guy. And that's all they
But
were
when you
looking
thought
for
the
right
other dude's
then.
Patrick Mahomes, why not pick him? What the fuck?
Because they got who's the equivalent to Pat? Yeah, they had Brady, I guess, in Trey Young. So they're like, yeah, we're good. That's what they thought. That makes sense? No. But that's what they
You gotta stop, man.
That's
you
what
have to
they
stop.
thinking.
They thought they had Kyler Murray and didn't want to take Mahomes.
God, man.
Oh, what a funny team. What a funny team.
I'm sick.
Miami Heats. The biggest lie told about them is that Heat culture is alive and well, and if we trust it, we will win championships again. That all we had to do is trust Pat Riley, let him do his thing, do things the right way, and good things will happen to us. Shit's dead.
Been dead.
Unless a superstar decides out of nowhere that he wants to live in Miami and make it happen by any means necessary, like Jimmy Butler did in 2020. Which summer was that? Was it 19?
19.
In summer of
Yeah.
2019, unless the star does that again, which in today's ecosystem, with today's version of Pat Riley and leading the ship the way they've been leading it, I don't know if I see that coming. Not impossible, but that's quite the Hail Mary to have your hopes and dreams lie on. That a star says, sign and trade me there because I want to play for them and only them. That's not something you can feasibly build for. So without that being the case, this team deserves all the smoke that we give to the Chicago Bulls. Deserves all the smoke that we give to the Atlanta Hawks. Deserves all the smoke we give to all the playing invitational teams that are always there because they just like to live in the middle and not make any of the hard decisions needed to do things in a way that you stomach some downside because it leads to upside.
At least they're like the best of the middle. They can never
Sure.
say they're
What
like
does that
right
mean?
below there.
Yeah, they're the best of the mid for sure.
Precisely what I said. They're
Yeah.
the best of mid, the
Yeah.
best version of mid.
They can say that. They have that under their belt. They
Does
have
that
the
mean
best
anything?
mid stars ever.
That doesn't mean absolutely anything. They're still right there with them.
And they try to get Giannis. Like they try to get every other star. There's a reason they don't ever get them. They all get moved. They often get moved for less than what they were able to offer. They never end up with the team with the star in their hands. I wonder why.
They got to do something, man.
Yeah, that old man's cooked.
They got to do something.
I hate Heat culture.
Let's stay in Florida.
Me too.
My biggest lie about the Orlando Magic is that Paolo Banchero is that guy. Really, we've talked about it before so many times. He's not that guy. Just last night, I had to watch him
Don't
Yeah.
don't talk about it.
walked down by Cameron Thomas. Paolo Banchero
Buckets.
34
was
points.
0 for 7 in the fourth quarter, looking more lackadaisical than fucking ever.
Let's talk about this. What the fuck is up with him? When is it going to be fixed? All year we've been saying, one, we expect this to be a year he makes a leap. It doesn't happen, so be it. All year we've been saying, at some point he has to play at least like he did last year, which was overrated in my eyes, but still an all-star level player that people appreciate. At some point he'll get healthy and get back to that, right? We're 50 games into the season. When does he get regular? When does he get normal? What the fuck is going on? Why is it every time I look on my timeline, I see Paolo jokes, I check my NBA app, and I see 28% from the field. In the fourth quarter, he gets to 38% or 40, and it looks average, but it's still a dog shit game they lose because he was dog shit all game. When does he get regular again? I'm waiting for that part of the story.
My favorite thing is whenever you look at a play and you're like, bro, what's your problem?
Grown man.
We're so many games in this year. Like, shit's not normal anymore.
Yeah, it is cooked. He had a play in the fourth where he had a turnaround fader and he had missed it, and the commentators were like, "Oh, they like he missed," and they were like, "Well, that's a shot that we don't really see Paolo miss a lot." And I was like, "Oh." I was like, "I know you guys work for the team, but
I see him missing quite often."
I was like, we kind of have to be honest here. They for real got walked down, and I like watching that fourth quarter. You see a team that is broken. You see a team that has their lead player not be able to come through in certain moments, and it's you know how earlier I was saying when Kawhi shoots the ball, I expect it to go in.
Mm.
When Paolo has the ball in the fourth quarter, at this point in time, I get upset, right? I so much would rather Desmond Bane have the ball in his
That's
hands.
insane.
Move the stats over to the side a little bit so you can see the
Yeah.
far right.
Yeah.
49% effective field goal percentage. Same as it's always fucking been. Everything is down across the board. When am I going to see orange besides, my bad, 45% from corner threes this year? Can you hover over that 45%?
He's an off-ball spacer.
Or 45? Go down and go back up. Go back to 45. 31 sample size. 1431 this year. He has that. There is the orange number. Outside of that, when will I see efficient scoring from any point on the floor at any point of his career? I'm so tired of waiting for the explosion.
Dude, on non-corner threes, he's shooting just 27%. That's sick work.
130 on the year.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. This year, I think we're moving into
I'm honestly at the point where it's like never gonna happen, because now if you're the Orlando Magic and you just granted him like this massive player extension contract, and you made moves to furthermore invest in him and trading for someone like Desmond Bane, you gave up a lot of picks mainly because you believed off the playoff series that he had again that he was gonna be elite. If you're like having this level of disappointment, I don't know if they should necessarily like panic just yet. Maybe want to give him another year and see what happens. Give him another head coach who's more offensive slanted, see what happens. But patience is starting to like run out as we speak.
I think,
Do y'all think it's ran out too quick though?
no, this is year 4. We just look at his chart. He hasn't improved in scoring in any way.
But this is
Yeah.
the first year where you actually expect like a seismic leap.
I expect the leap. I expect improvements at some point along the way every year. But you're right. This is the year where in year 4 you should be like a star
Like
right now.
there's
Yeah.
zero excuse.
So-
You should be in top 15 player in the world conversations.
True. I am more inclined to give grace if we would have seen steady improvement the past few years
Very
and
true.
not more of the same. I'm kind of the opinion that the idea of him being a top 15 player is dead and gone. Like, I'm no longer, every time I've criticized him, I've said with the caveat, but I'm expecting him to prove me wrong eventually and like get that good because of physical traits, because the fact that he's a number 1 pick and we coast off of that and give grace no matter what when you're number 1 pick. I've been expecting him to hit that level everyone already thinks he's at, right? I no longer expect that.
Were you high on him last year?
Fuck
I
no.
just think like overall, people were still high on him last year.
Fuck no.
Okay.
Everybody was. I was spent all of last year saying y'all are too high on him. That this is ridiculous.
Okay.
Doing these top 10 nods, like most underrated star in the league. That maybe he'll get there, but he is nowhere close to good enough of a scorer to make up for the playmaking deficiencies. Mostly specifically the playmaking process deficiencies.
Yeah.
He can throw a pass accurately. He's not a terrible passer. He's a bad reader of the floor and doesn't play make quick enough to be your lead engine offensively while being a mediocre defender. That I said eventually he might be this bulldozer scoring guy that he needs to be to have his play style. But thus far he's closer to a low level all-star than he is a top 10 player.
Damn.
Now
Yeah.
at the point where I don't think it's ever going to happen in this role of him being the guy on ball like this. So what am I going to say? Set screens, be off ball, do the small stuff, and be a secondary star. You make $50 million a year. They need you to have the ball in your hands and be a demon.
Okay, so time is running out. Here's what's gonna happen. The Magic are either going to be they're gonna be in the play-in. Let me check the standings right now. But they're gonna be in the play-in probably. They are going to lose in the first round. Yeah, they're the 7th seed. They're gonna lose it in the first round. Jamal Mosley is going to get fired. They're gonna bring in a new coach. The entire offseason, we're going to say that the new coach is going to come in and fix everything and talk to Paolo to fix everything. And we're going to have serious sit-down conversations. They might go out, draft somebody, make a free agency signing, get another shooter, whatever. Going into next year, that would be the last opportunity that anybody who has any stock in Paolo has to buy low because everybody's going to be talking mess about him all summer. That's going to be the last opportunity that anybody has to buy low on Paolo and say that he still has the opportunity to reach his potential. If by Christmas we are not seeing any type of leap, everybody will be out. It is over. The time to say that Paolo is going to be this guy is here. The only way that he can have positive PR is if he has another playoff run the same way that he had in year one, where the mid-range scoring was really good, where he was getting buckets, and across the board, it's fairly efficient. Because I don't think that a majority of people are going to give him the grace of like, oh, cool, you just got buckets, because this team has more offensive talent than what they had 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not going to be able to coast on that. Like, you don't have to carry in the same way. So it's February. Season's going to start again in October. We have 8 months for him to lock in and be the version of Paolo that he needs to be.
Yeah, and here now I have this chart on here with the playoff numbers, and you say it could be like 2 years ago where he scored a lot of points, emptied the clip against the Cavs and was fairly efficient because the mid-range jumpers were crazy. 56% there. His effective field goal percentage went from 49.8% in the regular season to 51.4% in the playoffs. Last year, also had a big empty the clip playoff series. Regular season effective field goal percentage, 50.4%. Playoffs, 46.7%. I have never seen a more overrated playoff riser in my goddamn life. I'm so sick of hearing about this. And the fact that he turns it on in the playoffs. He shoots more in the playoffs, which is important. They need him to do that. You know, he didn't do anything wrong. He's overmatched. He got to go out guns blazing. I get it. It is nowhere near enough for me to just like ignore all the other signs we see over 82 game samples.
Yeah. But you see and like every postseason you see like there's one of those aspects where it's not just clip emptying. There's a little bit of like, oh, if you can actually do this here, we're good. It's the mid-range stuff 2 years ago. Last year, the
rim scoring.
The rim scoring looked really good. There's been these moments in the playoffs where you can point to something and say, okay, that's something tangible that we can build on, that we can take into next year. It just hasn't happened.
Yeah.
And whether you want to blame it on injuries or whatever, I don't really care about that anymore. We just have to, like, whether it's you by yourself or you with Franz, I don't even care about the team construction at this point. You are the one that just has to get it together.
Exactly.
Yeah,
If the team's not good enough to win, so be it. I need to have faith that we can find a way to win around the star duo. And that starts with Paolo. Like, I need to have faith that he can have a 3-level scoring type of impact.
Facts.
Not just one element does good for a 6-game sample, but the other side does terrible. Like, I need to see something to latch onto to say this can be one of the best scorers in the world. That's what he has to be. He has to be one of the premier scorers in basketball.
Yeah, for his contract, for what all the expectations were set out to be coming from him coming from Duke and being the number 1 overall pick. You're right, but I think with how good Franz is, being a pseudo point guard, driving to the rim and all that, I don't even think he necessarily has to be that for real. Can you at least like give effort and rebound hard as fuck? Can you go ahead and get offense flowing a lot more fluid? Can you going back to what I said,
can you go be a Sar Thompson, go crash the boards? Like,
something that's value that you can give me that I can hold on to, bro. Because right now there's not a singular part of his game where I'm just like, yeah, he's one of the best in the league
gun to your head
at all.
Next 5 years, for the rest of their careers, are you taking him or Scotty Barnes?
Oh, Scotty Barnes, and I'm not thinking about it.
Whew,
That's like the quickest answer ever.
Damn.
Easily yes.
Gun to your head, him or Franz Wagner?
Oh, Franz, yeah. I'm thinking about it for 2 seconds, but I'm taking Franz.
No, I also don't want to build a team around Franz number 1 option, so it might be a bad situation either way.
You're dead.
Nasty hoops.
You'll live a little bit longer.
Give me Evan Mobley.
Evan Mobley.
All right, next team in this division. Who has the Charlotte Hornets?
That is me. I've 2 teams left. I have the Wizards and the Hornets. Let's go with the Wizards first. The Wizards, I think people hate on their gold jerseys a little bit too much, and I kind of like them. And not kind of like them.
You gotta trick yourself into
I
liking
do
that.
like them.
You have to squint into your head and look at it and be
No,
like, you like it.
not this year's gold jerseys. I like the idea. I understand it, but it.
Oh, not this year's. Okay.
Yeah, not this year. The Gilbert Arenas, shiny satin, gold jerseys. A lot of times we talk about those jerseys as being some of the worst in the league. Those are not bad.
I think that this year's are a lot better than those ones.
I actually really don't like these.
I mean, I don't love these either, but
I don't know.
actually, I kind of do like these. Like, these kind of work for me. The Gilbert Arenas ones are bullshit.
Bro, you gotta stop, bro. You
and
gotta stop.
this is what I'm talking about. This is the hate.
What are you talking
What
about?
is this, bro?
One, let's bring back satin jerseys.
Let's not.
Satin jersey, we flying all over. You can't guard nobody in satin.
Exactly. We talk about freedom of movement. This is what we need. We need satin jerseys again. I think that these are much better than what they get credit for. Can you click on the picture where it compares?
Oh yeah, CJ
Old-
McCollum's there.
old to know.
Ew.
And maybe it's because CJ McCollum is in this. I really don't like these.
CJ's the worst player to put in this.
I really don't like this year's like this. Also, they do need a rebrand. I understand what they're going for with a lot of the blocks, but the red, white, and blue for the Wizards, that's not it for me. I want them to go towards something closer to this style of jersey, to this color scheme, rather than red, white, and blue.
Yeah, I can see the vision with that jersey, but the whole black shorts thing,
God damn.
it's a bomb. I can see the whole black shorts things going on. Or the black shorts is what throws me off completely. I fucking hate those. Terrible.
Anytime I played 2K and I played with this team, or I play with any version of the Wizards, I'm putting this.
What is this forbidden image you just pulled up?
What the fuck is this?
Dwight Howard.
Why is he wearing this jersey?
That's
I
hard.
forget he was a part of the Wizards.
He was not in that jersey though.
So what? I guess this is the year he was there. They wanted them to bring back their jerseys, and he was the face of the 2023 Wizards or something. Actually, before that, what is it, like 2020?
2021 or something.
It's some random shit.
something like that.
And he wasn't even good. I don't know why they used him.
That's hilarious.
Name.
But yes,
That's all they
these
got.
jerseys get overhated.
All right, Charlotte Hornets.
For the Hornets, gonna be real. As a basketball team, could not come up with a lie, and so I did want to expand this to the entire state of
Charlotte.
North
I mean,
Carolina. I think that there's a lie going around right now affecting North Carolina and saying that J. Cole's album wasn't amazing, and like it wasn't like amazing, but it's getting too much hate. There are a couple tracks on there that bang. I'm here to defend J. Cole.
A couple tracks. There's 24 on the album.
I say that very loosely. I say that extremely
Did you listen to
loosely.
it, B-Soul?
There's a couple hits.
I fell asleep. I ain't gonna lie.
He's not even a rap guy.
What do you think I listened to?
You're not a rap guy like that. I've heard people say you are that, like, if it's not Drake,
Heard it
then
from Omar. Don't
on
listen
your
to him.
show. On your show. Are you top 5 rappers right now?
Drake, J.
He's
Cole.
not a rap guy.
What are you listening to? Sabrina Carpenter?
Yo, don't put my spot like that, bro. Chill. Don't put my spot like that.
First of all,
man.
Sabrina's cool. If that's in your top
I got
5,
one
that's
song of hers on my playlist.
Nah, she's lit. Top 5.
Travis Scott, Drake, Kendrick.
Travis Scott and Drake. Top 2.
Rap Caviar.
I know what you are.
Yeah, I am a rap caviar demon. I ain't gonna lie. Don Toliver
Rap Caviar. But
and Chief Keef. Now let me.
no, that was terrible. As a,
It's not
as a lifelong
terrible.
J. Cole,
It's
it's
not
terrible.
terrible.
It's so it's not.
It's not.
It's not terrible objectively. It's a fucking fine album. To spend 5 years hyping up a fine album as your final album that you said, I'm going to do what I failed to do with my first, and that's give you my best work for my last, and just do this self-aggrandizing bullshit. This is my final retirement album. This is what it was all building to, and it's the most uninteresting album you've dropped in like 8 years. It's criminal.
You could say it's underwhelming. You can't say it's bad.
For the standards, it's bad.
No, it's not.
For his standards?
Yes,
Okay,
for
I
everything,
understand.
I just outlined, it's
Yeah,
bad. For the moment that the expectations weren't unfair. You set them yourself. You told me this was going to be your best work, and this is what it all leads to. That is the most uninspired, boring bullshit he's put out.
Uninspired is a bit mean.
It's uninspired as fuck. It sounds like somebody.
Uninspired is a bit mean.
It's uninspired as fuck. It sounds like somebody who had an album plan and know that the wind got taken out of his sails because he said sorry for a diss and everybody hates him now, and he has to go out there and finish an album with no good ideas because he's sad that nobody likes him anymore, and he's sad that his moment is gone because he had such a hot 2018. He thought he was going to naturally go into the end of his career and retire on top. That's not possible when he knows it. So he's putting this out because he has to, because he promised it 5 years ago. And here's a bunch of boring ideas that I
He
did
doesn't
when I
have to
was
do.
in a.
He doesn't have to do anything. Artists lie all the time.
Yeah, well, he feels like he can't be that artist. So here's a bunch of shit that I made when I was in a rut because nobody likes me anymore.
What do you rate? What do you
Damn.
grade the J. Cole album?
The most average 4.5 out of 10 I could imagine.
4.5?
Nah, it's better. It's better than that.
It's really.
What do you
not.
give it, a 6?
It's better than that. It's 6.5, 7.
We're just handing out sevens. We got no standards. you get a 7 for waking up in the
It's
morning.
always 7. If you can't say 7,
No, you do not. No, you do not.
When you're J. Cole, you do apparently.
Because he's that talented. He's like that.
Wow.
And especially after he gave us the offseason. The offseason is incredible.
Mm.
The offseason might be his best work. That's his most inspired work by far. And he comes out here with this bullshit after.
It's not
A
that
clear downgrade? Unbelievable.
See, this is what I'm saying. This that lie. This that lie.
It's that honesty. He hates seeing this guy get fucking mollywopped up and down the timeline. They're lying. Please, tell Danny, they're lying. They're being honest.
Nah, they are being too mean on my guy. They are being
I
very
think we should
mean.
be meaner. And with that being said, that is one lie told about every single NBA team.
And J. Cole.
Let's have some fun at TikTok time. Hit that swish. Whoosh. Welcome to TikTok time. Per usual, today we're going to begin with the draft. But we're going to do it a little bit differently. As you guys know, we have B-Souls in the house now. We're going to do a 2v2 draft today.
Yes.
Me and Donovan versus Mo and B-Souls.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Are you guys prepared?
He's finna sell.
I got some on my sleeve.
And how these work, we take turns making a pick, and you guys can't conversate and decide on the pick. So Mo goes first after the first round. You go second. You guys have to live with who the other person picks.
Okay.
So no strategizing.
Great.
Do it.
And what we're gonna
go.
do is the category is players who played with LeBron James at any point in their career. But we're not just gonna do it based on memory. You can't just be like Dwayne Wade first pick. We're gonna do it with the wheel that we've been spinning in recent drafts. So when it lands on a team, say it lands on the Pacers, we have to pick a player that is an all-time Pacer, a version of a player that played for the Pacers, but that also played with LeBron at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So you get the version of the player not with LeBron, but with the team.
Okay, let's do it.
So who wants to go first?
think it's your go.
Let them go first.
I think it's your go first, actually.
Okay, I'll
It's
go
in line.
first.
It's in the list. Go ahead.
I'll go first. Team number one, trying to pull a player who played with LeBron.
Shit luck.
Come on.
Nice.
What are we getting?
Pacers.
Indiana Pacers.
Go ahead, pick Lance Stevenson.
Wow,
buddy.
the team we mentioned as the example.
Go ahead, pick
okay.
Lance.
Paul George never played with LeBron. Am I going first? Not you?
Yeah, you got.
Okay.
Go
Fuck.
ahead, pick George Hill, buddy.
Halliburton never played with LeBron. Sabonis never played with LeBron. Miles Turner never played with LeBron. Fuck.
I
Ooh.
just gave you your answers. What do you mean?
This is a tough one.
George Hill is right there.
I'm forgetting somebody. Am I forgetting an easy one?
No, I don't.
This is tough.
we can't conversate.
I'm trying
No.
to help Buddy out. You break your own loose rules too.
Did Jermaine O'Neal play with LeBron?
I don't think so.
Didn't he?
He played on the Heat. I know Jermaine O'Neal played on the Heat.
It wasn't a, can we
Soldiers.
fact check that?
Yeah,
I want to pick
it's
Jermaine
important to
O'Neal.
fact check.
Let me make sure that happened because this is so specific that I feel like we got to make sure.
We're trying to cheat over here. I don't believe so.
Did Jermaine O'Neal play with LeBron?
He might be
If
right.
not, get ready
I
to
think he's
select
right.
George Hill at your one. Very solid. You can't be bad at
Jermaine
that.
O'Neal played
No, he
Miami-
was already on the Celtics by the time LeBron.
2010. So yeah, he never played with LeBron.
Let's
Damn.
go.
Go ahead.
Damn. We're forgetting somebody for sure.
We are.
But if you pick Jermaine O'Neal, you would get Indiana.
Yes.
Jermaine. Okay.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So you can get a good player still. They just had to have played with LeBron for a second.
Oh.
You see why it's tough?
Yeah, we got
Luol
this.
Deng never played there. Trying to think of deep cuts. that have
Yo,
to be patient.
Lance Stevenson is right there.
Would I rather have prime Lance Stevenson for entertainment or George Hill to be safe and keep it moving? Give me
Lance
prime Lance
Stevenson.
Stevenson.
What the
Fuck it. Let's
fuck?
build around Lance Stevenson and see what we can do
You
with,
made that way too long,
with
man.
the coolest team.
And first of all, also right now, just don't even put him at the shooting guard. Put him at the 6 man. Put Lance Stevenson at the
Exactly.
six man.
We're okay. We're fine with that. Spark plug off the bench.
Spark plug memes off the bench. That's perfect.
I'm
Now,
crying.
Mo, who do you want from the Pacers?
You know, I'm going to take the solid option. 6-man, give me George Hill.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad at
Off
all.
with 6 men. All right.
Yeah. You don't want to start George Hill by choice. All right. So now back to the wheel. B-Soldier, you're up next.
All right. Here we go.
Second spin.
Please.
I can't believe we started the Pacers. I'm going to use them as an example.
The
Oh.
Kings?
Sacramento Kings.
That might be worse.
Oh my God, we're getting screwed.
So Dennis Schroeder played there.
Hey, it's B-Soul's turn.
Yeah. Can't help me out.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not even helping you out with that one right there. Wish I could.
Oh.
I wasn't even thinking about the Lakers.
Oh, wait. No, I would
Oh,
get.
for the Pacers, we should have took Wesley Matthews in his prime.
You're disgusting.
That can make the difference.
Wait, just to make clear, if I pick Russell Westbrook,
You get Kings, Russell
I
Westbrook.
get Kings
Yes.
Russell Westbrook. Oh my God.
Do it.
Okay, now I'm panicking. Okay.
You could do worse.
Ooh, wait.
I'll throw you a bone.
Oh, no, I got it. Rondo.
You want Kings Rondo? Okay.
Kings.
The team that just like he hated with all his heart and it ended horribly. You can have him.
Led the league in assists, though. I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's actually not a bad
We
pool.
could do worse. We
That's
could do
not a bad
worse.
pool, honestly.
We could do worse.
Yes.
That's
All right.
not a bad pool.
Back on you.
Did they play together? I don't think they played together.
yeah,
Oh my goodness. Did
No, there's an obvious one. Okay, I can't help.
Ben McLemore right there.
Dude. If you do not get this player,
did
maybe
Book play with him?
Book?
Boogie.
Boogie.
Boogie, I think that counts. He was signed to the Lakers. He got hurt, but he was signed to the
He
Lakers.
did.
In 2020, he signed to
he
the
played
Lakers.
with him.
You go ahead.
We get DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah,
at center.
I'm taking Boogie at center.
You go ahead. Get the dysfunctional locker room guy. Please do that. Your team's gonna be throwing straight fists the entire game, arguing Lance and Boogie. Yeah, your team.
You have Rondo. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I got Rondo and George Hill, who knows his place. He knows his role.
Rondo's gonna fight with the coach.
Yeah. So going forward, does that count?
He is the coach.
He was on the Lakers for the year under contract with injury. We never played with them. We're gonna allow that?
He got a ring, right?
I don't know.
He got a ring with the 2028 Lakers.
Okay. Okay.
I guess that counts.
He was under contract. That counts.
Fuck, man.
Why would you allow that? They were asking you.
It's fair. I don't cheat the game. I'm a man of honesty.
Should we allow that? Sure.
Team number 3. I'm back up. I was thinking Jay Crowder if you didn't think of Boogie.
God.
Atlanta Hawks. He never played with Horford. What's another version of a good player there? He didn't play with Trae Young, obviously.
Didn't play with Teague.
Didn't play with Teague. Didn't play with Millsap. I guess we could just take Korver and pick All-Star Kyle Korver.
There we go.
Give me Korver at the shooting guard.
We need some shooting.
Yep. I feel like, know what I'm messing up? I feel like there might be a young player. Or when he was young, he played with somebody old who was like an all-star in the 90s I'm forgetting about. But okay.
Well,
Kyle Korver, shooting guard.
If he had... Nah. We're okay. We're okay.
All right, Mo. Mr. Hawksman.
Fuck.
Better have a pool for us.
This is where we are in trouble. And this is what I was talking about earlier.
Rondo and Hill,
got this,
you're
man. You
just
got
now in
this.
trouble.
You can think of a player?
No, I'm just saying you got this.
What the fuck
I
you
got
put
faith in
pressure
you,
on
dog.
me for? No, this is tough. This is tough because I'm going through like the quality Hawks years or even before that.
Let me help you.
No.
Luke Kennard just got to the Lakers.
No.
Torian Prince.
Technically speaking, I should be able to take Luka because he was drafted by the Hawks.
No, you can't have
Yeah.
Luka.
No, I should.
He never signed a contract with the Hawks.
He was drafted by the Hawks.
He
But
never
he
signed
never
a
signed
contract.
a contract.
Nah.
The Boogie precedent is contract. He never signed a contract with the Hawks.
Nah, man. Come on now.
Now you're asking us. We don't allow it.
Nah, man. Nah, man.
Get fucked.
Listen, just go ahead. Put Boss Man 99 at your 3. Keep moving.
Boss Man 99.
Listen, your hands are in your pockets.
He was a
Torian
Hawk?
Prince.
Jay Crowder? Yes, Jay Crowder was a Hawk.
Was he?
Was he? I
Was
think
he?
he just
No,
made
he
that
was
up.
not.
You would assume so.
You're
No.
just talking.
I'm thinking DeMar
You're
Carroll.
thinking DeMar Carroll.
Yeah.
I am.
Other dreads.
I know.
Yo, I'm actually cooked.
Torian Prince.
B, I'm cooked. Like, there's no good bigs at all that ever was a
I'll
Hawk
be
and
honest,
played
I'm
with
thinking
LeBron.
I can't even help you.
Yeah, I know. That's all I'm like, you got this. I'm like, God, what? I got nothing to work with right now.
Oh, pick Atlanta Hawks Dwight Howard.
There is Dwight Howard. You're right. I completely forgot about that.
Please let Boogie destroy Atlanta Hawks Dwight Howard.
But he's going to destroy himself before he touches Dwight Howard. So I guess I'll go with Dwight.
I had to
That's
throw him a
honestly
lob.
like the best thing.
Skill-based matchmaking. Had to throw him a lob.
Rondo and Dwight.
You keep
Okay.
saying that like our team is just going to be some crazy like locker room cancer.
It
It's
is
not.
You got Kyle Korver there. You saved face.
You
a little
have
bit,
watched
cool.
Dwight and terrible Rondo.
Dwight was not washed back then in 2016. with the
always
Hawks.
injured. You're gonna be hurt in 2 seconds.
2016?
Yeah, he wasn't washed in 2016.
He was just always hurt.
No, it's over.
He was pretty over. He was
That
pretty
was the
washed.
beginning of the wash.
He was certainly washed for his standards. He wasn't.
For his standards, yeah,
he wasn't
but he was still
unusable.
like productive.
Yeah.
He was upper half center in the league. But that
Was
year
he?
was like
Upper
tough.
half.
2016. Who were the top 5 centers in 2016?
Talking about- there's a big
2016?
difference between top 5 and top 15 centers in 2015.
There's not a big gap. 2015, 2016. Who were the top centers? Can you remember?
Is it DeAndre Jordan?
Damn, these are the conversations. Yeah, he might be top 3. Back
I'm not
then.
going. DeAndre Jordan was way better in 2016.
These conversations are nasty.
All right, next up, you're lucky I gave you Dwight. I should have stuck you with Torian Prince.
Facts.
No man.
Memphis Grizzlies.
No.
Oh, yep.
Woo.
Yeah,
All right,
these teams are
Bezos.
ass.
You can.
No,
you
we
can-
really are getting the worst possible options.
Is it Bezos' turn or y'all turn?
Beasl's turn.
Yeah. The Memphis Grizzlies. Who played on the Memphis Grizzlies? Ja didn't play with LeBron. Dylan Brooks? No. Triple J? No. Let's go back to the Grit and Grind Grizzlies. Did any of these dudes play with the fuck? Mike Conley? No. Tony? Wait, Gasol? Was he on? Yes. Oh, wait. Oh, we can put him at the 4. We can put Mark Gasol.
Fuck, I was hoping you didn't think about Marc Gasol. Damn it.
Yeah.
He got the only like
Yeah.
superstar player.
Yeah.
I was
There
praying
we
you
go.
forgot.
Let's
There
go.
you go.
We can put him at the 4.
Okay, you gotta think back for this one. Think of the 2000s. You can't think about the modern day.
All right, guys.
I was really banking on Gasol.
No.
I swear you forget.
I'm really in hell right now.
Oh wait, no. There's one easy one. I think.
Easy.
Yeah, it's not gonna mind blowing, but there's one really. I can't help him.
Stay over there.
There's one easy one, bro.
Easy one.
Easy one.
Stay over there.
Rashad
Easy
McCants.
one.
Easy one. Okay. So if we go back through the years,
I will say it's a role player, so I'm not giving you a layup for a star. Yeah, I'm not pulling out like you got to pick the superstar.
this is weird though, because not weird, but like we need to start thinking about positions a little bit. We have half our team filled already. Listen, we might have to move Lance to the 3.
Ew.
Depending on how this continues to shake out. Okay, so the Grit and Grind again. So none of them were over there. Right now, I'm thinking about a Luke Kennard again.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
He's right
Fuck.
there. Yeah.
Don't sell me.
Yeah, he's right there. It's
There's a
not
3
bad.
and D wing for us. Don't sell
Chill,
me.
you're talking too much, man. Come on now.
Don't sell me.
Come on now. Too much.
I don't think Torian ever played there. I'm thinking,
You're thinking so low.
There we go. Come on now.
We're fucked.
You're getting to it.
You're gonna ruin me.
did he ever play with Rudy Gay? Or no?
Let me check.
I don't think
Rudy
so.
Rudy Gay bounced around when he was washed. Let me check.
He didn't play with
I
Rudy.
don't think so.
If he did, Rudy would have played on the
No, he did
Lakers, and he never did.
He did not.
Did they get a washed up version of Tayshaun Prince, maybe?
Let me check. Tayshaun Prince played with not LeBron.
Yes.
Luke
Let's
Kennard,
go.
Dude, there's one.
White Snipers.
You're gonna sell me.
They're entering the building.
I'm gonna sell.
Fuck.
I'm gonna sell. Dang, I guess. All right, at point guard, we'll take Marcus Smart.
Let's go.
Shane Battier.
Could not
Ah,
think of it.
Marcus Smart was terrible on the Grizzlies.
I did forget that we get that version of the player
Fuck.
too.
Yo, he was so bad. They said, "Fuck it, send his ass to Washington for nothing, bruh."
Shane Battier.
I did forget that we get that version.
Marcus Smart,
Shane
Kyle Korver, Boogie.
Battier.
Oof.
That's tough.
All right, I got 2 spots for redemption and see if I can save this fuck ass team. Who's the next team? Please give me a star. Spurs, Rockets. Is it Rockets or Raptors? Houston Rockets.
Rockets. Okay.
He never played with Harden. Somehow he's never played with Chris Paul. Never played with Kevin Durant. Can we? They took Dwight, so we can't go Dwight. So we can't. We're not doubling up. We never do
Nah.
that.
Yeah.
No Dwights. No Yao Ming. Fuck. Who are the? LeBron? Did LeBron ever play with T-Mac? And any Wash Point? that I'm
No,
forgetting
he
about?
didn't. No,
I didn't think so. You really
Zero
never know
chance.
these LeBron teams.
I know.
You really never know.
Motherfucker been around forever.
You really never know. Who else was good on the fucking Rockets? You took Smart. We could pick Rockets Westbrook, but you took Marcus Smart.
Either
Hey,
way, it's
with Russ
sticky.
will make it work.
I guess we're gonna start Lance Stevenson and go towards Russ. Is that our best bet?
and then put Smart on the bench.
I guess. Oh, you ruined me. 2000s players.
Ooh,
2000s.
He never played with Yao Ming.
it's getting real spooky up here.
Never play with Yao Ming.
I could go Battier again. Wasn't Battier on the Rockets?
Yeah.
Do we want Battier over Russell Westbrook though? Is that gonna make us better?
Probably.
Well, you win more games.
We need a star. We have no star power. We're gonna get Russell Westbrook from the 2020 season, and we're gonna slide everybody down a spot. Kyle Korver, welcome to being my wing stopper.
Oh man, this is nasty work.
Wait, don't do that. Just go Russ at the point guard.
Boogie, Russ, and then you got Corver.
That's not too bad. We just need to have a good 4.
Nah, man, no one's playing defense on this roster.
If we get an elite 4, we can make this happen.
Don't let us get the Raptors.
All right, y'all got the Rockets. Where are you going?
Don't let us get Chris Bosh.
B-Souls, shooting guard, small forward. Actually, no.
Is
Mo.
Mo.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You need a shooting guard and a small forward.
Shooting guard or small. Fuck, man. Who are these wings on the
And you need a
Raptors?
score. You have no scoring at
On
all.
the Rockets.
You have negative scoring on your team.
chill,
But I got hella.
Negative
Yo,
scoring.
my playmaking between Gasol and Rondo is kind of nasty.
To
though.
who?
To Dwight.
Dwight
George-
Lobs.
Hey!
Dwight
Just
Lobs.
back and forth.
2016 Dwight Lobs weren't what they once were.
Fuck. Like, I'm
Yeah, we
not
do
gonna
need a
take.
scorer, bro. Please.
Yo, you tell me you need a score. All I got for you is maybe Iman Shumpert. Was he a fucking Houston Rocket? I don't have guys. Who are these wings?
I don't even think Amon Shepard was a Houston Rocket. Was
No.
I thought he
thought he
assumed
was
he
for a
was at
second.
some
he?
point of his career.
I'll check for you. I'll make sure.
Yeah, but
do you want?
please
him on?
don't even check. No, it's useless information.
I'll
I don't
like,
even
take him. Yeah. Let's validate
It's a
him.
fun fact.
Let's
maybe.
validate him. He was a Houston Rocket, so you can't have him on Shepard.
Oh, why do I remember that?
He played 20 games with them in 2019.
He didn't play with no John Wall. Obviously, he didn't play with Harden. There's no like Ryan Anderson there. There's no.
God.
He didn't play with Thabo Sefolosha.
This is taking forever.
Man. Oh, Trevor Ariza at my 3.
You need
Okay.
a score at some point.
It's
He
okay.
thought he cooked.
I cooked as much as I could, bro.
You know
He
what's
said,
funny?
"Oh,
Yeah.
Trevor Ariza."
Yeah, he was solid, man. He
Hey
was
man, I
solid.
feel it. That's the best one I
Okay.
can come up
You know
with,
what's
too.
funny? I threw you the Battier lob by accident. You didn't take it.
I didn't want that.
Thank God.
Give me Trevor.
You didn't want that. You forgot about him.
I didn't know Trevor's more versatile.
No, Shane Battier is better.
Solid 3-point shooter.
All right, last round. Donovan, can you redeem me? B-Souls, can you please fuck up? Spinning it one last time. Oh, San Antonio Spurs.
Spurs.
Oh, that's kind of a hard one. You need a shooting guard. We need a power forward. Or a center because we can put Boogie at power forward.
All right, shooting guard or power forward?
B-Souls, you're up first.
Oh fuck. Okay. Spurs shooting guard.
There's an easy one for you, but then you'd really have no scoring.
Not Manu. None of those teams. Oh God. Okay.
It's tough because you need a bucket.
Kawhi. Kawhi never played with LeBron. Should have though. Should have.
Should have.
Boris Diaw. That's not my pick. That's not my pick.
He never played with LeBron, did he? I don't think so.
No.
Can't be our pick anyways.
No.
better
DeMar.
be
Did
thinking hard over
DeMar?
there.
Man.
Did DeMar ever play with?
Nope.
No.
Mm-mm.
The way he's looking at me. Include that in the TikTok. Oh,
I don't even know who you should pick a power forward. I'm spooked.
shooting guard. I can't even think of a name.
Never mind.
Marco Bellinelli. Did he ever play with them?
You want a layup?
Yeah. Loki.
No, actually, no. You're on your own.
Oh my
Drown, bitch.
No.
Oh
if you
my
want no
God.
scoring at all on your team, you can pick Danny Green. You'd have no buckets. Straight role players.
Don't ever disrespect Marcus Gasol in your life like that.
Spurs
Bucket getter
guard.
Marcus Gasol.
DeJounte Murray?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
There might
Yo,
be.
De'Aaron
it's
Fox
really
never
bleak.
played
There's
with-
no star guard at all.
We might have to go with Danny Green.
Yo, the equivalent of his voice.
Gary
Green.
Neal? No, I'd rather say
Gary
Danny-
Neal? Oh, God.
Yeah. Danny Green.
Danny
it
Green,
is.
welcome to the team. Rondo Green, Ariza, that's firepower.
It's better than your team, man.
We have Russell Westbrook and Boogie. This
Nice.
power forward is everything, though. We need a star. You better think of a good deep cut.
Hey man,
Damn it. Damn it.
they didn't overlap like that.
Damn it.
They didn't rock with Bron. They're not.
Damn
They're
it.
not gonna go play with him.
Damn it.
Like there's nobody in recent memory that I can think of that went to go play with Bron from the Spurs. The Heatles era, nobody was switching teams there. Even the time before, like the big three. He never played with like Bruce Bowen or anything like that. I don't think he ever played. We need a 4, but like I don't think he ever played with Tiago, and then Tiago's a 5.
Dude, these names.
Yeah, he never played with Thiago.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And so you have like the 4s are like literally the only name that's coming up to mind. It's so nasty and I hate it. I think, and I'm not 100%. I need to let me double check it before I say it.
Tell me, just say like, it doesn't matter. You're the last pick.
About to say Bryn Forbes or something.
Who are you thinking of?
Hold on. Let me make sure.
Ew.
Okay, never mind. He never played with him.
Who was it?
No.
Just say it.
No, I can't embarrass myself. Listen, guys, we're gonna put 4 brains together right now. Think of a name.
What?
You can't think of anybody?
I cannot.
There's
think of
0
a name.
names?
I don't know if any power forward in Spurs history
Give me a name in general. At this point,
has
you're cooked.
ever played with LeBron James.
Go ahead and say a name. This time they got to be out of position. Shit out of luck.
JJ Hickson.
So if he can't think of anything, can I pick it up? Like, can I?
Yeah, I'm throwing a lob to my teammate.
No, that's not how it works.
Or you want to stay for 30 minutes and make me listen to nothing?
If you have to pick a name, and if you don't remember what position you played with,
You're not gonna have a power forward.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Sorry, I don't make the rules.
There's no, like
He did make the rules at one.
Fuck, I got my team or what?
yeah. The 4s are non-existent. The 3s are not there. Did he ever play with Did him and David West ever cross paths?
Nope.
No?
David West, holy fuck.
Hey, we're gonna be
It might
sitting
be
here
over.
forever.
Go
I
ahead.
know. Somebody give me a name.
Mark's,
I don't even know. Hunter, do you have one in mind?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if there's anybody in Spurs history who's over.
I'm looking through all these Spurs
Wait,
rosters.
okay, wait, hold on.
these Spurs player did not fuck with Braun. That's what I'm getting.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if we have 2.
I shouldn't have gave y'all Danny Green.
I'm not gonna lie.
So I'm saying I'm trying to think of a name. We might not have a name.
We're gonna have Danny Green.
Yo,
at the
did we just
4?
like uncover some NBA history just now?
Is it legit nobody? Am I crazy?
Has there only ever been one player?
Oh, they took George Hill. Fuck. George Hill counted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This doesn't happen often.
Wow, this is legit ridiculous. I'm going through. This is bad. Oh, okay. Can I come in now? If he can't think of
Yes,
anybody,
just go.
we get Spurs Richard Jefferson at our power forward. It's not even a great pick. That's all we got. That's all we got.
Wow.
You had to
man.
go back 25 years for that.
Yeah. Okay.
We get 2010 Richard Jefferson averaging 12 points per game at our power forward.
Oh shit!
Perfect.
Our team is hilarious.
I got it.
Wow. So that was the longest draft of all time. That was about a 20-minute draft. Russell Westbrook, Marcus Smart, Kyle Korver, Richard Jefferson, DeMarcus Cousins.
Wait a
Deep
second.
cuts. And you know what? I do respect that about the Spurs. They say we don't rock with LeBron. Nobody's ever going to go there.
Yep. You guys have Rondo, Danny Green, Trevor Ariza, Mark Gasol, and Dwight Howard.
Yeah, we smoke y'all.
We got shooting.
We got chemistry.
You guys got no
No,
buckets.
you don't.
You have shooting.
You have no.
No, you really have terrible chemistry.
We don't have.
You have Moody, Rajon Rondo, and 2016 Dwight when he was not accepting
brother.
the space.
You
in his career.
can't say that when you have Boogie on your team. Lance is over there, and then you got Russell Westbrook trying to
You're
simmer
honest.
things
You're
down.
perpetuating a
Meanwhile,
racist
Marcus
stereotype
Smart-
to DeMarcus Cousins. 'Cause He was
Racist?
big
What
and
are you talking
aggressive.
about?
He was not a locker room cancer.
He
was-
led the league in tech so many times.
That doesn't mean they didn't like him in the locker room.
No one liked him. That's the thing.
That's
No,
cap. That's
no.
not true at all.
No,
That's not true at
that,
all.
I never heard-
that just means that the referees, the governing body, the police of the NBA,
Correct.
did not like
All
him.
right, let's
Correct.
just Keep that same.
You're perpetuating stereotypes, and I'm not going to stand for it.
Oh wow.
Thank you for being an ally, man. I really appreciate it.
You know, oh, wow. Next thing we're
You
going
really
to
hold space for us. This is great.
we are going to do an 8 jersey bracket of some of the worst jerseys of all time, and we have to decide which one moves forward. Do you guys want to do this on how good they are or how bad they are? These are all terrible.
Bad. Bad's more funnier.
Okay. We have to decide which is the worst jerseys of all time from these 8. First off, we have the Wizard City jersey versus Heat Culture.
Ooh, so bad.
Heat culture is so like on the nose.
So cringe.
So cringe. So yeah, I hate it.
The Wizards one is uglier, but the Heat one is incredibly cringe. I want to put the Heat forward.
And the fact that the Heat that Heat jersey came with the court where it had we're tougher and smarter and work harder than everybody. That one's
Yep.
awful.
I think I would go with the Wizards simply because like you can see someone trying to rock with it, but I can understand if you let the cringe carry away. From
Yep,
you.
it's way worse to me. Camo Raptors versus the gold Sacramento Kings jersey. Bringing back the gold satin, Donovan. You said you love it.
That's why I'm keeping it.
I think this. Well, no, I think you're going to be outvoted because the sad is just way worse.
The satin's terrible.
Yeah.
The Raptors really isn't
terrible.
that bad.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yes, it is.
It is that bad.
No, it's horrible.
It's not. It's not. Stop it.
Sadness to
Stop
go.
it.
Yeah, nah.
It's
We
horrible.
going with the Kings?
The
It's the
Kings
Kings.
move
Leave
on.
Mike Bibby alone. Leave him there. I like that one.
We got the Cartoon Network Splatoon Mavericks jersey versus the white Jazz jersey.
This
It's
white
disgusting.
Jazz jersey, it's bad. It's plain. There's nothing going on. However, they have a couple other from this era that are way worse than that specific one.
Mhm.
That Mavs jersey is one of the top 5 worst of all time.
It's horrible. You're correct.
I think it went up in second grade classrooms. They loved it. Unfortunately, I'm an adult and I fucking hate it. It's going forward. Hickory Pacers versus gold satin Wizards.
And I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to see an ass on ass battle when it comes to seeing the Satin Wizards and also the Sacramento Kings, but that Hickory jersey is just truly terrible.
The big yellow shorts.
Yeah,
I like those.
You like those?
Yeah, I'm Paul George. He had some ore in him.
you like those on Paul
You just
George?
like Paul George, is what I'm hearing.
What?
This isn't about the jerseys. You just that's just telling me that you think Paul George look good at anything.
He said nothing about no one. He didn't talk about
Just
how
on
it
Paul.
goes
His hand-
together. He
you
just said, I
you
like
said
those
that?
on
You
Paul.
said that, and he was like, "Well,
Yeah, I like those on Paul. Okay.
I think the Wizards are worse.
I don't think the Wizards are worse.
They're clearly not."
The
So
Hickory
we-
is just
All
terrible.
right, Hickory advances.
There's no cooking at all with that.
Hickory makes it to the top 4 worst jerseys on this list.
We'll let Bezos' Paul George agenda.
Yeah.
moving.
Look at his
PG was
lips.
dripped out.
Ew.
You gotta calm down.
Hickory in Paul George specifically versus the Dallas Mavericks. Mavs are worse. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I think
I don't hate Hickory like y'all do. Maybe I also love Paul George.
Yeah. Look at
Maybe
you,
we're
man.
just
Look at you.
together.
Yeah, this Mavs one is very clearly much worse.
Yeah.
really?
Off to the finals you
Much
go.
worse. Because the Hickory one also, it's kind of throwing back to old school basketball. To
You know
this-
what?
to
I can
this
understand
like
it.
Hoosiers era. You have a little bit of nostalgia that goes with it.
The only thing that be fucking with me is the mustard shorts. That's it. But this is strictly a jersey, so I get it.
Yeah, the Mavs one. Somebody was in the lab and was like, "Oh, this is new. I'm gonna present these to the streets."
Mm-hmm.
And several people said, okay,
Yeah,
that's a crime.
a multi-million-dollar company said, "Yeah, let's do it."
Said they were being trolled.
Multi-billion-dollar company.
Heat culture versus Satin
free
Kings.
money out here.
Heat culture. Off
Off principle.
Heat
Off
culture is
principle.
worse for sure.
If we let Heat culture be uglier than that fuck ass Wizards jersey, Heat culture must advance to the finals.
exactly.
And here we are in the finals with everything that is against what I stand for as a person. We have Heat culture, which I have disdain for, and we have this childish ass jersey, which I also have disdain for. Which is worse?
I think the childish jersey, the blue. Well, actually,
I think the Heat culture is worse. I think
Heat culture looks decent. That's the hard part.
you can wear.
But
this
honestly,
jersey.
not really though. That's so many letters. Like the amount of the text on top of text on top of text is ridiculous.
What-
Yeah,
wearing-
but then look at the boofy ass like Mavs logo. Why is it so big and
You do look
pumpy and it
unserious.
looks like graffiti? It's terrible.
You look like you're a Blues Clues or a regular show basketball team.
Yeah, like at least I can look at Miami Heat culture and I won't take them seriously, but I'll take note of them.
And you know what? Miami Heat culture is cringe, and they went too far and playing into their own identity. They put Luka Doncic in this jersey.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's a crime.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like-
know what? The Mavs win. The Mavs are the worst jersey in this bracket, and I don't think it was hard.
yeah, I think they win. I think the way that you determine the worst jersey of all time in a frat house are the white boys wearing the Mav jersey more or the Heat culture jersey. more?
Heat culture easily.
Well,
You can't even win the irony vote.
Still no ring for you, Jimmy. Let's go.
Random Jimmy Butler hates.
He's a Celtics fan for real.
Next thing we're gonna do, let's talk about some NBA memes. We are gonna look at memes today that B Souls has procured for us, and these are memes that casuals won't understand. He put together the deepest cut memes he could find that say a thing or two about your NBA understanding. If you understand these all, apparently you know ball. Bezos, what do you have first for us?
All right. First up, we have Jason Tatum can't stop copying everyone.
This is insane hate.
I was trying to get off on my guy, man.
Do you think he saw that? Like, was this from yesterday or something?
I think so, actually.
Jason Tatum just wore this the 2 days after Bad Bunny's. I'm not gonna lie, he had to have looked in the closet and said, "I'm gonna be like Bad Bunny."
Nah, this is terrible.
He said, "I'm on my Benito shit today."
When was the first time people said that Tatum was just copying people? Was it like, the Kobe thing?
It
Obviously,
was the
he
Kobe
was
text.
overly glazing. And then did he say like for his final celebration, he was like, "We did it" or whatever? People were overly hating on that, but I don't think he was copying someone.
He was
That's the thing,
copying KG.
Yeah, he was
Allegedly.
copying
Correct.
KG. Yeah,
And that's the thing, to understand this meme, you have to know the history of Jason Tatum being a biter. So this is one of many.
And then at the championship parade, or not the parade, but at like the after party, he did the Kanye where he was like, they asked me what we would do if we didn't win the championship. I guess we'll never know. Like,
I've never seen that.
that's terrible.
Just threw up my mouth a little bit.
That's terrible.
he did it at the after party all night. All night.
He was
Ah.
just
Oh,
throwing
I think
hits.
he copied what they gonna say now too from Curry.
He did.
Oh,
He's spamming the hits.
Ah.
He did.
this is a great meme. W meme.
Yep. All right.
Unfortunately, he's not beating the allegations.
Yeah, he is not.
Not
All
at
right,
all.
next up we have Ayo Dosunmu. I'm gonna fix the Wolves.
I'm gonna fix Wolves. This is great. Anytime anything ever happens to Timberwolves, this meme is brought out, and it's always funny. I always love it.
I've never seen this actually in my entire life. This is hilarious.
Really?
yeah.
I'm gonna fix Wolves. Io, what are you prepared to do about it? Are you prepared to fix Wolves?
He is.
What time was he tweeting this at? This is ridiculous.
2047.
That's
So it's like 47
8:47
p.m.
It's like
8:47. What was he cooking at that point in time?
The Life of Pablo.
2016.
Look at us.
Wolves is a song in the
Pretty
life of
much
Pablo. He was talking about fixing the mixing on it.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing.
All right, the 2026 Super Bowl equals the 2023 finals.
Honestly, fact.
Fair.
This is big
Fair.
facts.
If you remember, this is an NBA championship where the best team in the world, the Denver Nuggets, were playing against a team that should have been happy to be there, just like the New England Patriots.
Were these idiots like the 8th seed or something like that?
Why are they idiots?
They just weren't supposed to be there. They ruined like my
Wait, you just called them
weekend.
idiots?
Yes.
Oh,
They ruined my week and a half, bro. Like this is like the worst finals, one of the worst I've seen in my entire life.
you know what's
Easily.
crazy?
And I've seen like LeBron be swept before. That's at least entertaining. He gave folks 50. I have to watch Gabe Vincent go nuts. Caleb Martin.
Well, he did. No, that's the problem. They didn't go crazy in this series.
They went
They
crazy for
lost.
one game and got gentlemen swept. I made a tweet during this week that said, I just put like the NBA TV logo.
Oh, yeah.
And they were cooking me. In
That's-
hindsight, bruh, we knew what it was, man. NBA TV ass series.
It really was.
Yeah, this series did have zero aura.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Next up, if someone says NBA is soft, show them this picture.
Hey, this is just horny.
I ain't gonna lie. This is.
Horny.
This is just a thirsty
I don't know
trap.
what top timing you on.
No,
What?
this tweeter is
What are you
just thirsty. Look at it. They picked this picture of them just fucking mewing. They're just thirsty for the
You gotta
Pistons.
stop.
What do you mean?
Look at this.
Oh no, you feel some type of way right now.
How many copies of the Slam magazine did you buy?
They got Slam magazine?
Jalen Duran.
He acting like he don't know.
He got one?
You can't
He about to
cover
copy
yourself.
right after this.
Exactly.
Expedited shipping and all, man.
We'll put it on the wall behind Bezos. But they're not even doing anything. They're not fighting. They're just standing there being muscular.
I guess they see that black tank top and I say it's
That's what I'm talking about.
They're like, yeah, he's on timing.
That's what I'm talking about.
What does his shirt say?
You led us astray.
I have no idea.
This is during
Does it say
summer league.
sexual
I think.
positions?
What?
Okay, obviously not. It does
Yo,
not say
dude.
that.
Does it not?
Yo.
What does
All
it
right,
say?
come on now.
Why would it say that?
Look at
Time
the
out.
word. No, look at the words. Bro, look at the words. No, don't look at me like that. Look at the words, bro. Okay.
Bezos, what's your last name?
No,
No, what's your last name?
is that a death note?
Yeah, what's your last name?
What the fuck?
I've been waiting to pull this out the
When did
entire
you
time.
have that?
What? Do you have a middle name?
You know
Fast.
my
We don't
name,
have
man.
much time.
Where did he get,
That's crazy.
get
I have no
that?
idea where that came from.
where
But
did
come on.
he get the death
Don't make
note?
plans on Saturday. Okay?
I'm gonna be with you. What the?
You really think that he left the house in a shirt that said sexual positions?
I am asking
Yo.
a question. I am
Yo.
asking. I don't
And
think
you
so.
thought that
I'm
was,
asking
and you
a
thought that
question.
was a viable question.
Yo.
Well, that's what does it say then? What do you think it says?
I don't know, but I know for damn sure it doesn't say sexual positions.
All right, man.
That's the first thing you thought about?
Exactly.
That's okay. All right. Y'all are gaslighting me.
Let's bring it down.
Okay.
Let's bring it down.
I wonder what it
just
does
a-
say though.
Just a little bit.
I mean, it's obviously not sexual on the top. That's fucking ridiculous to assume. But what does that say? Cereal?
And he said we're gaslighting him. We're just throwing around that word now.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, accusing someone of gaslight is the weakest shit you can possibly do. That's the weakest thing to ever say to
I
somebody.
know you've been called a gaslighter so many times.
by you, by him.
Not even before me, you're like, bro, I fucking hate that. You had so much static for that word.
It is so bitch made to be like, you're gaslighting me.
Ever since I found out that you hate that word, I'm like, I got it. I got irritated.
You're intentionally manipulating me. Then argue back. pussy.
I know what you are, man.
Just indirectly called me
I-
a pussy, by
I
the
see
way. I need
his
y'all to know that.
I see his game.
All right, man. Next meme. Yeah, this is just a picture of Brandon Ingram during COVID with a crazy Popeyes order.
Oh my god. Wait, that's like 100 pieces of fucking biscuits.
Looks like a delightful day.
I just wanted to recall the Popeyes chicken sandwich craze of 2020.
What's going? Oh, this is 2020.
Yeah, that's the bubble.
What's wrong?
It's your dream?
No one. I said it's a good day. What do you mean a dream? Yeah. Give me your middle name too. That's a
Dream.
dream. You dragging it, man. I said it's a cool day. What's wrong with
dream.
that?
You're so excited.
Who's excited? I said no. Give me your middle name too. In fact, never mind. I have your mother's number.
He said it's a dream.
It's a great day. This is awesome.
Bro, just chilling. You see what's going on, man? Watching the bubble.
Say, yay, chicken.
No one said that. What is wrong with you?
The light that blew in your eye.
Bro, folks can't say nothing positive at all. I just said, what's wrong? This is not a meme. He's just chilling.
Now you're glazing Popeyes.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. This pod might cease to exist soon. It might be me dolo, buddy. It's another strike for you.
All right, next up, Wemby and Bronny. The league is in good hands.
This is just me.
Come on. Y'all got to stop setting this man up.
Why, man? Why?
I do feel like every picture I see of Bronny at this point, it always just feels like a setup.
Facts. Nobody posts him normally.
Yeah.
Nobody's like, look at this guy.
It's always to get some kind of joke off to
Yeah.
make some type of indictment.
I saw him yesterday. He did an interview after the game. They're making fun of his haircut. He can't do anything.
Bro, that's hilarious.
Look at Wemby's face. He's just like, take the picture already. All right, next up, Jaylen Brown. These dudes should be grateful. They're lucky that I left my mark on them. You have the residue of a champion on you. You're welcome.
Grateful is nasty work, bro. Come on now. Just take your L and go.
That a lot of Celtics players are very nasty, and this is honestly, I think, comparable to Paul Pierce's.
Doo-doo incident.
No,
Oh.
to
Oh,
Y'all just be leaving stains on people. I just realized that.
that too. But to Paul Pierce saying we just got a taste. I want the whole load. That's what this feels adjacent to. It feels like the cousin of that, of saying I left my mark on you.
Wait, Paul Pierce, he's the one who stated that
Yeah.
first?
I forgot who he was talking about too, but he was.
Wow.
But yeah.
I thought
He
it
was
was
talking
someone
about
first take.
Giannis.
It was Giannis. It was some
Should be
like,
crazy.
some young player. But this is.
Isaac's stupid.
But this is ridiculous, and it's also crazy. I hate this guy. Bro, hit the next one.
Nah, this is nuts.
We got a thank you image for Dallas Mavericks and AD, and someone on Snapchat said, "For what?"
So many emojis, dog.
Bro, we played like 6 games. What's going on?
For what?
Oh my God.
This will definitely be a meme you have to know ball to understand 10 years from now. People are gonna look at this and be like, "Mavericks AD? That happened? What?"
I saw
is the
people
best.
comparing AD this season to Dallas Amari Stoudemire.
Oh,
Damn, we're in those conversations
pain.
now.
Tough.
Pain.
tough.
and now he's a Wizard. My guy's going out so fucking sad.
Oh man.
I hate this.
This was actually what Donovan mentioned earlier. You're not expecting me to stay on the bench? The fuck was I drafted to Detroit for?
Yo.
He's a man with principles who knows his place in the league and on the team. You have to respect it. Once again, free beef stew.
Free him.
How many
Free
games
him.
did he get?
7.
Damn.
7 too many.
Exactly.
You got one more than Ben Wallace.
That's insane. What? I didn't even know that. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, league is soft. You're right. You're cooking.
Too much food.
Hey, so this report, if y'all didn't see it, is that the Warriors were getting irritated with Jonathan Kuminga and his family because in the last weeks of his deal with because in the last weeks he was on the team, they were taking too much food from the team catering. I've never related to anybody more in my life. I too have hated somebody enough for no reason that I'll get mad at them for taking too much free stuff. I too have gotten so worn thin with somebody that them just existing bothers me. This is pure I hate you and I'll find any reason to slander you.
You picking too much food.
Been there. I get it. I've hated people to this degree.
Who do you hate like this?
People.
I know a couple.
Yeah, I've met a few people with that. This guy taking all the free samples. Get the fuck out of here.
This guy's cold outside. He leaving the door too open for too damn long.
Yeah.
These are the
idiot.
Costco workers.
It's
This
funny.
is your 5th round of samples, dog. Get the fuck off.
This is so fucking funny because it was even Steph Curry had to go ahead and comment under this and defend Jonathan Kuminga, being like, "Bro, they're doing too much. Go be great."
Yeah. So it's wrong, but I understand hate when I see it.
Too much food is
I
crazy.
feel it.
bro.
And you do have to, on a certain level, you have to respect the hate and respect just the principle of it all. Of I don't like you, you can't do anything right, and it's not going to change until you leave my sight forever. I will send you to the other side of the country before you pick up another bagel.
And then I'll tell people how much I hated you taking the free food.
You've been banished to the Hawks.
that's a fate worse than death.
All right, these are just funny ass YouTube thumbnails that our community submitted. I don't know if y'all remember this era of NBA YouTube thumbnails. Bro, insane.
What the
I don't want to
Yo,
explain
we
all
gotta
of them.
take the keyboard away from his ass, man.
Yeah, that Luka one is.
Yo, wait, look at this. And what is LeBron saying? Oh, shit.
It's all from one channel too, I think.
I got no words. Luca's
Okay.
killing me. The face he's making.
Why is LeBron playing baseball?
What was the title of the LeBron video?
Like, what could you possibly be talking about? You're right.
10 secrets about. All right, never mind. Let me not.
10 hidden strengths of LeBron James.
All right, this isn't even a meme. This is just a tweet from the NBA account. Wemby Spurs go for 5 straight. Victor Wembanyama and the number 2 West Spurs aim to stay hot as they visit Rui Hachimura and the number 5 West Lakers.
I have sympathy for admins across the league. What are they supposed to
Put
do?
Bronny up there. I'd rather put Bronny up there. If you're gonna go ahead and
That'd be
like, you know,
worse.
you're gonna get some clicks, go the whole mile.
You're gonna get Bronny roasted. You set him up. To
He
fail.
played well, not really.
Exactly. What if he didn't?
He played well. So
Yeah, what if he
hey.
didn't? Oh man, injuries suck.
Johnny Furphy done.
That's all I think about when I see this shit, bro.
God, stop doing that.
I will never stop doing that. When I'm 30, I'll still be doing that.
That face is
That's
so
every
crazy,
time
y'all.
you see this picture, that's all you're gonna be thinking about for the rest of your
But
life.
what is your problem?
Anthony Edwards. When things get hard, I get harder. I don't even know if this is real.
I'm almost certain it's not, but I'm gonna
You can't
keep,
rule it out though.
I'm gonna keep running with it like it is because it's hilarious.
It's not real. It's
I don't
not-
know.
First of all, do you see the space in between the I and the get? There's a lot of space in between. There.
You're right.
This is a fake quote.
It's the best fake quote of all time.
You know how bad it has to be in order for you to like question if it's real or not? I'm gonna assume it's real.
Yeah, you got to
Fuck
get hard a lot.
that. Can't rule it out with Ant.
Can't rule it out.
Let's play a game of I Spy. Do y'all see who I see?
Who do you see?
I see Marco Bellinelli.
Is that Jeff Teague in the back? I don't know.
Ding, 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 ding. Jeff Teague is everywhere in NBA.
I saw the caption. You know what I was expecting? Kirkified somebody. I was fully expecting to see Kirk on Bellinelli's
Marco
face. Fully expecting that.
All right, we're on Twitter too much. Y'all.
I'm crying.
I don't even want to read these. You know?
Dude, he was 512th
Hey, what?
at finishing at the hole. Oh, that's sick.
And the worst thing for Dick to be.
Probably should have thought that I had to read these again. Because these quotables are insane.
Oh, Dick. That's the last one.
That's the last one. Thank God.
Stupendous.
Oh, man.
Fantastic collection of memes for today.
Nice NBA memes.
Next thing we're going to do. With the season. I keep thinking about the YouTube thumbnails.
I'm thinking about the yay chicken. you're crazy for that.
Let's talk about what a ring this season would mean to every single superstar in the league. So if they were to be the team that has the final trophy by the time we hit June, what that would do for their legacy, what that would do for how you talk about this player, and so forth.
Finally, there.
Finally, legacy talk. First player up, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, going back-to-back. What would that do for his legacy?
It would stamp him as one of, obviously, the greatest players of all time. It would stamp him as having one of the greatest peaks of all time. Assuming he gets MVP, you have back-to-back MVPs, back-to-back championships. That only happens with Jordan, with LeBron. Like, you are in such a small category of player. Everything, all the hate probably rises, but the Shea stamping happens.
It probably puts you on what? Top 20 player trajectory? Right there with Giannis and Jokic and them?
Yeah, I agree. Like, you're right. You're 100% because the only other guys,
Higher?
guards,
Ooh.
the only other guards who are like that's Jordan.
It puts you above Giannis.
Third greatest two guard?
Mm.
Jordan,
possible.
Kobe.
The ceiling's there. If he goes back-to-back, the ceiling to be better than D Wade all time is certainly there.
Wait,
I
so
can't.
all time we consider him as a two?
Two guard.
As a two guard?
I'm just thinking guards.
Oh,
in general,
whatever.
'cause
Well,
it's
if
so
you were,
complicated.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to know.
He's a point guard. He in another era, he'd probably be a two guard. So I guess we'll put him in point guard.
Yeah, because I think
conversations.
if Kobe played in this era, he would play like SGA. So
Yeah. Where would we compare him?
Yeah, are we comparing him to Mike and Kobe or to Magic and Steph?
It probably depends how the rest of his career goes. Let's just say guards. Let's throw him in there.
Guards. It's the only reason why is because then the conversation becomes
Where can he be higher at?
Well,
That's what I'm trying to do.
Either way, it sounds like 3 is like the ceiling because he's not passing those two guys on either side. So the ceiling, the question would be if he gets another ring this year and we can say he can keep going, can he be the 5th greatest guard of all time? One day would be the ceiling,
That's great.
which that's passing up a lot of other greats too
conversations.
at the point guard position. So that's not a given. But Steve Nash, Chris Paul, Jason Kidd, Oscar Robertson, 2 rings, 2 MVPs would put you above or with all of them.
That's
exactly
mad. Yeah.
Like that's Isaiah Thomas's catalog.
facts. I tell you about IT.
catalog's a funny word. Discography.
This record will be as good as any of IT's record.
It will be
It would be. This is a classic. Jalen Brunson.
record. It would make him
Ooh.
the most famous athlete in probably New York history.
New
Really?
York history. I don't know who are
Derek Jeter?
It would solidify him.
Yeah,
in,
Derek Jeter's pretty hard to beat.
it would
they love
solidify
him.
It would solidify him in the top 5.
Okay.
Okay.
If he was the
Easily.
one to bring the Knicks a championship after 50 years and on the one team that the city is not divided on,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, you're right. That would be the one thing because getting a championship wouldn't vault him into crazy all-time talks. It wouldn't do anything different. People already consider him a superstar player. It would make him a New York legend. It would make him a franchise icon on the short list of Knicks GOATs.
Yeah, I think people would also view him in a specific way where like a lot of people in the past, or there's been a growing nerve where you can't win with small guards. Remember a couple of years ago, Becky Hammond was like, yeah, like I don't think you can win with small guards. And she pointed at him directly. And I think we would have to look at his superpowers, his ability to get buckets, whether it be on balance, off balance, contested, uncontested. He's just one of the greatest scorers of all time.
Yep. Victor Wembanyama to get a ring this young, to beat the Thunder presumably, to beat the Nuggets presumably. What would that do for his legacy?
He is on GOAT status. That is like he is on the way, obviously. with
Year
that.
3 championship?
That's ridiculous.
Top 5 player in the world year 3, winning a championship year 3.
That
You can't ask for a faster start than that.
Dwayne Wade stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Like
That's bad.
yeah, so you now have the official track to be the GOAT. You are ahead of schedule for a lot of the other guys because a lot of other guys don't have it until like year 6 or year 7.
Really, year 7 or year 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would
Really,
catapult.
this is like Magic Johnson type stuff.
This would
Yeah.
jumpstart the convo of like, oh, we do have the next LeBron James now.
Mhm.
Like right now, it's like, oh, theoretically can be this, and that. If he wins this fast, okay, we have our new LeBron. Like this is our new defining player of all time.
Yeah, those face of the league conversations better shut down if Wemby wins.
It would end instantly.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown, if he wins the championship without Jason Tatum ever coming back, what does that do for him?
Discourse hell.
It ruins us. What does it do for him?
Ruins me. Oh my god.
So obviously it would ruin Jason Tatum's legacy. What would it do for Jaylen Brown's?
It would boost up Jaylen Brown's legacy enormously.
Yeah, everything that he said he was, everything that he thought about himself is actually true. He definitely would deserve to be MVP of the year, whatever the case may be. That those conversations are fucking valid.
He'd be talked about as a top 10 player for the next several years, and retroactively we would say he was always a top 10 player. He would get that nod and would instantly become a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
you'd have to trade Tatum.
Just out of embarrassment.
Yeah,
Chill.
Jaylen Brown is not going to go back to being a second option. He said, I sacrificed everything for too long. For you, not anymore.
They try to
You,
trade
you
me
think
for Kevin
Tatum would stay
Durant.
as a 2?
Huh?
You think Tatum would stay as a 2 if they win one together with him as a 2?
Yeah, I think Tatum would be fine with it.
Yeah.
Coming off of Achilles tear.
Yeah, chill, bro. Damn. Trade my guy.
I'm just saying, in Jaylen Brown's head, and obviously, like, if they win the championship, I'm going to assume that Jaylen Brown is going to win Finals MVP. That means that he has 2 Finals MVPs,
2 Finals MVPs. is
2
crazy.
chips, and he's the one that now everybody can look at and say, oh, he was sacrificing for the betterment of the team. He was always the better player. Tatum needed to be like him.
Tough. Giannis, if he gets back to the mountaintop and wins this year with this team,
I think
gets into the play-in, gets out of the play-in,
With this team,
beats the number 1 seed Pistons,
Oh,
and
he-
wins with Ryan Rollins and KPJ.
he's
I'm
top
sorry.
15 all time.
no, fuck that. He's top 10 all time.
Fuck that, he's top 5 all time.
Top 15 and 20.
Like,
Just to play it safe.
if he wins with Ryan Rollins, KPJ, and Cam Thomas in the same roster, probably finishing games with them.
Dude, that's beyond like the LeBron level shit that he was doing back in 2018 because these set of players, if you put them on any other like NBA team, they're not being like
Need I not
eighth
mention
men.
Kyle Kuzma?
Miles Turner.
This would be the greatest ring of all time, and it
Cam
would not
Thomas?
be close.
Yeah, especially like during the storyline bit of it too, how he almost requested a trade. Everyone left. Yeah, this
He'd
would
be
be great.
insufferable forever.
Yeah,
if that
nah.
happened, he would pretend he never had anything to do with it. Now he's just the GOAT for never leaving the Bucks.
It'll be just
Oh.
like
Do,
how
do,
we thought.
do y'all think people will retroactively look at the best in the world conversation over the last couple of years and say, it was always Giannis?
Nah.
Yes,
never happened.
100%, because he'd have the greatest ring of all time.
I don't think it'll say it was always Giannis because Jokic is Jokic, but I think they'll probably be like, it was always 1A, 1B.
You cannot underestimate how insane this ring would be. They'd rewrite everything.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks. What if the Suns win if the Suns win the title this year?
Yo, Matt Ishbia and him are running. They're doing a tour of America, yelling at everyone, "You're wrong! You're wrong! You're wrong!"
Bill Simmons die slow.
Yeah, if Dylan Brooks gets a championship, he becomes the new face of Canadian basketball.
Mm.
Oh my
I
god!
think he starts a foundation.
It's the prime minister.
Yeah, he starts a foundation in Toronto to develop basketball players. He just becomes that guy. We are gonna get one of the craziest and most entertaining media runs in the offseason.
He'd have to join the WWE.
This is gonna be the most insufferable champion of all time.
That would be so fun.
That'd be so fun.
Yo, he would fit right in this. Woo.
Nikola Jokic, if he gets back to the mountaintop, beats the Thunder, what does it do for him?
3 MVPs, 2 rings. Puts him.
He's officially top 10 consensus, probably.
Top consensus. So he passes up Hakeem and Curry and maybe Kobe, like that type of tier.
Yeah, if he wins the ring, it's he can retire today and be top 10.
Ah. I don't know if it'd be consensus, but he definitely could be. Like you could easily argue he's better than those 3 guys.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, if he gets back,
that's a lot, man.
because and we'll see. Yeah, we'll see
You
how.
know it's possible. Like OKC is one Shea injury away
Yeah.
Of
from
course.
Denver winning the title. So we might be in a like if Shea gets hurt, they're gonna win the title. Presumably.
Mhm.
This summer we might be having talks that Jokic has lapped Kobe.
He'd be
That-
creeping up on top 5, to be honest with you.
All
top
right,
five.
Top 5's a lot.
Me-
5's a lot.
It's a lot,
Trajectory-
but
Top 5 trajectory, he has to accumulate more seasons. But I mean, that many MVPs, that many rings, that's worthy of consideration.
Five
happen.
is so hard to
Yeah, I
don't
to
think
break
he
to
can
break
top
into.
five.
It is hard.
You got to be like pristine and
'Cause
early onto the
You
scene
have,
as
you
well
have
to
to
be
get
top
like
5.
4. You have to get 3 or 4.
Yeah, because at that point we have to aim for Bird as the comparison. So we need a
Yeah.
few more rings.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, the only 3 locks all time is the top 3. 4 through 10 is very interchangeable. To
You're
me.
right to some extent, but I think
So-
for him to get the argument, it'd have to be very similar to Bird's resume. Otherwise, we'd look at it and be like, Bird has 2 more rings and same things. Also 3 MVPs. Also offensive player, goon for his time.
Yeah.
But he would get shouts though for sure.
Yeah.
Cade Cunningham.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
If he gets the ring, he's vaulted into top. Also, if they win a ring this year with no other offensive player like that around him,
One of the more impressive rings.
yes, I do think this then becomes on the mantle with Dirk's 2011. Because then they would have to either go through OKC going back to back or Denver and Jokic. I'm assuming those two are going to get out the West, or Wemby and just the overall better player in that sense. It puts him in where he's at the back half of top 10 right now, and even then, that's like a couple guys are out.
So he laps Jason Tatum is what I'm hearing.
Yes, it puts him at 5.
Whoa, does he actually lap Tatum?
He laps
Stop,
Anthony
man.
Edwards.
If he wins a ring,
He does.
If he wins a ring this year, he's better than he gets above him. He gets above
Wow.
Tatum.
Better than Ant? Are we serious?
Keep that alien
Yes,
Wemby.
if he wins a ring this year, he is better than.
Yeah, he wins a ring.
I guess
Kevin
you-
Durant,
you
if
got
he
it for
gets
the
his own
summer.
ring outside of Golden State,
That does absolutely nothing for him.
nothing.
No, I disagree.
That is a lot.
I
What's
think
a
it is
lot? How are you viewing him any differently than you do
Yes.
right now? in
He's
terms of
no doubt
all-time
top 10.
rankings?
No doubt top 10 all time. And if you tell me he has 3 rings, what wings? He has 3 rings. The MVP
What
can
do
be
we-
can be looked We can look at him and say he's the greatest scorer of all time. He's in that conversation. One of the most flawless wing players, like on paper in terms of like skill. You can argue he's 1 if you really, really want to.
You know what? I can agree with that because this team, as time has gone on, I think less and less of them. I think there's just a bunch of like one-way players. I'm not comparing it to the Giannis thing, but this team should not win a championship at
If
all.
he wins this ring, why is his resume and his all-time ranking different than Shaq?
Peak.
Because Shaq has peak and Shaq has 4.
But the whole argument is going to be at his peak, he was the best, and you can look at him compared to anybody, and he has the ring without help, with help. Like, obviously, Shaq will rank a little higher, but in terms of like resume, like I feel like they'll be right next to each other. All the talking points will be the same.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So what I'm saying is this would vault him to like 8 all time, maybe. Right now, people probably think about him like 12 or 13.
Wow.
Because I feel like you think about him very similarly to Shaq. Now, you still might go Shaq higher for the rings, like you said. He three-peated. I'm not saying you rank him above him, but they'd be in the same tier.
yeah, they would be. I forget where I think I have Shaq around like 7. So
Yeah. So Shaq's the most dominant player ever. KD's the most skilled player ever. Like they'd both get those same monikers.
I will say how good KD would need to play for them to win a ring.
He has average 35.
Yeah.
He's go crazy.
He'd have to go insane.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're getting a lot of respect.
Mm-hmm. John Morant.
Oh, hell nah.
this would be the most insufferable person.
Hell nah.
If he comes back and wins a championship,
Yo, he's flashing bazookas. He's out the league already. He don't even give a damn after
he's
that.
done pantomiming. He's bringing out
Yeah.
heat. He's on the court.
He's bringing out real weaponry.
Military weaponry.
Shit that we ain't got here yet. We got everything here.
They have lasers.
Yeah.
And he's flashing it right at Adam Silver.
Pulling out ray guns in this bitch. Blasting young boy too. Yeah, he'll be
You
diabolical.
might find a way to get a spaceship.
That'd be so hard.
He would do that.
Listen, if you get a ring and a spaceship in the same summer, you got it.
That'll be so hard.
You got it. You're him.
You sound like
you're,
you're 12.
You're that guy. You're that guy.
What are we talking about?
James Harden.
Yo, you're tough, bro.
Yo,
James Harden. What if he finally gets his ring with the Cavaliers? Finally gets his 5th opportunity and succeeds.
It would be one of the. Well, also it depends how it happens. But actually, no, it doesn't.
Let's say he's
Yeah.
really good.
Oh, then it becomes this like narrative of like James Harden went through all of these things, but then eventually like overcame the mountain.
Yeah.
In his,
Finally
in
gets the
his-
monkey off his back. Finally
Yeah.
gets the criticism gone. Now he's undeniable. Now he is top 30 all time. Is one of the best players ever. No more one of the best rings ever. This is just a defining player of his era.
yeah, I don't think a singular ring for him and his like long, lengthy reputation will like dismiss all of that. But you're right, like he'll be not vaulted necessarily, but he finally gets that stamp.
Bro.
Do you think so?
It dismissed it for Dirk.
Yeah,
if he
I was
got
just about
one,
to say,
yeah.
yeah.
It completely dismissed it for Dirk. And
There's
Dirk,
a long. His trail is longer though than
bro,
Dirk.
Dirk was
I
the
don't know.
1 seed MVP, lost the 8 seed. He was also slandered like that. And obviously 2011 was like exceptional, so that is a lot of heavy
But
lifting, not just any
2006, they
ring.
were up like
yeah,
2-1.
and that's the part
Yeah.
where it makes it different for me
They were
because
2-0.
he wouldn't play the same
yeah,
role as
yeah.
Dirk. He would be
Yeah.
like the second guy, maybe the third guy behind Mobley or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
But even that, I think because if they win the ring,
Mobley.
hell no,
Considering defense.
hell no. If they win the ring, then also what gets brought into it is not only the fact that he like overcame all of the like playoff stuff, but his longevity then becomes like a significant part of the talking points of like he stuck around long enough, was good enough long enough to where it still mattered that
Yeah.
he was able to push a team to a championship.
Yeah, and
so then you start talking about him in those conversations.
Yeah, and this team specifically, like they've been struggling for years.
He saved them from having needing to blow it up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would also go down instantly as the best in-season trade of all time to trade for this guy at the deadline and win the championship.
That's
Greatest trade ever.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard. He gets another. That'd be 3 rings, presumably 3 Finals MVPs.
It's already hard to talk about Kawhi when it comes to all-time conversations because you know what he is as a talent. The resume don't necessarily stack up to because it's just like no MVPs, couple All NBAs,
No MVPs.
couple All Stars.
Top
Got
15
championships, though.
solidified.
It
I
would
ain't gonna
be
lie.
it
He's
would
top
be
30
the
for sure,
most story-like ring of all time because he would get a championship. You would bring an extra layer of legitimacy to the Clippers, and then we would never see him again because he's going to get suspended. It'd be like in the movies when guys are going out shooting and like they know that they're going to die. That would be what it's like with Kawhi Leonard.
He'd blow up with
You're
the
right.
Death Star.
At that point in time, you're right because like what else are you playing for? You don't need to do anything else. You got
Like
all the
if
money in the world.
if they win the ring and then he gets suspended and they like tear up his contract or something like that, this is like just one of the
Storybook.
craziest storylines of all time.
So if he wins a ring, he immediately has one of the most fascinating careers in sports history.
Mhm.
At the very least, it'll be interesting. We'll never stop talking about it. He'll be the most unique athlete I've ever seen.
Mhm.
Luka Doncic. If he wins in LA this year with LeBron James, getting him his 5th ring, but obviously with him being the sidekick, with a flawed roster, dismantling the OKC team that might be a dynasty, where does that put Luka?
It puts Luka very, very high, and it makes sure that Nico Harrison has to move to Bali because he can't live here anymore.
He's gonna get extradited.
he can't do it here anymore.
We deport Nico Harrison.
He has to move to Bali.
Yeah, that's where it'd be at.
Yeah, that's where they're, the royalty over there.
I didn't know that. Okay.
The best in the world conversation is going to get really nasty. if
Oh, no,
LeBron
there
wins.
won't be best in world conversation. It'll be Luka.
Yeah.
It would just be Luka's the best in the world for the summer at least.
No, but it'll be it was always Luka type of conversation.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's gonna rewrite so many nasty.
I will be
narratives.
rewriting history.
Yeah.
I will be making
He
sure
got
the
robbed in
bias wins.
24.
Yep. I don't even
Yeah.
believe that. I'll believe it then. I'll change my mind about 2024 2 years later if he wins a ring for the Lakers.
Yep.
Also, if the Lakers win a championship, we talk about people being insufferable. JJ Redick would be the most arrogant person on the
Oh my
whole
God.
planet
Oh my
Earth
gosh,
He is.
if he coaches his team to a championship.
He might run for president the next year just because he thinks he can do anything.
Yeah.
Everything he touches turns to gold.
Just untouchable.
Podcasting demon, coaching demon. I can rule the world. Who's gonna stop me? Luka might retire. Might go out on top. Anthony Edwards,
Oh man, we're seeing the most craziest
conference finals,
parade
conference finals,
ever post championship.
2
Jordan
conference finals in a row,
combos.
and then you win the ring. That's progression. That's being on track.
People are immediately putting you in conversations all the time with Dwayne Wade and comparing you to him.
You know that'd be a good comparison.
Yeah.
They can't win a ring.
And he didn't even need to get his Shaq. He just did it out the muscle.
If
Him and Gobert.
If Rudy Gobert gets a ring,
Ooh, what's
Ooh.
that doing for discourse? Ooh.
if Julius Randle gets a ring,
Nothing.
Nothing.
For someone like him, he's doing a lot, man. Rudy Gobert, NBA champion.
No, that's the funny part. If he carries Rudy Gobert and Julius Randle, 2 players that were cast-offs from their team and written off as being non-winning players you can't do anything with, and he's like, give me the broken parts, I got them. Impressive ring.
it is top 5 impressive ring.
I don't know. Rudy Gobert. What does it do for his legacy? What do we do if Rudy Gobert gets a Finals MVP?
Finals MVP.
Finals MVP
Top-
unanimously.
Yo, something
Top 2
terribly
defender
must
of all
have,
time.
we must have witnessed like some horrific accident on the court if he got Finals MVP. Like everyone died.
Multiple plane crashes.
Yeah.
I guess we got to give it to Rudy.
It's him or Bones, I suppose.
Bones. Oh, God.
No, if Rudy Gobert gets champion and Finals MVP, it is Bill Russell and him. That's how it is. Because the level that he would have to play at if he just all of a sudden just starts taking spin faders all day.
Remember when he dicked down the Lakers last year to like 25? Did that for a whole series. When Rudy Gobert averaged 25 in the finals.
Yeah, he gave
I
you like
can't
25
fathom
and like 20 rebounds or something like that.
27 and 20.
He went ape shit.
Now, if he did do that, the first words out of his mouth, like everybody else is like, yo, you know, shout out to God, shout out to my coaches, whatever. He has to curse Shaq out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Number one thing.
He needs to have a list of fuck yous. Absolutely.
And that is the last one. To
And
discuss.
it would be deserved. I'd be like, you got to get it off.
Draymond
Yeah.
got to be on that list too, for sure.
You-
Oh,
yeah. I would love that. In his acceptance speech, he's like, also, by the way, Shaquille O'Neal, go fuck yourself. That would be hilarious.
And I got more money than you. Now what?
Next thing we are going to do,
Just throw it in the
we are going to talk about the worst draft misses of the last 15 years or so. I'm going to show you a series of NBA draft busts. We had to put them into this tier list based on why they failed. So these are all players from our era, from like the 2013 draft onwards, putting them in here with categories like injuries ruined you. You had some moments. In another era, you're him. You refused to change. You were the wrong choice from day one, and everything went wrong.
Okay.
So starting off, who'd be a fun one to start with? Let's go Jabari Parker. Why did Jabari Parker fail in the NBA?
He refused to change. That could be a part of the conversation. He fits in multiple.
He really does.
Yeah, in
Injuries-
another
injuries
era,
ruined
you
him.
would be him. Also, injuries did ruin you too.
I don't know. I think this era he could be him. Like a 6'9", do-it-all driver shooter. Could
He's
be
not
him
do
in
it
any
all
era.
because he wasn't a shooter for real.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that he refused to change. But
Yeah.
in his archetype still works today, so I don't think I'm going to give him the in another era pass.
Yeah.
It's really injuries ruined you if you want to be kind, or you refuse to change if you feel like it was more than just the injuries.
I think he would have been still a productive NBA player if he like would at least like gave effort defensively or expanded his game to 3-point line consistently too. So I think he refused to change is perfectly fine.
Are you saying he'd be Paolo?
In best case scenario, yeah, I guess.
Best case scenario, Paolo?
With how
Yo.
PR is right now?
Well, best case scenario, I guess is Carmelo Anthony. But in a realistic case scenario where he stayed healthy, he could have been Pelo.
It's also Paolo's best case. All right, never mind. It's not about Paolo.
We'll go. You refuse to change. I think he got hurt, came back, still didn't really adapt like that. If he either stayed healthy or changed a little bit, he could have had a role player career. You got to do one of those two.
To be up on your press conference when you get signed to Chicago and then be like, yeah, like they don't pay me to play defense is one of the most damning things to hear
Yeah.
as a fan.
True. Jaleel Okafor
In another era, you're him.
in
Yes.
the 1990s. You
Definition.
are a demon. You are an all-star.
You have no idea how confused I was as a 16, 17-year-old watching him go crazy one year and then just be unplayable the next. I thought he had like some type of insane disease. Like, how can you be this good and then fall off so fast?
Shit changed real quick in the NBA for him. Rookie year, you're right. Like he was so flawed, and I think if we were educated fans back then and not 16, we'd probably be like, "Oh, the defense isn't that good. It's not that efficient. I don't know." But to go from 18 points per game or 16, something like that,
Yeah, around there.
and then nothing the next year, like the league changed overnight, and you got left behind.
That's tough.
That damn
Definition
Steph Curry
was-
ruined his career.
Yeah.
Tough.
He
Yeah,
would have been Shaq, though.
Steph Curry. You
Shaq
owe
is great.
Jaleel Okafor $100 million.
Crazy work.
Thon Maker.
Everything went wrong choice from day one. I don't know.
Nah, everything went wrong. Everything went wrong.
Yeah, just
There-
one of those
there's no
head
way.
scratching busts.
There's no way.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Say it.
Nothing.
I know what he was gonna say. During our month, you finna say that? He was saying, "Oh damn, he's so black."
Get me off the screen, man. Get me off the screen.
You nasty.
You had a flea association.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Nah,
wrong for
I
that. You
wasn't
realize
gonna- I
he
didn't
even
say
declined
that.
it.
I didn't say that.
What were you thinking?
I mean,
I didn't say that.
you're the one that said that.
I didn't say
He
that.
didn't give me no pushback at all. He just said, "I did
He
not
just
say
laughed
that."
with
Yeah, we
I
know.
didn't say-
He didn't say his other thought. He didn't say what he really wanted to say.
Oh man.
Lonzo Ball.
Damn.
I'm gonna say injuries and ZO2s ruined you.
Yeah, injuries ruined him because, he was never going to be Steph Curry with a 40-inch vertical. The stars weren't aligned for that. But he was on course to be an amazing role player for a long time, and injuries ruined him. So he was going to be a little disappointing for number 2 pick, but he was going to be a damn good player for a long time.
Bro, Magic Johnson said, your jersey's going right up there next to
Dude.
mine.
Or is it you had some moments? Because 2021 happened. That 30 games was a moment. He was the youngest triple-double ever.
A moment.
Young-
That 30 games was a moment.
Youngest triple-double ever. He threw some... Him and LeBron were the only teammates to ever have triple-doubles in back-to-back games. Those are a couple moments right there.
That's an ESPN stat.
Yeah.
Nah,
He did have a couple
injuries
moments.
ruined you. He couldn't stand up for 3 years. Like, no. I'm going to say injuries ruined you.
Taking Stephen A. Smith's side on this issue, you were worse than anybody I've ever met.
He couldn't stand up. Stephen
I've
A,
never
man.
seen someone's jump shot be talked about as much as Lonzo's, man. Peak Lonzo
Jump
jump,
shot
shot
form.
discourse.
Yeah.
Hey.
Dude, he had so much clout back then. It was ridiculous.
He
I
really
remember.
did.
You remember like was his first game ever against like the Clippers, and that was when Patrick Beverly like shoved him, stood all
Killed
over
him.
or whatever.
Pat Bev
Locked
killed
him up.
Yeah.
There were
Crazy
YouTube
times.
careers built off Alonzo.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of NBA players who can say that.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's,
But yeah,
I feel like my
injuries-
life was on the line every time Lonzo played a game in his rookie year.
yeah.
I was like, if this guy's not good, I'm over.
I think there was one game in his rookie where he put up like 27 or something.
It's
like that
game
against the
two.
Spurs or the Suns.
It was game 2.
That's
Game 1, he got
insane.
locked by Pat Bev.
Yeah.
I went to school. I think that was freshman year of college. Sad.
Mm.
I felt like my life was over. We drafted a bus. I can't believe this. Next day, I get home, see the game. 27 against the Suns. He had like
Yeah.
6 threes.
Yeah. Ridiculous, man.
That summer league run with him and Kuzma.
Ooh, man.
And Josh Hart. And I think, was Caruso there?
I think Ingram was. No, Ingram.
Ingram
was too good.
there.
He didn't play.
I swear
But yeah,
Ingram
it was-
No,
Ingram played like
was
one
there.
game.
It was the light skinned Lakers in summer league.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. The light skin Lakers.
Dude, that was
Jonathan
the time.
Kuminga.
Wrong choice day one.
Ah,
Or either that or everything went wrong.
It could be you refuse to change too.
Yeah.
it's you
He
refuse to
really
change.
does.
I think he's the poster boy if you refuse to change.
Especially with
Steve
all the
Kerr
reports
just like,
coming out.
please cut and play some defense, grab a rebound or two, and you're golden. $20 million heading your way. He said, fuck that. I'm a bucket.
Even then, the
Come
reason
on.
why I would still go everything went wrong is because you can have that, but to have the organization being like, bro, you're taking too much food. now it's personal. Now it's beyond basketball. You know, the way you talk to me is different.
All he had to do was change. And they would have said, take all the food you want. They've never told Jimmy Butler you take too much food. I promise you, Jimmy Butler takes tons of food.
Probably.
I swear to you, he does. I know Jimmy Butler. Marvin Bagley.
Wrong choice day one for sure, man.
They picked him over Luca.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know. I forget who it was, but someone in their front office had relations to Luca's dad or Luca's head coach back overseas or whatever, and they were so stale on just like, yeah, nah, fuck that guy. We're taking him. We're taking this athletic four. Change our future.
It was their head coach was Dave Yeager,
yeah.
who worked with Luca his entire life growing up as a
He
basketball player.
was so mad.
And it didn't take him. Everyone swore they would take him. Well, first they swore the Suns would take him because I think it was their GM or maybe it was their head coach at the time.
It was the Suns I'm thinking about. You're right.
The Suns also had ties to him.
Yeah,
That the Suns had, I can't remember if it was their head
Igor?
coach.
I think it was
Was
their
Igor
head
coach
coach.
at the time?
Yes.
Yeah, it
So
was
they
their
swore he would
coach.
take him. And then Dave Yeager also had some ties to Luca. No. Dave Yeager had nothing to do with Luca. Dave Yeager's American.
I think you're talking
I'm
about the
thinking
head
of
coach of the Suns.
The coach of
You're
the
gonna flip,
Suns
yeah.
and the GM of the Kings
Mhm.
had connections to him. So they were like,
But I remember Dave being upset that they.
well, yeah, because Dave's a smart person.
Yeah.
And he was like, this is moronic. But it wasn't because they're pals. You're right. It was the Suns coach was hired and he was the coach of Luca. And then Vlade Divac is somebody who had connection with Luca. So they're like, surely he's going to pick the European. He did not.
They let De'Aaron Fox stand in their way, man. Damn.
Crazy. So yeah, shout out Marvin Bagley. Still in the league, still being an effective role player, still earning a job. So he's not a all-out bust. You just got picked over Luca.
Yeah.
So you're the best player on this list probably.
Has nobody ever had some moments?
There's probably some moments coming up, I would assume.
We'll see.
Markelle Fultz.
Everything went wrong.
Yeah.
Damn.
Everything
This is the worst.
Every single thing.
from the injuries to the shot form to the mental side of it. Yeah, everything went wrong.
Can you believe he's out of the league now?
Yes.
He had a resurgence too in Orlando that I was hyped about.
He said, "Yeah,
He was gone.
pretty plausible."
That is still so
Stands to reason.
crazy.
So everything did go wrong for him. Should we be kind and give him injuries ruined you? Because that's the origin of it all. Is like a apparent freak injury from a motorcycle crash allegedly ruined you. You would have been an NBA superstar, but that one injury ruined your career from the jump, and everything else is a cascading effect.
I don't know. I don't even know if I can say injuries ruined you because, like, at least someone like Lonzo, we could point to some tape with Markelle. There's zero tape in that
Because the injury happened before the NBA.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate. Like he can't shoot because of that injury, and that made everything fall apart.
He honestly, he could go on either one. Everything was wrong, or injuries ruined
Bro,
you.
he was an elite shooting prospect.
Brother.
They got hurt off the court and couldn't shoot. That's fucking outrageous. Nothing else that came after matters. That's insane.
Yeah.
They were comparing him to James Harden
And Damian
They're-
Lillard.
yeah,
Bro,
they were
we're
saying you're
having
the
these
next
guard
point
prospect conversations now with Darren Peterson. Y'all got to watch the Markel highlights, man. Special guy. Special guy.
Yeah.
I'm going. I would go. Everything went wrong.
Everything went wrong though. I feel like the spirit of that is you suck at everything.
Markel did suck at everything.
No, he can slash. Yeah, you said that in Magic resurgence.
Yeah,
He
he had
slashed
a,
past a little bit.
I'd say injuries ruined you.
He did not
Nah.
All
call.
right, if you're letting that Magic resurgence, bump him up.
No,
That was like he got like a $10 million contract. Like that wasn't a nothing resurgence. That was a few years of being a starting point guard.
I mean, they didn't have a point guard for a long
Yeah.
time.
Listen, man, thought maker is everything went wrong. That's the type of players we're dealing with. That's the lowest tier for a
I can
reason.
see that. Okay.
Let's not do Markel that way. Mo Bamba.
Again, he might be everything went wrong. He was really the wrong choice day one. Dude, people back then were saying, yo, this is Rudy Gobert with the 3-point shot. They were like, yo, this is AD if you give him even more length. Nasty conversations.
AD with more
Disgusting.
length is crazy.
Yeah.
AD can't handle that much more length. He's already long. Like he has the longest wingspan in the league. He got drafted. You can't give him too much more length.
This was disgusting. He was the wrong pick from day one, bro.
Some light KD comparisons too.
Was
Yeah,
he the wrong pick from day one? I mean,
yes,
everything you're
it-
describing, that's a pretty good prospect for the 5th pick.
It never made no sense. It never made no sense.
Yeah, it did. He just wasn't very good, but like it made sense to pick him there.
Like the defensive stuff, yeah, it did. But when it comes to like how they skewed up his offensive talent, it was such a drag because I don't think he ever showed an ounce of creation.
Nah,
ability.
but like he should have been like new age version of Dwight Howard.
Yeah, if you can be an elite prospect that has that size and shot blocking ability and some 3-point shot capabilities, you were worth your pick. I don't think he was the wrong choice, especially because he went after all the best guys. He went 5. The problem is he just wasn't very good.
exactly at all. So that's why I'm like everything went wrong. He never had a good outstanding.
But as a
year for
prospect, he
the-
was okay. But so the
all
tier
these
that
guys
he-
are good as
So
prospects.
that
That's
everything
irrelevant.
went wrong because you
Yeah.
were
Yes,
a good prospect.
that's what I'm saying. He wasn't wrong choice day one. He was the right choice. But everything went wrong because none of the abilities that were on paper supposed to come to fruition came to fruition.
Yeah, like a couple picks later, right before that, there's a similar guy to you, except he's a little smaller, who did the exact same thing as you, but he actually had proof and concept in 3-point shooting, which is Jaren Jackson Jr. back then.
He went 4 and above him.
Didn't Mo Bamba go 3?
No, he
No,
went
he
5.
went 5.
Had some moments for the song. Now let me chill.
Low key. Low key.
Okay, how are we gonna affect this into this?
Low key.
He had a moment. Fuck it. He had a moment. He had a summer.
He provided.
He might be the only one who had a moment.
I don't think we can say in another area you're him
Fuck
because
no.
he's just big. I don't think he's like the post move like that. So I guess everything went wrong.
Yeah.
I can't even say refuse to change. He tried. It just didn't work.
Damn. He's still in the league now. I think he's part of the Raptors.
He just got picked.
He just
up.
got picked up.
yeah.
He was out the league for a little while.
Yeah.
And his freedom. Often forgotten. Number 3 pick in the draft.
Yo.
And it's Cantor.
Everything went wrong.
He just suck.
His name is not Freedom.
Everything went wrong.
He's just horrible. I don't know what to do with this.
And I can't like in another era. You're not him.
He would have been decent in another era. He would have been decent.
Maybe he would have defended better in the 90s. Doesn't have to move as much.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give him your him though. In another era, you could have
Fuck
been
no.
like in the NBA.
Wasn't he in 6-man conversations one year?
No.
Okay.
Fake conversations if so.
Maybe with like the one West.
Maybe somebody had the conversation.
Someone brought it up.
Yeah.
Hey, how about
Somebody made a comment or
Yeah.
two.
Look, whatever path he went down is the wrong path. Everything went wrong for him.
I think being at Cantor was better.
Facts.
Josh Jackson.
Josh
Yo,
Jackson.
nobody's had some moments on this list. What the fuck?
Yo, he was bust.
Josh Jackson. The
Yeah.
ceiling that he was supposed to be at.
Kawhi convos, man? I
Dude,
wanted Josh
yeah.
Jackson over Tatum that draft.
That's bad. Yeah.
And you weren't ridiculous.
He went wrong. He was
Yeah.
mad athletic. Defensive tools are there. The shot was just always broke.
Is it just everything went wrong? You just weren't good?
Everything went wrong.
He
Yeah,
just
he,
weren't good.
he got into some legal battles too, bro, which like
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
kicked him out.
Wait,
of
what
the
happened?
Everything went
What kind of legal battles are we talking?
Talk later.
league. Yeah.
Is he nasty, man?
No, not nasty, man. Just you just don't want to. You don't want him around the room.
I mean, it happened. We can't just say it.
I think he put hands on somebody.
Oh, so he's
If
a
I
nasty
remember
man.
correctly.
I mean, so I guess if we're
Yeah.
nasty man's different moniker. Okay.
Yeah.
2017 got 3 selections on here. That's kind of crazy.
It is crazy.
I thought you were about to say 2017 is 3 nasty men.
Hey, who is this? Oh, Anthony Bennett. I had to lean.
Who is this? Is
to lean in and get off the
insane.
I had to lean in to recognize him. My bad. Anthony Bennett.
Let's just keep him off this for right now.
Wrong choice. Day
Wrong
one.
choice is day one definition.
I'll never forget the Bill Simmons moment
Yeah.
of the 2013 draft.
Whoa!
Whoa! Iconic. That was the most baffled I've ever been in a sports event.
Man.
Really?
Ever. That was one of the first drafts I really followed as a kid.
Mhm.
And I was Victor Oladipo, let's go. Obvious number one pick. I didn't even really know who Anthony Bennett was. He was projected like 9.
Yeah.
He was just a guy. He went number 1.
We need that more often.
That's like,
Yeah, but
that's
that
like,
happened.
that's like Colin Murray Boyles going 1 last draft.
No, really. This
We
couple
need
years
that.
ago, that's Patrick Williams just going number 4, bro, for
Yeah.
no reason.
So sometimes they come out of nowhere at 4. They come out of nowhere at 1.
Yeah.
So I guess the best comp would be the 2024 draft. Since that draft class was bad. That would be like Cody Williams randomly going number 1. And we were like, surely it's gonna be Sarr. And it's Cody Williams.
Damn.
That's lit.
Crazy.
I would like more intrigue around the draft like that.
De'Aaron Fox has replaced Giannis at the All-Star game.
Shout out Fox, man.
Okay.
Shout out Fox.
Okay.
Let me make some calls.
Wait, is it modern day Anthony Bennett just Zachary Ricochet?
Yeah, but people knew he'd go 1, so it wasn't a surprise.
Oh.
Yeah, he was like talked about for a while.
Yeah.
But low key, you're not far off.
When he was brought up, I was like,
No, Anthony Bennett,
okay.
he did nothing in the league. It's not comparable.
What's his
I'm not
career?
saying-
Let me see what his career high is.
Who?
Anthony Bennett.
Career high in a single game.
14, 16, I don't know.
I'm gonna say, everyone take a guess.
I'm going to say 21.
So rookie year, he probably played some minutes, but not even. Like he didn't even play full starter minutes.
12.
18.
Nah, not 12.
18.
18 is the guess.
18 for you. What's your
Yeah,
guess?
21.
21 B-Souls?
12.
12.
18 is, I think I'm being nice.
Yeah.
Is not pulling up.
I remember he had like I remember specifically like 2 or 3 games back in his rookie year.
It
that, like,
is
stood out.
20 points.
Damn, I was close.
I caught one of them games when I was 13.
No.
Nice.
November
one game.
November 21st, 2014 against the Spurs.
In 2014?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
Against the 2014 Spurs? Okay.
Oh, he was hooping.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
No, that's probably one of the games that arresting everybody and making headlines for
Oh,
arresting
yeah.
stars.
In November?
Shit.
Yo, Pop was a demon
You
back
better
then.
cook Kawhi.
Hey, man, he had a moment.
He had a moment.
Kevin Knox.
He had a moment. He
Summer
had a
league.
summer league moment.
Summer
Wrong
league in
choice
the
is day
drafts.
one for that fucking suit he had, dog.
The suit, the Fortnite jacket,
Yeah.
moments.
Yeah.
Summer League,
Mhm.
moments.
Dude, during summer league, I literally thought this motherfucker was Giannis and a Tatum hybrid. He was that fucking different, bro. That different.
You
It's
love
called
Summer
2K
League.
too.
Are we gonna give him some moments?
No, man. This
No,
guy
yeah,
sucked.
he had that too, and then also remember when Zion first came into summer league and he ripped the ball off of him too. He had a bad moment, but it was an iconic moment. It was a moment.
Moments were had.
Yeah,
Stop it.
we got to put Kevin Knox there.
James Wiseman.
Bro, he sucked.
James Wiseman.
Everything went wrong.
Wrong
Do you think in
choice,
another
game
era you're him?
one. No.
No.
Wrong choices. Didn't they pick him over LaMelo?
Yeah.
Yeah, but also like we say that LaMelo and Steph Curry, like how does that work?
Yeah. It was
They
a
were drafting off need.
it was
so.
a debatable choice. I think a lot of smart draft people knew James Wiseman had some flaws nobody was talking about, but it wasn't a horrible. You could understand the pick
Yeah.
Yeah,
just because LaMelo was so like, how the fuck would he play with Curry?
yeah, it was. I get it.
And like the Halliburton stuff, they were never gonna pick another point guard, especially
So-
not one that's not knock out of the park like LaMelo.
Yeah, so I get it. You can't blame him. Although, like, they were like going back to what you said. Smart people were like, "Yeah, this guy doesn't have much tape at all when it comes to college because he was like suspended and some more shit like that, and he had to reinstate it. It was a whole mess." But
Low motor, everything went wrong. Now then you tore your Achilles, everything went wrong. Killian Hayes.
actually, I don't know if ever. I think for me personally, at least, would put him wrong choice day one because there was no world where he was going to be useful or good.
No
For
way.
useful-
Useful is
Wiseman?
crazy. Yeah,
Damn.
everything went wrong.
You're stretching it out. There's definitely a world
And-
where he could have been average.
I
It
don't
might have been
know,
a reach,
man.
but there's definitely a world he could have been a competent big next to Curry.
I don't know. But competent big at number 2
Yes, that's what they needed.
for the second pick.
Again, do you want them to pick LaMelo?
Hindsight is everything. But
Is Obi Toppin rising up your draft board?
yeah, watch me.
Killian Hayes.
Shit.
That guy's
Has he ever had a moment? Remember when
Pre-draft.
Who was their old coach before JB Bickerstaff? Oh, was Monty Williams used to start him and Cade Cunningham?
He played him way too much. The moment was Monty Williams was obsessed with him.
That's crazy work.
Started him over Jaden Ivey. At the moment was debatable, or not debatable, was slandered because Jaden Ivey had all the promise in the world.
Taking the ball out of Cade's hands is nasty work, bro.
I can't even say he refused to change because, like, what do you want him to do?
Dude, he just dropped like 50 in the G League.
Yeah, he's a goon in the G League.
Wrong choice. You never had no moment. Yeah, injuries.
Yeah, bro. Wrong choice day one.
I guess.
It just shouldn't have been the pick.
I liked him so much as a prospect. I thought he was like gonna be Drew Holiday, French Drew Holiday.
That's a wild comp.
Yeah, I mean, if you think of Killian Hayes as a prospect, like what comes to mind? Big guy,
Yeah.
can play defense. He's not the best scorer in the world.
What a sad tier list.
Oh my god.
I have no words. I have no words.
Could have been Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
If only. If only. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to do the forehead game.
Perfect.
Everybody has a headband, including B-Souls.
Yes.
And we are going to draw players. We're going to mix it up a little bit. Instead of sitting here and going back and forth to see who can get it first,
Cool.
we are going to take turns. And then how this is going to work is I'll go first, and I'll have to keep guessing my player until I get it right, keep guessing hints, and then Mo, and then Donovan, and so forth. So,
my head big as shit.
dude, I struggled to
I've
fit
been
mine
there,
around his
brother.
hat just now.
Bro. Okay. I don't see my hat here, y'all.
So I covered up the cams. None of us can see on the cameras anymore. B-Souls, you already have one over there. I put it on there for you. You can put it on your forehead. Am I good?
Yes.
Okay.
Completely wrong side. There we go.
Where the fuck is my
Right
slip?
there.
Right there.
Oh. Okay. Gotta spin this bitch around. It's all tight.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. Here you go. Backwards.
Ooh, backwards. Okay.
Close your eyes. I'm just throw you one.
Just pass it to him.
The one.
You're not finna throw paper accurately.
Okay. So you got your name on yours.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
Let me see Donovan's head. I can't see.
Bro.
Cool.
Somebody help him.
You struggling?
Yeah. There
Bell.
we go.
All right. There we go. So I'll go first, and I'll ask you guys questions, and then we'll take turns. Is my player a superstar?
No.
No.
Is my NBA player a point guard?
No.
No.
Damn it. Is my NBA player someone you would consider a good shooter?
No.
Hell.
Oh my God, what does he do? Is my player a good defender?
Yes.
Thank God we found some redeeming quality. Non-superstar, good player, good defender, no shooting. Is my player cool?
Yes.
Yes.
Very
in
cool.
his own right.
He's a
Yep.
very cool defender. And people will consider him cool?
Some might
Yes.
say performative though.
I don't,
He's cool though. He's cool.
I wouldn't say very cool, but people they like him.
But performative? He
To some.
performs cool as
To
a
some.
defender that can't shoot?
Nah, he's cool.
What, he beating people up?
No.
It's Lou Dort.
Does my player hurt people?
No.
No.
Okay. Had to test the waters. Is my player a current player?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Non-shooter, performative defender today.
We'd just be doing too much.
You're fucking me up with the performative shit. Is my player on a contender right now?
No.
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 So he's an irrelevant performative defender? He's performing for the love of the game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Don't think about performative too much.
He's
Yeah.
throw me
You're
straight.
getting caught up a lot on that.
Okay. Is my player in the Eastern Conference?
No.
Okay, Western Conference, performative, non-contender. Is this Dylan Brooks?
No.
No.
Good guess though. Good guess.
So it's Dylan Brooks adjacent?
Just take the performative.
You just be doing too
Marcus
much.
Smart?
No.
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 I'm thinking of all the performative defenders I can. Not a good shooter, not a superstar, defender, not on a good team. Is this Draymond Green in 2026?
No.
Ah, damn. But also, it is. Western Conference. That's what fucking me up
He's
too.
got to get hate off.
Is my player 6'5" or shorter?
No.
He's a
No.
big guy. Is he a big man?
No.
No.
So he's a power forward?
No.
Small forward?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
I gotta get to the bottom of this shit.
You gotta hurry up, man.
I know. I'm fucking fumbling. Performative defenders that can't shoot.
Don't again take performative out of your mind.
I can. He said it for a reason. Is my player on a California team?
Yes.
Is he on the Warriors?
Yes.
that can't shoot, not superstar? Is this Pajemski?
What a
Fuck you
stray.
to Pods.
No,
There's about to be a bunch of Warriors players that are gonna get strays right now.
I mean, it's not Jimmy Butler.
it is.
He's a,
No
I
one calls him superstar.
I guess.
But I understand where
I guess.
He's not. He's not a superstar.
Sure.
Would you say he's performative though?
I understand why you said it.
What moment made you feel like Jimmy Butler was performative?
The pictures.
That's
Oh, that.
fair.
I guess so.
Is this
Okay.
emo Jimmy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
We'll
All
go
right, your
next.
turn.
Me? Okay, bet. Is my player playing today?
No.
No.
No. Okay. Is my player like one of the greater players of all time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Does he have a championship?
Yes.
Yes.
Does he have 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Motherfucker got 3?
Yes.
Yo, this motherfucker's a goat. What's going on, man? 3 chips? Okay. And he's not playing today.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Was my player bald at any point of his career?
No.
I do not think so.
No.
He held on to that hair.
Held on to it. Okay. Did he play in the Western Conference for the majority of his career?
No, he did
Nope.
not.
No. Eastern Conference. Does he
Yes.
have a career in TV or any like podcast or show?
No.
No.
Never did TV at all?
No.
Okay, no.
Oh shit. Is this Tim Duncan?
That is
No.
not Tim
No.
Duncan.
Fuck. Shit. I thought it was right there. Hold on, I can't see none. It just fell too. It's on tax?
It's fine.
Okay, so he still has hair. Dude, there's not a lot of like guy. He won 3 rings, still has hair, and he's like
It's a rare combination.
an all-time player.
Yeah, get caught up on the hair. That's exactly what I want from you.
Okay, and he's not playing right now. That's what's like
Nope, not anymore.
so interesting. Did he? Okay, and he played in the Eastern Conference the majority of his career too.
Mhm.
Mad interesting. Was he a big?
He
Yes.
was a big.
Yes.
Big, all-time big. Won 3 championships. Played in the Eastern Conference for the majority of his career.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty easy.
Not a lot of them.
You're right. There's not a lot of them. But wait, 3 chips in the Eastern Conference.
Ask me
3's a
follow
lot,
questions.
bro.
You don't got a limit.
Yeah, 3's a lot. Okay.
You should have been had this.
Ask me if he has 4.
Oh my God.
Ask me if he has 4.
Does he have 6?
He does have 6. Ask me
Does
if
he
he has
have
7.
8?
He does have 8.
This is Bill Russell.
It's Bill
Yes.
Russell.
Fuck.
Just handed it to him.
Yeah.
Just said, here you go.
Okay.
He was in hell. What do you got? Sometimes you gotta lend a hand.
You're right. He did have hair forever, bro.
He
It's
did.
crazy.
Never lost it.
So I was like, oh, Tim Duncan.
Good
He got
for him.
dreads now.
He does. Donovan,
All right, let's lock in. Do I have a current player?
you do have a
Yes.
current player.
Are they considered a good shooter?
No.
Nope.
No.
Are they considered a defender?
No.
Nope.
No.
Do people like this player?
Not really. Not
Nah.
anymore.
Depends on who you are.
No, not really. Actually, there's a person or two out there that like him.
Yeah.
Okay, not a shooter, not a defender. People don't like him.
Most people.
Most people.
Most people.
There's a certain group of people that love him.
Yo.
It might be. No.
There's actually, in fact, there's multiple groups.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Are they black?
He
Yes.
is black.
Is he light skinned?
Nope.
Nope.
Ah.
He's disappointed.
No, I was about to say something else. Do they play in the Western Conference?
Yes, they do.
Western Conference hateable black man. Let's see. Did his team make the playoffs last year?
No.
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 I'm gonna assume this because his team did make the playoffs. Does he have a signature shoe?
He does have a signature shoe.
Yes.
Okay, signature shoe.
This play got to stick out like a thorn.
I
Right?
know.
Stick out like a sore thumb.
That was tough.
Julius Randle?
Julius Brown is his signature
Oh,
shoe.
Yeah, with
Yes,
Skechers.
right.
He did-
Don't
he did.
disrespect.
Wait, time out. But they made the playoffs last year. My bad.
They did.
Yeah.
So the teams that did.
But don't forget about them Skechers.
Did Ja?
That's not John Morant.
No.
Is my player 6'5" and under?
No.
Over
No.
6'5".
Over 6'5". They considered a guard?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No wing. Have they ever won a championship?
Nope.
Nope.
Hell no.
Are they popular Like, do they do like media and stuff
Nope.
like that?
Media?
Nope.
Media, no.
Specify. Like, are they on like TV and podcasts?
Is
and
this
stuff?
CJ McCollum?
No.
There's not CJ. Hell, what?
Ooh. From Ja to CJ's nasty work.
I'd say he's popular. He doesn't do media though.
Yeah,
Popular doesn't do media though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Popular for other reasons. Popular is popular. Any publicity is good publicity.
Has this guy ever been caught up with the law?
no.
The law.
Close.
No.
The law, no.
No.
If you
no.
stopped that sentence halfway through, I would have said yes. Say that sentence again halfway through and stop.
Has this guy ever been caught up with?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he's in hell.
You really should.
You're gonna hate yourself.
I just gave you the lob of all lobs.
He's playing today.
Yes.
Yes.
He is. Well,
Usually.
he's alive.
Usually, I'm blanking because
Signature shoe.
we're in the Western Conference.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want a lob?
Yes, please.
They're looking for him.
Zion
Zion Williamson.
Okay.
He's the number one suspect.
That's it. He's been caught
Yeah.
a few times.
Yeah.
All right, be sold.
All right. I'm gonna try to narrow this down to 3 players right away.
Hmm.
Is he Asian?
Your player's not Asian.
Damn it.
I had to
Okay.
think about it for a second.
We have a new question now.
We
we could have
current
saved
player?
before, so thank
Huh?
you.
Is it a current player?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Is he a shooter?
Nah.
I wouldn't call him a shooter.
No.
Current player, not a shooter. Okay. Does he play in the Pacific Division?
He does
No.
not.
Does he play in the West?
No.
Nope,
Nope.
not in the Western Conference.
Okay. Not a shooter in the East. Current player. Let me see. Would people consider him fat?
No.
No, he is not fat.
Okay.
He's in
Fat is crazy.
out
quite
of
good-
shape? Out of
No,
shape?
he's in
No.
quite good shape actually,
Yeah.
especially now.
Especially now. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a hint. That's a
Mhm.
hint.
Yeah, I don't think it'll do much for you, but he's in better shape now than he was last year.
Sure.
Not Luka.
No, he is. Have you seen it? Like,
Okay.
No, I haven't. I'm out of the loop when it comes to that.
Listen, don't put too much stock into that. He's just know he's not big.
Yeah.
Okay. Does he have a ring?
Yes.
yes,
Oh shit, he does.
yes. People might forget.
Well, why does he have a ring, bro?
What am I thinking? Patrick McCaw.
What? What?
I don't
What?
know. I don't know.
He's got putting out
Um,
Patrick McCaw's face.
Is it a role player?
Yes.
Role player in the East. Does he play on the Celtics?
No.
No.
No,
No. Okay. Damn.
you should be happy about that.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Does he play for the Hawks?
No.
God,
No. What were you thinking?
I was thinking Gabe Vincent.
Does not have a ring, by
Damn
the
it.
way.
Oh my God. All right. Does he have a big social media presence?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Does he have a podcast?
No.
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 No. Big social media presence in the East.
Thank the
Non-shooter.
Lord.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Thank the Lord
Bless
he
us
doesn't
all.
have a podcast.
He does not have a podcast.
No, it's not Pat Bev. Well, he does have a podcast. Dude, I
I
am
think they fired him, didn't they?
Dude, we have to figure out what's going on with Batman. Every other podcast, we're like, what does he do now, yo? We have to find out, get some updates.
So, who's Isaiah Stewart?
No.
No. Shit.
He has
Okay.
a championship.
Oh,
Keep up with your own question.
okay. Was the championship in the last 3 years?
No.
Nope.
No.
Last 5?
No.
Close, but no.
Damn.
It's just
Yeah.
past that. I don't want to fuck you
Yeah.
up too much. It was like 6 years ago.
6 years.
Around that. I don't remember the exact number. I get fucked up with dates, but it's around
Fair.
there.
Okay.
So
20
around 5 years ago.
Okay, 2019. Who the fuck was on that Warriors team that's in the East now?
The Warriors did not win the championship in 2019.
Oh,
Pretend I said no dates.
Nah, bro. You're gonna have to start writing down your questions. You need to keep track physically.
god damn. All right, I'm stuck, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
Your player is unlikable to many.
Unlikable to many.
Your player is bad. Your player is a bad contract.
He's also a fashion icon.
Fashion icon.
Mm-hmm.
Former Laker.
Former Laker.
That should do it. That should do it.
Former Laker in the East.
That should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Fashion icon.
Yeah.
That should do
Yes.
it.
And he's a champion.
He has iconic fits.
I'm stumped.
Oh
he
my
has he has
gosh.
iconic fits, and he won a championship around 6 or 7 years ago.
Tattoos.
Not Kyle Kuzma.
This is
Yeah.
Kyle Kuzma.
Wait, it is?
Yeah.
It's Kyle Kuzma?
You
What
got
the
clues on your head.
I don't know why I didn't think it could be Kyle Kuzma.
You're in hell.
Oh
That's
my
funny.
god.
He
bro.
seems so. You're more shocked that it's Kyle Kuzma than Gabe Vincent.
No, that's crazy.
Beef stew's funny as hell.
Surely we'll spend ink on Gabe Vincent.
It was spent ink. We'll allocate resources to Gabe Vincent. And that is the end of this episode. If people are still here, what should they comment?
Shout out Gabe Vincent.
Shout out Gabe Vincent. And we'll see y'all on Monday for our post All-Star Weekend breakdown.
Well, I'll see y'all. They won't.